What's up, King? What's up, Jimmy? Hello, Kari. And everything got the N-word. I'm not trying to get flagged. Hey, Becca. I'm gonna let you up. Oh, I don't know if you were requesting it. You guys gotta tap the screen to 2,000. You know the drill. Nobody can come up until we get to 2,000 likes. Please and thank you. Make sure you get your daily heartbeat, guys. Daily heartbeat, 2,000 likes. Daily heartbeat, 2,000 likes. It's the same thing every live. Same drill. Every single time I go live, 2,000 likes. Daily heartbeats, tap the screen, all that good stuff. I don't know what's going on with my TikTok today. Hey Steven, what's up? Guys, keep tapping the screen, please. I don't know what's going on. Yesterday, I got 100 people in here in 20 minutes. I don't know what's going on. Let's get to, yeah, I don't know what's going on. But it's probably because, it's a weekend. I don't know. All right, keep tapping the screen, huh? You said what? Their names? All right, guys, keep tapping the screen. We're almost there. Keep sharing. Keep tapping. Dang, everything got the N word. Like, okay, I'm about to play some jazz music. Man. Keep tapping, guys. Keep tapping. We're at 12 people in here. Please keep going. Let me see. Honestly, I still don't know what to say about this. Honestly, um, I feel like the guy should have. If she's holding a pew pew, and you see that she's trying to get away from you, she was on the phone with the cops. You should have left her alone and then asked for her. If Florida's law states that she used too much force, then that's gonna get her. I don't know, y'all. I need to do some more research, but yeah, I have no idea. This shit is crazy, but if she does get charged, it's probably gonna be MS or something like that. But please keep tapping, guys. You guys can come up now. I don't know what's going on with my phone. I feel like it's acting weird. Okay, go ahead, Becca, if you want to say something.
All right, guys. Let's tap that
Can
screen.
y'all hear me?
Continue. Yeah, a little right now. Yeah, we can hear you, baby.
Yeah, okay, that's good.
Definitely.
Okay. I had my headphones in the whole time. That's crazy. Could y'all hear me the whole time I was live? Because I had my
Yeah,
headphones
but
in.
it was like you sound closer now. Like you did sound like a little further away.
Oh, okay, cool. All
All right,
right.
guys, tap that screen. Let's get her to 5K likes and daily heart means, live gift goals, share, follow, repost, all the things.
Yep, that's it. That's it. So who wants to go first? Oh shit, we
Mr.
got
can
a
go
couple
first.
people. You want to go first, sir?
Ladies first.
Ladies first? Okay. Sounds good.
Okay, so yeah, so with this, what really got me is the fact that he went into the store, and she waited on him. It like why didn't she just go about her business? And you can clearly see when he walks by, he's walking by, and then she points it at him. So it's like, would a reasonable person stand out there waiting for someone with pew pew in hand after this man's already de-escalated and went and walked off into the store? Why didn't she just go in the store and go on about her day? Like, you completely changed her whole plans. That's what was weird to me. But I land. Go ahead, mister.
Me personally, from what I seen in the little clip that I saw, if somebody has a pew pew, why are you walking right directly towards them still? I'm not understanding. You kind of did that to yourself. Yeah, I believe this is self defense because he shouldn't have been walking towards her like
Exactly.
that
I agree.
continuously. But what I will say is this.
Okay, it's not open panel, guys.
What I
Finish
will
up,
say.
mister.
Yeah, what I will say is this. More than likely, since it's Florida, they gonna let her go. If they don't, the judge gonna be like, "Well, you a woman, but you black though. But you a woman, but you black. This is why I do. Probably give you about 4 years, maybe
Okay.
2."
All right. So we're going to go to Jelani. Jelani, go ahead.
Yeah. So on the video, he's not coming from the store. He's coming from where he's parked at. Because her passenger side is facing the store. He's approaching her from her driver's side. So if that means that he went into the store, came out, walked to his vehicle, or at least walked in the direction of his, past her car. So if she was waiting on him to come out of the store, that means that she would have approached him when he was coming from the left side of the frame.
Well, multiple news stations have already stated that he went inside the store.
That's what I'm saying, right? So that means, but we see on the video he comes from her driver's side. You can even see in
whose driver's side? The white car?
No,
we're talking about when she.
Her driver's side. He comes from the frame of.
You're looking at the video of after the witnesses in the white car.
When he walks into the frame, Becca, he's coming from her driver's side. You even see it right here. On Micah's
you're
picture.
talking about the Tesla video. That's when he walks by and then she points it at him and he comes back. That's the second Tesla video.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about. Do you see this prompt? I'm talking about this exact video from this angle.
Sir,
right
there's two video. There's literal.
I just told you which one I'm talking about, Becca. I'm talking about the video that has this angle right here that this prompt has. That shows
whenever he walks by. And she points it at him, and he turns around.
Becca, listen to what I'm saying, okay?
I understand what you're saying. You don't have to say it 3 times.
Well, no, you don't, because you keep talking about something I'm not talking about. When the video first starts, he comes in from the right side of the frame. That is her driver's side. That is not the store side. So when he first comes into the frame on the video, he is not coming out of the store. He's coming from where he's parked at.
That is the second. That is when he's coming out from the store, and then he comes back. Oh my God!
No.
Damn.
This is after they're going. This is when he comes from the store. Okay, this is another video, and then he walks by. This is the first video. Then he walks by, and she points it at him. He turns around. This is when he starts going around the cars. That's the video you're talking about.
Becca, I'm talking about from the very beginning. There's only one video that shows it from.
Yeah, at this point, Jaylani, let's put a pin in there. We gotta
let's put a pin. Yeah, there we go. All right, Vontae, go ahead.
Hey, what's good, Mike?
What's up?
My whole submission. I ain't get a chance to really say nothing.
Oh my God. Go ahead.
My whole submission.
You talked for a whole 30 seconds, Jelani, before I even said anything, and then I responded to what you said.
That was the very first thing.
Okay, Jelani, finish up. Finish up.
I don't want to finish up now. Let somebody else go.
Oh my God.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. What's up, Mike, and what's up, Becca? How y'all doing?
Hey, what's up?
Good. How are you?
I do believe, and I was up here earlier, and I brought some I brought some laws and stuff like that are in Florida, and now I can wholeheartedly say that I do believe this lady is going to get a self-defense claim granted. When it comes to the law in Florida, it's kind of like the Wild Wild West down there for sure. I don't like their laws at all, but according to the video and how it matches up to the law, I think she exhibited 100% how it's supposed to look when you are trying to look for a self-defense claim. First of all, in the last part of the video, was actually kind of got me to where I'm thinking how I am right now, was when she was actually walking towards her vehicle, and then he came back towards her, and she clearly said in the video, "Walk away." You can hear it. If you wear headphones during the video, you can hear it. She said, "Walk away," and literally
where did you get audio, Vontae? And I'm not saying that there's not, but the videos I've watched, there's not been any audio.
The dude that was standing near the shopping cart little thing in the outside, you could hear her voice.
And where'd you get that? Kind of faint. Where'd you see that? Which video were you referring to? Do you remember where it's at? Because I haven't seen a video that had audio.
Yeah, I saw it on the news channel.
What news channel?
I'll send it to you if you want. I'll send it to you if you want me to.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm asking. Yeah. Do you remember what news source it was?
Huh?
Do you remember what news source it was?
No, but I can send a link to Micah and she can show if she wants to. I already sent Micah 2 laws and stuff like that, so I can send it.
Yeah, I'm going through my messages now, y'all. I be answering.
Yeah, look at what I sent you as well, Micah. I'll send you the video as well that I saw. But yeah, you can hear a distant, faint voice, and obviously sounds like her. That said, walk away. That's how it sounded like. Walk away, and she fired.
But in the confines of the Florida law and statutes, this lady is 100% and stand your ground. And I hate when people try to bring the brandishing the weapon thing, because Florida doesn't have a law when it refers to brandishing a weapon. I sent it to you, Micah. It's literally improper. I forgot the word. Improper something of firearms and weapons. It doesn't even
No,
mention.
it is aggravated assault to point a weapon at
No, it's
somebody.
not, ma'am.
Yes, it
She had
is.
when she walked that car with that pew pew. It's legal.
No, it has to
She
be
was not
holstered,
in her.
sir.
She was
It
in her
has to
legal
be
right to have that.
holstered.
Not
You
if
do
you
know
have a
that,
Oh,
right?
rifle.
really?
Not.
Oh,
Hold
okay,
on,
Yeah.
Becca.
Vontae. Hold on,
Becca,
Vontae.
watch.
Hold on.
Becca, watch this.
Our
She has.
supposed to have
Hold
this.
on, Jelani. Hold on, right quick.
Oh my
Please hold
God.
on. If I could show you something right now, where it's out on the holster a gun, a pew pew in Florida, would you believe it?
What? I couldn't hear. I'm looking
If I could
something
show
up.
you
What did
something,
you say?
if I could show you something in about 3 seconds that said I don't have the holster a pew pew in Florida, would you believe it?
I don't know what you mean. Like, what do you mean? Show me something like a law, a
If I
penal
could show you,
code?
if I could just show you a law or anything in Florida to where it said that I don't have the holster my pew pew, would you believe me?
If it was a penal code or law, yeah.
Okay, give me a quick second. Hold on, I'm BOT Cup. Give me a quick second.
Okay.
Okay.
So, what is your name? CK. Go ahead, sir, or ma'am.
Yeah, how's it going?
Okay, go ahead. Thank you. I'm good.
Coming from former law enforcement, this had nothing to do with self-defense. They got into an argument over a parking spot. He parked and went into Walmart. She parked and waited for him to come back out. When he came back out, she got out of her car with the pew pew and her phone in her hand and instigated another altercation. You cannot instigate an altercation and claim self-defense.
All right. So right here, openly carrying a pew is legal for eligible adults. So law enforcement encourages ensuring the weapon is securely holstered. Hey, Darth.
Right, but there's no law saying that you have to have it
I'm
holstered
gonna
like
get the
y'all was
penal
saying.
code for you.
No, it's not. Florida does not have a law explicitly mandating that a firearm must be kept in a holster
Oh,
while
it
in
don't.
public.
Huh?
They do not.
It
Yeah,
don't have to
for
be
her
kept in a
rate,
It's,
yes,
holster.
it
it's, it's,
is.
it just says guidelines.
It's
It
chat. Yeah, huh?
just says guidelines heavily dictate how weapons should be carried depending on the method, but there's no law. It's just guidelines.
No, sorry, it's statutes.
All right, guys. Quick commercial
If you
break.
see
So
right here, hold on, real quick, Micah.
okay.
Holstered open carry requirement. If you choose to openly carry your firearm, Florida law dictates it must be securely and openly displayed in a holster. Jesus, go ahead, Micah.
But she wasn't
No,
Okay,
carrying. She
so
was
hold
proceeding to
no,
on.
use it.
Yeah, wait,
So
no.
hold on really quick.
That's not the law anyway.
Hold on really quick. Let me mute all of y'all. So let me go over the rules really quick. We're not gonna do talking over each other. We're gonna introduce everybody. Everybody gets to speak 2 minutes. Do not interrupt. Make sure you're tapping the screen while you're up here. If you're not tapping the screen while you're up here, I will drop you because a lot of people don't tap the screen. Make sure you show your sources. Make sure that we are reposting, sharing. Please make sure you watch your language because TikTok doesn't like me sometimes. And yeah, so whoever went, we're gonna skip you and we're gonna go to Vic. Vic is gonna go and then we'll go down the line.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Okay. So I have been up on panels debating with people on this, and I find it extremely aggravating when people make claims like, well, he went into Walmart, he went in and bought a pack of cigarettes, he did this, when the research that I show specifically says that those are all unverified accusations, mostly coming from, guess where? Facebook. I believe that this and the state of events that this actually happened, the timeline, I should say, is he ended up letting her into the parking spot. He moved his car. He parked his car. She was out of her vehicle without the weapon initially. She was on the phone. She was not recording. She was talking to somebody. Nobody knows who. She was also talking to the lady who was in the vehicle, the Honda minivan that was parked next to her white car, her white sedan. The person in the van says to her, He is still in the parking lot and he is coming this direction. That, in fact, is when she went into her car, grabbed her weapon, and stayed out of her vehicle. He proceeds to very, in my opinion, aggressively walking towards her very fast, like he was going to do something. The van pulls away like they don't want none of this. He proceeds to, we have no audio, he proceeds to chase her, uh, follow her as she is retreating. She is retreating. She is taking steps back. She is taking steps away. She is, yes, pointing the gun at him, making it very apparent that she has a weapon, and she is retreating. He is advancing. He is pursuing. He should not have ever done that. That continuum of force by law is he is the aggressor. So she is absolutely in the right for having a has a stance for having a self-defense defense. The police officers on scene didn't arrest her. So that tells me that they didn't have enough evidence based off of witness
Okay.
statements.
All right. Thank you. Real quick, it is statute 790.053. That the weapon it is provided that it is securely and openly displayed in a holster. That is again statute 790.053. And ma'am, the police don't determine her
Okay,
guilt.
but ain't somebody else next?
Yeah, just give me a second. The person doesn't determine her guilt. The police don't determine guilt. It gets sent to the district attorney, and they decide if they want to press charges. So whether they can detain her and get the information that they need from her, but then it's up to the DA to decide if they want to press charges. So yeah, police just arrest them. They don't determine guilt. Who was next? Insta, go ahead.
But
Yeah,
they
and
didn't
so
arrest.
you're
So
gonna
They
hold
get
didn't
on.
arrest.
to hold on, no. I told y'all I'm not having it with y'all because y'all be disrespectful. So you're gonna get 2 minutes Insta and we're gonna go down the line. You can write your thoughts on a sticky note. Go ahead.
I think it was self-defense. Off of what Vic said, like I feel like anybody who feel like that's not self-defense, I mean, like as you're keep walking up to somebody who's backing up very slowly, I'm backing up and my weapon is back, like you, because you keep stating the carrier law and holster, but she went to her car and got it. It ain't no rule that your gun can't be in your car. She wasn't carrying it with her. She went to her car and got her gun when she
You
felt
guys gotta say
unsafe.
pew pew, please.
Oh, my bad. When she went to her car and got her pew pew, she felt unsafe. She wasn't carrying her pew pew with her. So it's a difference when you keep bringing up that law. Like I could see if she was in Walmart with it in her pocket, tucked or something, that would be different. But she was in her car. It's not so she had it in her car and she felt unsafe and she went to her car and got her pew pew, So it's like, if I feel unsafe and I have a legal to carry, I'm going to, go to my car and get my pew pew. And that's what she did. And as him keep walking up on her, and she's telling you to back up, and you physically see her pew pew in her hand, why would you walk up knowing she was in the case of going to use it, So I just feel like that's self-defense. Like, rather he didn't make a move yet, or rather he had already went, like, that's self-defense. You don't, like, who's going to walk up to somebody with a gun, as in, like, you Iron Man or something, I mean, a pew pew as you Iron Man or something, And that's not the case for you. So I feel like,
That's it?
yes, ma'am.
Okay. Is it I'm always right? Go ahead, sir. I don't even think he's here. He's been too quiet. Steven, you
I'm
can go
here.
next.
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, sir.
All right.
Go
So
ahead.
Okay, I've seen the video, and it just seems that in this era, in this time, that black people cannot defend themselves against white people. Fact of the matter, same thing Austin said. Come on, don't touch me, don't touch me, and he did, and he got punished. This man walks up on this woman, threatening to walk on her like he gonna put his hand around and choke her to death, and she still can't defend herself.
Language,
White
please.
people are still saying it's illegal to defend yourself against white people. What do you want him to do? Walk her, choke her to death, then go
You
unhustle her
gotta,
gun?
sir,
hold
she's
on.
asked.
I'm gonna drop you and bring you back up. You gotta watch your language. You saying a lot of wrong stuff too, by the way. Please.
And guys, real quick, we gotta tap the screen. Let's get her to
You can come
10K
back up.
likes. Follow, share. Daily Heart Me's, live gift goal, all those things. We're here having a discussion. Y'all are listening. Just come in support. It's not that hard. Tap the screen. But yes, pointing a pew at someone is considered aggravated assault with a firearm under Florida statute
Unless what, Becca?
784.021.
Unless what?
I don't
Unless what, Becca?
understand
Unless
how
what?
you don't know the
Exactly. That's what.
statute.
That's
Again,
right.
let
That's what
me
she was
just
Unless
finish.
pointing out
what?
is the fact that
But Becca, okay, watch this.
Okay.
it's
It says
justifiable
We're
when
gonna.
it's done for self-defense
Who's
when you
gonna?
have a
I was
reasonable
having
belief.
this
correct.
conversation with
Correct.
Vontae, so I'm gonna let. I can't hear both of
Still,
you.
Yeah, Becca, I was gonna respond to what you said just now, and I'll let Mr. Always Right go as well.
Yeah,
But
we
I was gonna
gotta
respond
get
to
through
that
the
because
panel, guys, please.
you said that you had the right, but it says in that same statute, not necessary in self defense, which means that in self defense I can legally do that. Next, but that's
No,
all I
bring
said.
that up. Okay, Vontae, bring that up, please. All right.
Got you. I'll finish all
Go
this
ahead.
out.
Yeah, go
Finish all
ahead.
this out.
Bring it up.
777.012.
All
Yeah,
right.
and
All right.
That's
I was going
enough.
to
Real
say,
quick,
Thank you.
No,
Vontae, the
that's
statute you're looking for is 790.10 Florida State Statute. It's brandishing a firearm in public, and you can only do it in
well, let,
self-defense, but you cannot
Right
threaten
here.
at any time to use that firearm. You
It's right
cannot
here.
be rude, and you
that's
cannot be escalating. In other words, if you point that at someone while you're doing this, you are committing a felony.
okay.
You
Let me
can't
just
point
finish. Let
the.
me just finish, please.
Go ahead.
Okay.
hold on just a second. Let me read. Can you read it out? Actually, I'll look it up. Go ahead. I'm gonna put your minute
Yeah.
back
So,
up.
guys, we're gonna get through the panel, please, and then we'll get to the argument. I got y'all. Just you guys gotta wait because I don't want people to be waiting. Go ahead, sir.
So
Okay, that's fine.
basically what happened, it seems that again, that black people cannot defend themselves against white people because they always get, it's all kinds of statutes and law and they're protecting their own life. So the fact of the matter, I seen the video. The man was menacing her. She stepped back, walked back, then they ran back. He kept walking right towards her. He's been warned over and over again. I have a pistol. Don't come at me. He's just walking at her like I'm gonna what? When he put his hands on her, he could have choked her to anything. So the fact you said that's not self defense, screw the statutes and laws and all that BS. The fact of the matter, her life was in jeopardy by this man, and she warned him over and over again, and she did what she had to do. I don't care if no statute, no law. It was about she stood her ground, and she feared for her life, and she warned this man, and he did not stop coming. Who can't see that's not self defense? She went down there, ran backwards from him. She down there ran away. Who can't say that's not self defense? If that was you, and that man commits you that way, you did the same thing. If that was your family, your wife, your daughter, you said, you know what? Then do what you got to do to protect yourself. You said the same thing. But being she's a black woman, she's wrong now. Being that Anthony Black, he's wrong now because when the white people attack black people and we defend ourselves, now you want to put us in jail. Now it's wrong. The racism in this country is unbelievable. Only a biased, racist person cannot see that self-defense. Only a racist person can't see that she was defending herself. I mean, it's obvious. Anybody can see it. But now you're going to try to find laws to justify the man instead of justify the woman protecting herself. And that's the crazy part of this whole thing. She's protecting herself. Oh, a law says she can't carry laws. Fuck that. The fact of the matter, that man's going to put hands on her. And the fact of the matter, she protected herself. If that was you, you did the same thing. If that was your wife, you did the same thing. If that was your daughter, you did the same thing. But now it's not. Now we're going to find all kind of laws to put stipulations on protecting yourself. There was no law that said you can't protect yourself against a madman.
I'm
So
gonna
this is
have
what we
to. I'm
find.
gonna
We
stop
find the
you
white
right
people are
there.
actually just so racist they can't accept us.
This situation had nothing to do with race, sir. These were two people that were dumb, over here arguing about a parking spot. I think both of them are dumb because it's just a parking spot, like literally. This is not about race, sir. And I would hope that all of you guys not make it about race because we already went through the Carmelo Anthony bullshit. Oh, he left. Yeah, it's not about race, please.
Because they want
That
We've
to
already
bullshit's
lost.
shoot
gonna fuck up the
We've
whole
already
case, to
lost the
be honest.
argument if you
Like,
make it about race.
yeah, like, okay, who was next? Was it Flip
I
Steven.
think it
Side?
was me.
Oh,
It was
Steven?
Steven.
Okay, got you. Go
Then
ahead,
Yeah,
Flipside,
Steven.
then Yama.
I'm
Can we
hoping this
do
is.
can
I'm
we
hoping.
can we just do 1 minute, please? Like
Okay.
not too.
I'm hoping this is self-defense. That's what I'm hoping it's ruled, because I mean he lived 62 years. That's long enough. If we can get this ruling as self-defense, that somebody
What?
talks shit to you, if somebody talks shit to you, and you can pop their ass, then it's game on. I ain't tripping. I'm moving to Florida. I mean,
See what you did
because
there.
that's perfect. It'll be a perfect
Do
case
not come
study
off mute.
on exactly what is going to be allowed under self-defense. And that would be perfect because he could have been walking toward his own vehicle and she was steady moving between them and the vehicle. We don't know that. We don't know if he was saying, hey, Jesus loves you, you need to calm down, and got shot. We don't know that.
Weird.
Okay? We don't know. But I'm all for it if it's self-defense, because that means you can talk shit to me and I can pop your ass, and that's the end of it.
Yeah, they want the wild, wild west out here, Steven. It's crazy. All right, flip side, go ahead.
All right, so I'm looking at the area and the crime on this situation. I do not believe it was self-defense, but it being in the area that it is, it's a primarily blue area, which means she'll probably walk because she'll have a jury of primarily Democrats. But like he was emphasizing on, if she gets off with this, it's going to set the precedent that if I step on your shoe and walk away and you chase me, it'll give me the right to unalive you. And I don't think we should set that precedent, but I have a feeling it will.
That's it?
Yeah.
I'm so glad I don't live in these areas, man. Cause y'all are fucked shit, to be honest. But who's next? Is it Lance?
No,
Okay,
it's
go ahead.
Yama and then Lance.
Okay, Yama, go ahead.
Yeah, as I said before, I'm not like at the very. I do kind of agree that she might end up walking, at least just based on this. Like, I do think that it shouldn't be a precedent to go out and, take people out just because they step up to you. At the very least, I think she should have maced him. I think if at some point it came to when he finally actually got his hands on her and got her cornered or something, yeah, I could see that. But I think macing would probably be a better bet. I definitely think she's going to walk for this, but, if more, as I've said before previously, if there's more evidence that comes out that it may not be self-defense, like I'll, make the judgment on that. But as I've said before, I refuse to listen to whatever made up story one of these people who are defending the lady come up with. I mean, I just laugh at it at that point. And I'll land my plane there.
All right, Lance. Guys, before I get to Lance, please tap the screen. Come on. There's 172 people in here. You're liking the discussion, whether you agree or disagree. Everybody is here listening and debating. So please tap the screen. Come on now. Show support, whether you can do that through sharing, following, tapping. Just let's support the live. Please go ahead, Lance.
Also, if you haven't got your daily heartbeat and it's great, I'm removing people because it's just like, you guys know the drill. Every content creator always says the same thing: respect the live, tap the screen, get your daily heartbeat. You guys know the drill. So if you haven't got your daily heartbeat, I'm just gonna remove you.
It's 1 cent, guys. Come on now. I know y'all got 1 cent.
Okay, thank you. Go ahead, Lance.
I don't have 1 cent.
Yes, you do. Boy, if you don't stay your ass on mute, Lance, go ahead.
How's it going? Hope you're well. Yeah. So, like I said, I just being from former law enforcement, I in Texas, right? There's a situation. I hear people kind of go into the brandishing of a weapon. That don't get me wrong. She has things to overcome. That's nothing. 760.012, even Florida statutes show you can brandish that for self-defense, right? So that's not a non-issue in Stewart versus State there. But I think the hardest thing that she's going to have to overcome in the defense side is the provoking the difficulty, right? In other words, I think one of the things the prosecution, if it gets an indictment, is to say that she was basically enticing him or waiting for that encounter to happen, right?
Okay, all right.
And I think that would be the largest thing that they would have to come on that she would have to overcome on her self-defense claim.
Yeah, which would mean that even simply pointing the gun at him with the enticement would mean that it's actually unlawful, with an unlawful threat and to commit violence. You're pointing the pew at somebody. But guys, real quick, it is open panel. Please be respectful. Let each other get at least their plane landed a little bit before you respond. And again, please tap the screen.
No,
Alright,
actually, at that point when he was approaching her, she would be well within her right to pull that out. Now, the issue I would be having is the fact that she would be waiting for him to get there. Right, that would be
Yeah.
the part that where she
That's
would
what I
be.
was gonna say too. So the defense attorney could say she had reason to believe he was going to attack her. If she would have waited, he could have did something to her. Also, if she warned him, that's gonna help her case too. All those points are gonna be mentioned.
well,
But
not
like I
to
said,
mention that she sat over his body as after she pewed him and taunted him. I mean, like
Oh, she
sort of
I
taunted
mean,
him
ignorant.
you don't know
too?
what she
Really?
Yeah,
said to
you didn't
him.
see that. You
You
didn't
don't
see
know
No,
where
what
I
she
she
didn't
stood
see
over
said.
his.
that part.
I
What
mean,
the
but you don't know
fuck?
what she said though. So
What do you think
people
her
saying,
doing her finger like that was, Jelani? You think she was just saying,
she
"Oh,
probably
please
was telling you
survive,
know
sir.
better.
Please survive.
She
Don't miss the
probably
weight,
she probably
sir."
was saying
Sticking
she
her finger
probably was
back again.
saying you know better, and I told you to leave me
That is
alone.
taunting
That's not
him,
taunting.
sir.
It's
No, it's
Yes,
not.
that
irrelevant in the
is.
law. It doesn't matter.
There's not.
Jesus, move
What?
Right.
on.
And it's, okay, right. So anyway, my point was the law you brought up earlier, Becca, the 790.053. That law was repealed back in
Thank you
2025,
guys. Keep going. Thank
September
you.
2025.
Right,
What
you
does
should
that
look at
matter? It's still in statute.
760.012.
McDaniels v. State.
760.012 is the one you need to look at for that.
Well,
Now, like I
well,
said,
No, it's
hold on, that's like, hold on.
point
No,
zero
the claim,
two one.
hold on, that's like the claim was that you had to have a holster if you were out
Yes,
in
that
public.
is the
That it
claim.
has to
I've
be
already
holstered.
gave you the
unless
penal
No,
code
unless
for
it is for
that.
I just told
self-defense,
you.
right?
I just
And
told
that's
you
the
the
big
penal
Yeah.
change.
code. Well, hold on, Lancelot. Hold on. These are two different things now, or
Okay, I'm
kind
gonna
of,
read it
but they
again,
are related.
Jelani.
It
I'm
has
gonna
been
read it again.
repealed. It has been repealed. I just
Sir,
told you
bring
that.
that up. Bring that
September
up where it's
10th.
been repealed.
September. I'm telling
Please.
you. September
No,
10th,
bring it on your
2025.
screen, Jelani.
McDaniels
Source
v.
though. Bring
State.
the source. Bring a source.
McDaniels v. State.
Bring a
McDaniels
source.
v.
Right. Again, you
State.
have to look at the current
That's
case law,
all you
correct? You
have
always
to
have to
pull
look at the
up.
current case law because, again,
No,
current
because
case
Thank
law
you.
can,
I
yes,
haven't.
a current
Mac,
case law can overrule a statute. If
right.
their highest state court rules that, they can do it. They do it all the time
Exactly.
here in Texas.
Exactly. On September 10th,
W
2025, Florida
Texas.
First District,
I'm just
Florida
saying that
First.
what happens,
Hold on,
the
hold
way
on.
I don't people don't understand is that you have
Hold on,
statutory
Lance. Let
law
me,
and
I
there's
just
can't
state.
right quick.
hold on really quick. Hold on. What we're not gonna do, we can't hear all you guys. You guys can't talk at once like that. Like
Okay,
damn,
you can
my
go ahead.
fucking
All
head
right.
is spinning. So chill out real quick. Can one of the mods make Vontae big screen? Cause I can't do it.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
Yeah.
I got
But
you.
yeah,
So,
please guys, let's
so
chill.
Florida's First District Court of Appeals ruled in McDaniels v. State that the categorical open carry ban in section 790.053 is unconstitutional under the Second Amendment. Following that ruling, the Florida Attorney General instructed law enforcement statewide to stop enforcing the ban, effectively making open carry legal. So it does
Okay,
not
hold
Oh.
on
come
really
to.
quick. Wait, what are you
No,
reading? Are
see,
you reading? Hold on. Are you reading Vontae's source? Or are you reading your own source? What are you reading?
Oh no, I was reading my own source.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
Vontae has to go. If you're done, I'm gonna let him go. You
yeah,
gonna
that's
put up your
fine.
screen, Vontae? Go ahead.
Hold on right quick. Hold on.
All right. Who wants to go next, really quick? Flip
I got
coin
to
or
get going,
anybody,
but I
or
just want
flip
to say one
side?
last
Sorry
thing
about that.
is that yes, case law, the holding of the highest court in that state can overrule their statutes, and that's one thing that the AG here has to send out bulletins. Same thing in Florida, so that the district attorneys can follow that to understand that's the current law in land in
yeah,
their state. I'm sorry.
or was it my argument that if they could or couldn't, we know how the law works. Yeah, I don't
How
know
do
about
you?
people.
Why did he drop?
Yes, Florida
He
does
said he
have
had to
power.
go anyway before he
Oh,
started his sentence, Micah. He said I got to
okay.
go anyway, but let me just say this:
I mean, but
Okay.
you were saying that it's illegal to not have a holster, though.
it is. That's already
It's
a
Yeah,
penal
not.
I gotta
code.
get to
I've
it.
already
No,
said
the penal
it.
code you
Seven
gave
nine
me, I
zero
just told you
dot
was
zero
repealed.
five three.
Right, it's repealed.
Provided
Like
and securely and openly
it's
displayed in a holster.
repealed. It has
Oh my
repealed that.
God.
Yeah, I
Okay,
could have put.
Jelani,
Okay.
I've already looked that up. If you can bring it up on screen, I'll concede. I looked
Can
up and
one of
said
the
it wasn't.
mods make
McDaniel's v.
Vontae
State.
smaller
That's all you
and
got to
put him
Yes,
do.
I
taller?
will.
Okay.
Can I go
Okay.
But
after
So
listen,
Vontae?
Whatever.
that's
okay.
ridiculous
Hold
that
on,
you just
guys.
want
Hold
to
on.
put
We
me in
can't
McDaniel's v.
all talk
State.
at
That's
once. We're gonna
ridiculous,
go
man.
one by one, please.
I
Please.
can't.
Please.
Oh, right there, host. There we go.
Yeah, I can't hear all you guys at once. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna go to Vic. Jaylani, you can wait. We'll go to Kamala because I can't hear all you guys. I'm gonna have to start dropping people. Go ahead, Vic.
Thank you. Okay. So, regardless of whether that law was appealed, which I think that's a very important and interesting fact that I'm going to look into, The brandishing of a firearm, yes, while it is illegal in the sense of just walking around without it holstered, that's what it's referring to. But you have to go to this, the 776.012, where it actually lines out self-defense. Because let's be real. What's the point in having a pew pew and having a 2A right if you can't use it, which means you can only use it if it's out of its holster. So you have to look at the self-defense laws that are in place that gives her the right to actually have that out and brandished.
Ma'am, what was the threat when she had a pew pew? It has to be what a reasonable person. Okay, ma'am, go ahead.
Yeah, no, you're 100% right. And the only person who has the ability to say whether they are threatened or feeling threatened is her in that moment. And for a reasonable person, so it's going to be up to the jury, I guess, if and when she's indicted, which I do believe that she's going to be indicted.
I'm asking you.
What was if
she has the pew pew? How is he a threat? What is he going to do?
Because you have no idea what he could do in order to disarm her.
He had his hands up, ma'am. He was at least 6 feet away.
Not the entire time. He kept on pursuing her.
Not when she pew-pewed him, ma'am. And he stayed
because she didn't want to.
You can close that distance within
y'all don't know the law, and it's apparent.
He was chasing her around vehicles.
He was not.
Yes, he was.
Okay, hold on. We're going to do one at a time really quick. I did say Kamala is going to go next, so we're going to give her minute. Or ma'am, who, I don't know what you are. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
No, I think I just got it when that last lady was talking. That I think the main disconnect is you have to teach people that they're using as an excuse, you can't tell how I feel, so I'm automatically right. I think we need to take that and really and do that mostly, because that's what Carmelo. That's his only case is 5 guys jumped on a 130-pound, and you can't tell how scared he was. Well, now we know how scared he was, and now this lady, the same thing's going to happen. If you don't think it, then you're either racist or not in reality. She's 100% gonna go to jail. If she says, I'm so sorry, I made a mistake, she might get manslaughter and be out in 5 years. But if she sticks with this, no, it's just crazy to me. You cannot use, please stop saying you can't tell how scared someone is, because then people are gonna use that and say, hey, I can murder this person, and then just say self-defense because they can't tell how scared we were. When I look at it,
Kamala.
all right, I'll end it. That in this shopping center in the last 50 years, a lot of people took other people's parking spaces, but nobody was unalived. So
the people that keep saying, stand your ground. I don't think you understand what stand your ground means. It doesn't mean like you could just go around pew-pewing people if you feel like your life is threatened. It says that governing the justified use of force in self-defense. That man was not an imminent threat. She was the one with the pew-pew. She had the upper hand. He was clearly at least 4 to 6 feet away from her when she pewed him at the time of the pew-pewing. Okay, I don't understand. Like, what are we doing? Like, please.
Because you're coming from an emotional standpoint.
No, I'm not coming. I stated the law for you, Jelani. What are you talking about? How is that emotional?
Hold on just a moment, because you're forgetting about disparate force. Disparate force allows you to have a force equalizer. Just the simple fact, and the courts have determined this before, that he's a man, she's a woman. That's a disparity of force.
He's bigger than him.
Itself.
She weighs more than him.
Hold on, let him finish.
Well, for one, you don't know the weight. You don't have their listed height and weight, so we don't know that either way. I'm just telling you, again, you're being emotional. Stop it. The law, I'm telling you what the law says and what the law recognizes, okay? So it's not something I'm making up. The law recognizes disparity of force, and gender is a disparity of force that allows you, yes it is, it allows you to use a force equalizer to equal the force of the person who's coming at you, also being in the military.
So did you think
she didn't know that he was, sir? Okay, I'm going to stop you there, because there's no way she could have known that he was a military vet. Like, I don't know where you, like, please give me a break.
If he had any stickers on his vehicle, did he have any separate
Okay,
file
hold
stickers
on,
on this?
really
We
quick.
don't
We
know
got
that.
Jody here. Hold on, guys. We gotta do better. Like, I can't control my panel if y'all just shouting and shit. Like, we gotta get through the panel. Jody, go ahead, ma'am. Sorry about that.
Hi. I don't know which way this is gonna go because I see it could go both ways, depending on the jury. Taking a guess at it, we can't really do that. Would I feel in fear if a man was approaching me in that manner? Yes, because she did walk around a complete car. I think she was telling him, go to your car. Plus, I hear that his vehicle was parked like sideways in the parking lot. Like, I don't think that we're going to be able to come to a determination on this either way it goes. Like, I feel so bad the man's gone. May he rest in peace. But you can't follow a woman like that either. So I feel like it could go either way.
You can follow a
Okay,
woman.
that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Let me see. Is it Vic? Okay, no, Champ. I think he's the next person. Go ahead, Champ.
You guys hear me?
Yes, Champ. we can hear you.
What's going on? Yeah, I don't know. This is crazy, bro. We went from a push with Carmelo Anthony to a poke, got 35 years, and now we went from no physical altercation, a verbal argument in a parking lot, to somebody pulling out a pistol. And I think a lot of times when you guys are saying this, you're forgetting. You guys are going from A to D and F to R. You're not going at point A. That when he came back to his vehicle, when he walked past that vehicle, she got out with a firearm. That right there was illegal. You
That is
cannot
not what happened.
Do
you
not
cannot
stop coming off mute.
you
She
cannot
said
pull a
it 5
firearm.
times.
You cannot pull a firearm during a verbal altercation. It's a fact. There's no threat in words. Now, if this altercation would have started and he was chasing her and then she pulled out, I'd be on her side. That's not what happened. The altercation had stopped. There's two separate altercations here.
Thank
This is why you
you.
see the car
All right,
parked.
hold on, really
And
quick. You got 20 seconds. We gotta
oh,
get
I
some
didn't know.
more.
I'm sorry. My bad.
Yeah. Okay, if you're done, I'm gonna go to Miss T. Go ahead.
What's up?
Hey,
How you doing?
I'm good.
Uh, good. So, I mean, with this situation, I'm gonna, you know what? Is it cool? Do I have to be politically correct, or can I say what I want to say?
Um, I'm trying to keep race out of it because there's a
No,
lot of people.
please.
But if you can give your honest
I was
opinion
talking
and
to
then
Micah
give.
Becker. Stay on mute. Thank you. What were you saying, Micah?
Okay, guys. I hope we all get along here, but I'm gonna do we can do opinions and law too, because I do like the law way of saying it, and then the opinion, so we can mix it together.
Okay, so my
Yeah.
opinion is, as a woman, if a man is coming at me and I have a pew pew in my hand and I'm telling him to back up, stay away, and he's coming at me, well, you know what? And I'm in a stand your ground state, I'm going to put you where you belong. Some people don't understand boundaries. They don't understand that you can't do what you want to do and then think that nothing's going to happen to you.
Yeah, like Carmelo Anthony in
Okay,
the
hold
tent
on,
where they were
guys.
asking
Why
him
is
to
she
leave.
talking?
Okay, guys,
Thank
we
you.
gotta let people finish their timer, please, guys, please. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
So I think my point is, if the police did not arrest her and she's still home and she hasn't been charged, obviously she was in the right. You know, we actually had when it was George Zimmerman and nothing happened to him, and Trayvon didn't do anything. Trayvon was coming home with Skittles in Arizona and he was being followed, right? So, and he stood his ground for no reason.
With a
So I
screwdriver in his
think,
pocket. Your time is up.
why? Oh my gosh. These people have no
Guys,
impulse
let people
control.
land. Let's give her some chance to land, please.
No impulse control. And I'm being nice too. That's the funny part.
You're
You wouldn't want to
angry.
know what I
Hold
really have to
on,
say.
guys. Let me start muting people, bro, because y'all not finna have me embarrassed on my live. Go ahead, ma'am.
So I think the case in point is people need to leave people alone. Just because you want a parking space, it's a public space. So nobody should have been arguing over a parking space in a parking lot where there's other parking spaces. So I'll go ahead and land there.
Okay,
Okay.
so the police do not determine guilt, ma'am. They detained her and got her information, and the district attorney, they're the ones that decide if they're going to take it to court or press charges against her, ma'am. So yeah, just because she's not arrested right now and at home doesn't mean a thing, because Carmelo Anthony was at home for over a year. So yeah, the district attorney, they determine whether they're going to press charges.
I don't
The
know
police
why
just arrest her.
specifically you're talking to me per se.
Because I'm responding to something you said,
All
ma'am. That's
right.
why I'm
Well,
specifically talking to
either
you.
way, right? The DA have not charged her with anything.
Yeah.
So
It was
at
a
the
holiday
end of the
weekend.
day,
It will. She'll
oh
get
my
it
God.
tomorrow.
Micah, I'm gonna
Paragraph.
drop down. But thanks for
Yeah.
having me, because I'm not gonna sit up here and fight with these troglodytes. I'm sorry. They have no impulse control at all. So but
You
thanks
can
for having
stay.
me
I
up.
muted them. I muted the person because
Yeah,
they're
they're not going to be
interrupting.
able to stay on mute, and it's cool. But I'll come back though. This is
Okay.
going to be one of those topics, clearly, because it's the thing that you don't want to talk about. It's you get what I'm saying. So
No,
that's
for
what it
sure.
is.
So you thought
Um,
Carmelo was innocent,
Hold
didn't you?
on,
Can I
please,
ask
please.
something real quick and then you can drop me too? But
I can't.
why do certain people keep bringing up Carmelo and it's certain your prompt is not even about that? You
Because
can't
they
mix the
both were
cases.
about.
You
Both
can't
cases
mix
were
the
exactly the
cases
same.
and it's two different states, babe.
No, I know, but they was both saying the same thing. In other words, we don't want to tell people just because you can use a thing, you can't tell how somebody feels. That's what they said about her, and they said about
I
Carmelo.
mean, just
And
because the
so it
law says
somehow,
reasonable belief.
excuse me, sir, it somehow makes it right where they could go out and unalive somebody and say, "Oh, it was self-defense." You can't tell how I feel. Well, yes, we can, and you're going to jail.
Well, again, that's why it says
It seems
reasonable
like you're a
belief.
right fighter and it doesn't you're not going to listen to anybody else's
He's not.
perception,
He's not
period.
wrong.
So I would
And with all
personally
due
drop you
respect,
off
well, I
my
don't.
panel. But you
Well,
can
this
drop me,
isn't your.
babe. Thank you
Oh
for
my
letting
god.
me up.
What is a
Okay,
right? What
I'll
did you
drop
say? A
you
right
down.
fighter?
Yeah.
What is
Oh,
that?
mercy. This is becoming one of those things, those type of panels. Oh my God.
Well, I
Who's
just want to say, all I was doing was responding to something that she said. Like I wasn't like specifically saying. I was just responding to something that she said because she said it,
I
and
mean,
was I
yeah,
supposed
that
to?
is true. The DA is the one that's going to prosecute. All the police can do is
Okay.
gather the evidence.
Okay,
okay? Hold
Janice.
on, really
One
quick. We
second.
gotta introduce you. Yeah, I understand, Becca. It's just I'm
Oh,
trying to be
sorry.
fair
So,
to
no, I
everybody.
wasn't speaking to you. So I
Yeah.
apologize to her if she felt
Yeah, I
that
know.
I was
I'm trying to be
disrespecting her.
fair
So
because
if she's still in
each
here, I just want to apologize to
each
her.
demographic is gonna feel some type of way, and a lot of people like to say that I'm catering to one side. I'm trying to be fair to everybody because I know this is gonna turn into a race thing, you know.
Oh
So
no, I
yeah,
don't think you cater at all. I think you're fair to both
yeah,
sides, respectfully.
I'm trying to be fair as possible.
I mean, because
Janice,
even when her timer was up, you gave her a whole nother minute to speak. So I feel like you're fair to both sides.
yeah. So who's next, guys? Is it Janice? Is she new? I think she's the newest
Yeah,
person.
unless someone
I don't
else
know.
wants to go first.
I don't know. Was Chef here before her? I don't know. Just let
Chef.
Chef
Oh no,
go.
he just got up here. Go ahead,
Okay,
Janice.
okay. Janice, go
Who?
ahead, honey. You.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so, I mean, the girl in the top, Becca's right, though. The district attorney is the one that's going to prosecute. Like, all the police can do is gather the evidence and take it to them and see what they can do with it. And in stand your ground places, man, if you're cooperating, you've handed over your weapon and you've done all this other stuff, they can't legally just arrest you because you defended yourself if you say that. So they're just investigating stuff right now. And I believe that she's going to be arrested for what she did because she engaged it after it was over with that thing. So
I wonder
All right,
how it
Janice, are
works.
you done? No, hold on, Kamala.
someone else can go.
All right, honey. All right, Chef, go ahead.
Yeah, what's going on?
Good.
Yeah, I think that the woman acted in self defense. I think at the end of the day, I don't know what person. I mean, like when I saw it, I'm like, for the woman to have a pew pew out, and you're still, aggressing upon her and approaching her is. I mean, I don't know what I would have thought that you got to be out of your mind to still try to go after a person and you're not even armed. So, considering that with all of that being said, I think that even made him more of a threat just because, like, he was unbothered. He was completely unbothered by the fact that this woman had a pew pew out. And so, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, like, yeah, that in itself is very troubling. I mean, and then at the same time, it's a woman. Um, so, yeah, absolutely. I think
So
that
we're
she
gonna do
acted
a
in self defense.
commercial break. So guys, I just want to read my disclaimer. So for my lives, I let everybody up. I don't care if you're a purple human. All I ask is keep your racial slurs to yourself, your microaggressions to yourself. Do not come up here trying to harm somebody, threaten somebody. Do not attack me for my opinion. I'm a human. I can have whatever opinion I want to. Do not go around here saying, oh, she's this, that, and the other. This is my opinion. Be fair, be respectful. Do not attack me for my opinion. Do not attack others and dox other people for their opinion. We're all humans. This is a topic. We don't know any of these people. So keep it respectful. Tap the screen, share the live, and repost. Thank you very much.
All
All
right,
right,
then
so who's next?
we got show. Go ahead, and then we'll go to open panel, guys. Show.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, everybody saw the video. She ran around the car. She gave that man a chance to walk away and still be alive right now. He chose, like I said. See, they think because of that Carmelo Anthony thing, because they gave him 35 years. Y'all could have gave him 350. We still gonna tear y'all asses up. And I'll
You're gonna
land.
do what to my ass?
What's that mean?
Oh my
Don't
god.
y'all
No,
don't engage. Don't engage.
we're gonna defend ourselves. Y'all can't
Great.
run up on us and think we're not
You're
gonna fucking defend
5% of the
ourselves.
population, sir.
Color on the show.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
so we're not gonna make the live about him. That's his opinion. We're gonna
And we're
go
not going to make the
to.
live about race, right?
It's
Yeah,
fine. Just
it's fine. Like, I mean, if
just
you
don't
guys
engage.
can keep it off of race, please. That's
So
all I
I had a
ask, but I can't
question.
really control y'all. So if y'all can keep it off
Yes.
race,
On the
yeah.
chef.
And
That's
Just
just
saying,
guys,
for
when I
black
let
and
was
white.
hold
a
on.
sister and I
Hold
seen
on a
all that,
second.
like I would have tried to
Okay.
stop.
Again,
Oh shit.
okay. When the host is talking, you're not coming off mute to overtalk. Okay. And if you don't engage, he'll go away. That's what he wants. Like, just don't engage with the race argument. Stick to the facts of the case.
All right, can I respond to Chef?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so Chef, you said why would somebody go after somebody who's brandishing a weapon, right? So number one, he's a veteran, which means he's trained to de-escalate a situation. Okay. Number two, that would be the same logic as why would somebody yell at a cop knowing that the cop has a gun pointed at him? Okay, people do that stuff all of the time. If you take in consideration that this is over a parking spot, we don't know why he parked the way he parked. He may have been in a hurry, had to get in there to get his medication. He may have had sciatica, had to have the extra space to open his door, right? We don't know. He obviously was walking with a limp, right? She meddled her business into his business, right? She came out of her car brandishing a weapon right off the rip, right? She didn't know if he was going to attack her, okay?
She waited
But
for him
just to say,
outside.
why would somebody come after somebody with a weapon? He's a veteran. He's trained to de-escalate a situation. He could have been just explaining why he was parked the way he was
Well,
parked.
you're not
We don't know what
de-escalating
Hey,
he
if
but
was.
you're
hold up,
coming
hold
after
on. I
somebody
was
with
trying
a
to
weapon.
respond to. I was trying to
He was
respond to what he
specifically
That's
said.
an
talking to Chef.
oxymoron. That's
Go
an
ahead, Chef.
oxymoron.
So when he's just said what he said he's a veteran. As a veteran, he talking about that that didn't look like he was trying to
diffuse the situation at all. And I would think, considering that, if you had any type of training, who once again, who would still be approaching a person knowing that they're armed and you're not? As a veteran, that
And they're
even
telling you to
furthermore,
leave.
They do it all the
that even
time,
further,
Jeff.
They're telling you to
Stop
that even
interrupting.
further that even
go.
furthermore solidified the fact that she acted in self-defense, because now he has all of this training, so that once
No,
again, even to its argument, that makes him even more of a threat.
sir, there's
But
no
Now,
way
sis,
for her
We're
to have
not.
known that he was
yeah.
even a
why do
combat
y'all? I'm
vet.
saying,
That's not the
why do
point
y'all
he's
keep cutting me
making,
off?
though. He just said
Why
that
do
Sir,
it's
y'all keep
combat.
cutting me off?
okay, sir,
He,
you spoke for a
Jeff,
whole 60
like,
seconds and made your
I'm saying,
point. Like,
why
y'all
you
want a
keep getting worked
monologue
up?
for 5 minutes, go for it, and nobody will respond to
But
you.
what you keep getting worked up for? Like,
Nobody is
what's
worked
your
up.
deal?
Oh my
But then
God.
I'm saying, why is you cutting me off?
I think she was just
I was
mad
trying to answer
because
to.
he
I was
blocked
trying to
that
answer his
parking
question.
I
spot.
think she's just trying to respond to the statement you made because she disagrees.
Yeah, you
It's
literally.
hold on really quick. It's a galaxy. Okay, it's a galaxy to drop people. It's boxing gloves to mute people, pink and blue. Let me tell y'all something. Respectfully, I'm being very nice because a lot of people have echo chambers, right? If you want to have your opinion, that's cool. I'm not your mother.
I'm
You
gonna
have to.
drop a galaxy to drop your ass.
Who? Drop who?
He's probably talking about me.
Okay, yeah. Anyways, guys, I can't control what y'all say. Y'all are grown ass people. If I'm telling y'all the rules and you keep not obeying the rules, that's on y'all. I'm gonna drop you or I'm gonna keep you up depending how bad you guys are. So please be respectful. And I can't control people's mouths. So whatever they say, I can't control people's mouth. If it gets really wicked and racist, then they're gonna get dropped. Okay,
And
thank you.
and and I keep my point at least 30 seconds. Like y'all want to go for your point for like 5 minutes and expect someone not to respond. So you
Why
talk
did
for
you cut
60
him off
seconds.
though? Why
You
did you
t-
cut that guy off,
he was sir, I had nothing to ask
ma'am? Why
him.
didn't you
I
cut him
agree with
off, ma'am?
him.
So once again, why didn't you cut him off? Why
Dear
didn't you just jump in and interject?
God, sir, you went for I disagree with you. I wanted
Okay,
to
well, I'm saying, well,
yeah,
you should have cut him
you
off.
went for 60 seconds.
Well, you should have cut him off.
Went off the
She's
topic
I,
trying
again.
the best she can.
Oh my God.
There you go.
All right.
Chef,
So
go ahead, finish.
who we
Why
gonna
this
Chef,
drop?
lady? Let's get back on the topic of why this lady done that to that man.
Okay. Who we dropping? This is
Yeah, let's talk
ridiculous,
about
man.
that.
He was chasing her around the car. That
For
lady
how
tried
long?
to. She had
How
no
long was he
duty. She
chasing
had
her?
no
You
duty
can't
to
drop the
retreat, and
mod,
she did.
guys. The mod
She
it takes
listen.
the five.
She had no
Oh
duty
my
to
god.
retreat,
I
Hold
and
know.
on,
that
I
really
lady
thought
quick. Hold on,
Carmella
really
retreated.
was
quick.
too.
How
Hold on.
long did he chase her
Bro,
around this
y'all weird as
car?
fuck.
guys,
Hold
hold
on, real
how
on.
long
quick.
did how long
It's
did she
Guys,
have
the
the
host
problem?
is talking. Just a
The host
second.
is
it's
talking.
One
And
5,000
minute.
coins. Hold on.
Janice,
You know
STFU, the
what?
host is
Fuck that.
talking.
So let me finally talk. It's 5,000 coins to drop a mod. Either you're gonna send 5,000 coins or whatever's 5,000. Stop interrupting me because I do turn up on TikTok. I have anger problems when it comes to people interrupting me. I'm being very nice. Don't fucking play with me. Stop playing with me. Let everybody talk and land their plane. Stop being disrespectful. And she's a mod. Be respectful of the mod, okay? Because she can mute all of y'all. Y'all need to stop. I'm being very nice. I let black and white people on the panel. So please stop. Because y'all being rude. Y'all not even letting me talk. Like, chill out. It's not that serious, bro. The panel yesterday was good. And Janice, since you want to say bye, Felicia, you can stay your ass in the Section 8 comments, bitch. Fuck you talking about. Stay your ass in the comments. Anyways, I don't know who the fuck she talking to. She thinks she run this fucking space, bitch. Stay your ass in the fucking comments. The fuck wrong with you? Talking about bye, Felicia, bitch. Stay your ice cream looking ass down in the comments, bitch. The fuck? But yeah,
Janice,
I'm
what the
cool. I'm
hell?
calm
She
now.
dropped everybody, you lunatic, and you kept talking and talking and talking after she literally told us 3 times we don't talk over the host.
Literally, bro. The fuck, bro? I'm telling you, my patience is short. I'm being very nice because everybody knows me. I turn up on TikTok. I be cussing everybody out. Trying to be nice, but nah. So whoever was talking, go ahead. I'm so sorry.
But yeah, y'all were doing it too much.
Yeah, I don't think 786 got a chance to speak. Go ahead, honey. Thank you very much, moderator. So And this oh, I'm happened. 1 second. I'm so sorry. Micah, check me if I am interrupting too much. Honey, check me. Be like Becca. You gotta chill, okay? Because you could check me. All right, go ahead. I'm gonna start Okay, the time over. okay. All right, go ahead. Yeah, down in Miami, Florida, where this occurred, and the standard
Right.
here
Yeah.
for self-defense is a little bit different because we don't have the duty to retreat, which means we don't have to back up. In fact, here there's a small clause in our self-defense law that says that if three people are jumping you, that qualify as lethal force. So if three people are jumping you, and then you can up that thing on him. But I digress. I think she's wrong a little bit, and he's wrong a little bit. I don't think it warranted her upping the nine or anything like that. But I think he had a little bit of narcissism going on. He thought this would never happen to him. But this is a great message to send to people who would be hyper aggressive against black folks. Don't think it can't happen to you. Keep your hands to yourself and stop making such threatening gestures towards people, because everyone in America has the right to defend themselves. As for Okay. her, All right, we're gonna stop right there. 786. Dotted. Go ahead.
Thank you. Woman claims self-defense and deadly shooting at Walmart
Pew pew
parking
pew
lot.
pew.
Woman claims self-defense and deadly pew-pewing at Walmart parking lot. Do you agree or
I mean,
disagree?
also, ma'am, not the DEAD word.
Wow, jeez, okay.
I know, right?
I agree with self-defense because she started to claim her personal space and he refused to acknowledge that. He continued to walk toward her to the point that he walked around a car. If you find the Tesla footage of it, the first instance of him walking up to her car is fast and somewhat aggressive, and then he kind of doubles back once he sees that she's armed, but still does not back down, does not acknowledge that she wants her personal space. She wants this over with and done, and continues to walk toward her. When you do a full 360 around a car towards someone who is armed, that is not sane, and it is not safe for the person who has the weapon to continue to allow that person to close the distance. It's
Okay,
self-defense.
all right, real quick. We're gonna do lie. Go ahead.
Lies are the truth until the truth show up. How y'all doing?
Good, how are you?
All right. I kind of on this subject real quick. I hate that somebody got unalived, but I think it all started like the lady just said. She got out her car, and then when he walked up, he kind of hesitated when he saw the pew pew, and then the van pulls off, and then he starts walking behind her the whole time. I mean, if you're in your right mind, I don't care if you're a vet or not, because like y'all said, a veteran, she didn't know he was a vet. So in your right mind, why are you approaching somebody with a pew pew? That's what I was trying to understand, that part right there.
I must say this. I feel like they're gonna get her for unalive force because of the force she used, but I blame him for not just walking away. I also think that because this is a thing, because I did a little research while you guys were arguing with each other. They're going to hit her with unalive force just because of he wasn't close to her. He was coming towards her. Who knows what he could have did to her, but they're gonna use that. They're gonna be like, you use unalive force.
When he didn't have a weapon, he was at least 4 to 6 feet when she pewed him. He had his hands up when she pewed him. So it's like he was no imminent threat at that moment. So I don't
But I
like
do blame him though, because
yeah, no, of course.
she
Yeah.
told him, she said it, she
But
said, I have a weapon, and she said, stand back, stay away. She backed up and he
but
still kept going.
But can we say though that we know that vets have like maybe PTSD and um She didn't know he was a vet, so let's no not speak to that. No. I'm saying in his state of mind, not that she knew anything of that. I'm He saying was all right. He was functioning. in his state of mind, I'm saying that he has PTSD. He could probably have mental issues, I mean, we don't know, and I'm just saying, in the fact of people in that state of mind. That's all I'm
But what I'm
saying. Like, I don't
saying
think
is,
that.
But
we do know.
even if
Hey,
that
you
is
could
the
drop
case,
me.
that
Hey,
makes
Oh my
him.
God.
change their skin tone. Say that was a black dude walking up on a
I would
white
say the
woman. You would
same
not say,
thing if
no,
this
the
was
fuck
turned
you wouldn't.
around.
All I'm saying,
Yes, I
Becca, is we do
would.
know. Becca, listen, I'm saying we
Like,
do know he was a functioning adult and she didn't know he was a veteran. In fact,
people
nobody
with
knew he was
mental
a veteran.
issues
Becca,
are
could you give me a
functioning.
second to finish my thought? Nobody knew he was a veteran until they started bringing that up to justify, or to make her look bad. But nobody knew he was a veteran. He was a functioning adult at drove his car to Walmart. So let's not
Sir, people with
put
mental
that in there.
issues drive every day. What are you talking about? People with PTSD drive every day and are functioning adults. What are you talking about?
Hey, hey, Becca.
I don't know if you know like triggers of PTSD and things like that. You probably should
Yeah,
research that a little bit more.
nah.
But
But I
yeah,
We
don't.
don't
I
want to
don't
talk
see.
about
I don't. What
PTSD.
I
We
don't
want to talk about the
understand is
facts we have and not speculate.
Hold on,
okay.
guys. Let's let Chef speak. He's been trying to get in.
what I don't understand is even when you add on these different things that you say that could potentially be the case. Let's say he did have PTSD, or he was now we know that he's a vet, so that means that he has training. That makes him more of a threat. That in itself makes him more of a threat. So this ain't just just a guy walking up to you. This is a person with trained combat skills. And then at the end of the day, if he had PTSD, like mind you, he could just snap in a second. So I mean, to your argument, I think that that makes him even more of a threat, and and I think that that's what it makes it even more
The
justified when
court
she
won't
had.
consider any of those things. The court will only deal with the evidence in front of it, not wannabes, could have beens, or
yeah,
speculation.
yeah, we know that. We're just speaking upon things. That's all we're doing. We're not saying what the court will and will use, sir. We're just speaking and having a conversation. KB, go ahead.
Oh, wait. Let me say this one thing. So according to Florida's law, the only way she can get away with it is if the unaliving force was justified, if she thought that she was going to be in bodily harm. So I don't know if she's going to say, well, I thought he was coming towards me to attack me, but she didn't have any bodily harm, no bruises or anything. But she could use that in court.
Yeah, but like
And
I
I will
said, he
tell you
was.
that she will not get off because I didn't want to tell you guys, but I've actually seen something like that up close, and she will not get off because bodily harm means he has to have something that or be capable
Unfortunately.
of
Yeah, that's
doing
what I'm
grave
saying,
bodily harm.
786. I'm like, she could use that, but he wasn't close to her. He was coming towards her. Who knows what he could have did to her, but he didn't leave any bruises. He didn't touch her. So that's going to be a big thing in court. If he didn't touch you, why did you let off the unaliving force?
Yeah,
She
that's what
Yeah,
I'm
had to
saying
run
and
because
from
and it
she,
him.
doesn't.
Y'all didn't see
And
her
the court
running from
also
him?
is going to the court is
sir,
also
not
going
at the
to
time
assess
of the
whether
pew
he was
pewing.
the court is going to assess whether he was based on the totality of the circumstances, whether he was a threat and he was not a threat at all. Unfortunately, like I think this is like a political. It sends a lot of aesthetic messages. The visuals are great, but she's not going to get off.
All right, so I do want to get KB in here because he's been waiting patiently. Go ahead.
It is. I think he was wrong for that. Approaching a lady and she have a gun like that. I was a veteran too. We don't do things like that. If somebody got a gun on you, you're supposed to get on your knee and you wave the red flag. You don't go ahead into danger like that. And another thing is that happened before in Florida with one pregnant lady. A guy was approached her the same way, and luckily a brother was there that saw the whole thing and protected that pregnant woman because the guy was coming close. It was like he was going to do harm to that woman. And he saw that. He protected her. So I think he was wrong, but it's wrong that he died. But he should have had more
Unalive,
sense.
sir.
Wait, hold on, or whatever. He should have had more sense to know that was a gun in front of him and had respect and just waved it off
Sir,
and
you
walked
got to
away.
say pew pew,
Okay,
unalive, those
okay,
things.
you understand what I'm saying? He just should have waved it off and just walked away. Not think he's Superman. He could take, pew pews like that. He was wrong. He looked like he didn't think that she was able to do that or pull the pew pew on him and use it. And I think he was maybe trying to take it from her, or probably trying to do damage to her afterwards. I don't know,
Okay,
but it looked
so
like
hold on
he
really
looked
quick,
like.
KB.
Wait,
I'm so
hold on.
sorry
Can
for
I finish? Can
interrupting
I
you.
finish, ma'am? Can I finish? Then
Okay, go ahead. I wanted to say something.
it
You were
looked
just
like she was
reminding me.
protecting herself. She was a little frail black woman, up in age, and she all these things that's going on now with racism, she got scared. Anybody would get scared. All
No.
these
He
things
still
going
didn't
on
present the
now.
threat of great
And she's
bodily
protecting
harm.
herself, and that's it. That's all I got to say.
So,
He
guys,
still
I don't
didn't
know if
present the
I'm,
threat of great
hold on
bodily
really quick. I
harm.
don't know if I'm correct, but in the video, it looked like he was trying to walk away, but then he
Nah,
came
nah,
back
nah. He
at
wasn't
her.
walking
No,
away. He
hold
was,
on,
he
hold
was
on, hold
trying to
on, hold
talk.
on. It looked like he was trying to go in a different direction, but he came back at her, which is why I say that he should have just walked away and left her alone, but you kept going towards her.
Right,
I could have
right.
Well, that's when
That's
she
sworn.
No
pointed the
judge.
gun
right.
at the.
So
That's
let me
when she
tell you,
pointed the pew
KB.
pew at. 1 second. He was what? When you see him walk by, is when she points the pew at him, and he turns back around and engages.
Yo, so KB, let
So,
me tell
Why
you,
everybody
no,
keep minimizing
yo,
him
KB,
approaching
no
her?
judge is
okay,
Why
going to
everybody
look
keep
at him.
okay.
minimizing?
1 second. Let Chef go.
Look at this other situation. That was a big black man on a small white fair
Nah,
woman
no
like
judge
that.
is
Okay.
going to look at him and assess him as a deadly threat, KB. Excuse my language. You love to talk
Unaliving,
shop.
Let's keep
guys.
it real. Let's keep it real.
Okay.
Okay,
But
all
she ain't
right,
gonna
one at a
never.
time, please.
1 second, guys. All right, we got to go one at a time, and also please stop using TikTok
I'm not
no
making
words.
excuses for that man. He
Okay,
deserves.
so
JP,
sir, if we put you on mute, please stay on mute, okay? You got to quit using these words, guys. We're asking you to unalive, pew pew, all the things that we
Yeah,
got
you
to
guys
say,
are gonna
guys.
get the live taken down if that's what you want to do. You can leave if you want to get the live taken down. TikTok is not a playground. We can't just use anything. Okay? Thank you. Go ahead, Chef.
Yeah, I don't know why people keep trying to minimize the reality of him walking up to her. I mean, like when if a man is walking up to a woman and and this is an unwanted interaction between them, I think that's very dangerous. I mean, considering that the amount of strength that men have over women,
Yeah,
and
the court
and
won't
so
perceive that as
Hold
a
on,
lethal
guys.
threat.
Let him
Let him
finish,
finish.
I mean,
please.
But if she's armed,
Hold on. What did we just say? Go ahead, sir. Finish up.
yeah. So no, I mean, but I don't think that they keep minimizing that. Like, oh, he just was walking up to her. Like, no, that's a big deal. That is
No,
a big
but
deal.
Chef, not to interrupt you, I'm not saying
Hmm.
that, because I'm a woman too, right? All I'm saying is they're gonna get her for the force that she used, but I'm blaming him because he kept coming toward. So look at it like this, Chef. If we're in an altercation and I'm backing up, I'm telling you, hey, leave me alone, get away from me, and you're still coming towards me, you look bad. And especially
Yeah,
since he's a man, you feel me? But I'm just
yeah.
saying the force that she used, Florida's law, I don't know if they're gonna like how they're gonna handle that shit
But
because
they're
Yeah,
not,
she.
but see,
Micah. But
I'm gonna be quick. I'm gonna be real short on this one too. At the end of the day, it's like a burning building. If you walk into
Mhm.
a burning building, then at the end of the day, you're gonna get burned. I mean, that's just what it is. And to literally, I mean, like you playing a dangerous game by just especially knowing that this person is armed. So like to approach that, considering those circumstances, I think is just extreme.
well,
Guys,
you can't. Number
remember the
one, you
story?
can't just.
Guys, remember the story
You
when
can't.
there were two black gentlemen in the same place, Miramar, Florida, and one of them had a pew pew, and the other one had a pew pew, and one of them claimed he was defending his girlfriend, but he ended up getting unalived. Do y'all remember that? In Florida, you have to have something that equates to a deadly threat, and that old man by himself, no court, no judge will assess that as a deadly threat. She's gonna get some time.
Unaliving, sir.
Yeah, unaliving
Unaliving.
threat.
Man,
Yeah,
I
Um.
think he's
that's
trying to
it.
get
Okay, so
he,
1 second, Chef. Dotted has got her hand up, and she's been wait. Thank you. Go ahead, Dotted.
thank you. Yeah, so I want to say I agree with Chef. People are minimizing that another person. It doesn't. I feel it doesn't matter what sex, gender, race, anything, or I can't whatever. Um, someone has brandished a weapon. If someone else is closing the distance, getting closer to that weapon, that would make them a threat now because now they have the access to disarm the person with the weapon and turn it against them. So
But
that's why I say this is still self-defense because he refused to stop closing the distance on someone who has brandished their legally open carry weapon.
ma'am, at the time of the pewing, again, he was at least 4 to 6 feet away from her with his hands up when she pewed him. He was no longer closing in for at least a whole like 10 seconds before he
Hey,
pewed.
Becca,
So I
that's
don't
Becca,
because she
understand,
was
any
backing up,
any
but that's
white
because she was
person is a
backing up
deadly
though.
um,
threat.
sir. For the love, can you stop bringing race into this? This has nothing to do with race.
Okay,
If this was the other way around, I'd be saying the same exact thing. I don't
No,
know
the fuck
why.
you wouldn't.
Why?
You a
Why?
lying.
Okay,
Y'all are
sure.
prolific liars. Y'all used to lie back in the elden days. Y'all used to look when a woman didn't want to give a white dude no coochie. They
Oh my
told her they
god. Lord, I
What in
can't
the
do.
world? Oh,
Yeah.
we not. Yeah, let's not do that. What the hell?
no. Y'all told everybody they was a witch and got them burnt at the stake. That's what y'all some fucking liars.
So am I
So
understanding correctly that if I get into a verbal altercation with someone in a parking lot and they are, they're threatening me and stuff like that, then they leave. Okay? Now I'm in the car, somebody says, "Hey, you better watch out. He's still hanging around." It's like, okay, do I try and leave and hope that he doesn't see my car and follow me home? Or do I try and squash this right here? If I
ma'am,
choose to try and squash it right here, and he decides to walk up to me as I say, "Hey, this is over and done with. Stop walking up to me." I am in
Okay.
the wrong. If I should let
Let
him
me
get
say a
close
little
enough to me and
announcement
my
really
weapon.
quick.
Is that what we're
Guys,
saying?
we need to stick to the topic. Be respectful, please, because we don't need to be bringing, I don't know what that was about. We got to stick to the topic. Let's not be disrespectful to people. Let's keep private area out of this because this is a serious topic. Be respectful of others, please, because it makes me look bad.
and
Please.
so dotted as I said, like he went into the store that's already been confirmed by multiple news source and witness statements um from ABC News and NBC. You can go look it up. That this man had already went in the store. Okay, so she waited outside for him to, like, I don't understand, like, why she didn't just go about her day. Like, he had already went in the store. Why didn't she just go in the store and continue on her day?
I don't
Hey,
know.
Rebecca,
If
can I?
that's
Becky,
to be
Hold
done.
on a
she
second.
let
Hold
them
on a
bring the
second. Lies is I'm gonna call you lie. What can I call you,
Lies
sir?
is the truth until the
Lies.
truth show up.
I can't say all that. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna.
we
I don't want
can't
to call
say
you
all that,
lies.
Okay,
sir.
okay. Check it out. So y'all keep saying he didn't close no distance, but every law enforcement department has a 25-foot rule. And the 25-foot rule is if your mind is made up, you can
Mm-mm.
get to a person before they pull their gun out or raise their gun and do harm to them.
Sir, can you pull that up? Because I've never heard of
Oh yeah,
such.
look it up. 25-foot rule for police department.
You made the claim, sir. Why do y'all keep telling me to look it up? I don't know if y'all don't know how debates work,
Well, if I
but
do pull it up, what
it's
you want me to do?
to pull up the thing that's a 25-foot rule. Every law department has that. I've never heard of
I
such.
just looked it up. I just looked it up. It was Florida. Florida Police Department goes by that
Okay,
25
you
foot
just
rule.
said every police department goes by that. And number two, pull it up on your screens. I'm just gonna
It's
take
in
your word
Florida. It
for it.
happened in Florida. I said Florida, Florida.
Screen share it.
I'm old. I
'Cause
don't know how to do all that.
okay. All right,
What
guys, real
happened?
quick, there are 87. He's making a claim and he's just telling me to look it up, and I thought we were supposed to bring our claims and prove them.
Yeah, we're supposed to. Nobody follows my rules.
Yeah. All right, guys, there's 87 people in the room. Please tap the screen. You're here, you're listening, you're enjoying the conversation. If you could support, just tap whether you agree or disagree. Gift your favorite panelist. Send Daily Heart Means Live gift goals, share, follow, all those things, guys. Make sure that we're doing all that and you're here supporting the live. I was going to say something.
Yeah, let's repost the live too, because we lost a lot of views because I had
Repost.
to drop the whole panel. If you guys can repost it, actually, let's take 10 seconds to repost and share,
Which
please.
I'm not
Repost,
because I have
share the
money.
live,
Like, you don't get
and
it.
tap the screen, please. Let's repost, share, tap the screen. If we can do that to get back to 100, please, and tap. Yeah, repost, share, tap, all that good stuff. Please be respectful. Let's not throw threats to each other. Let's not be disrespectful. Let everybody finish their statement, please, because it makes me look bad. Because then I have people in my messages like, "Oh my God, you're an unfair host. You're biased. Oh my God," like, and I don't want to hear that shit. So respectfully, I don't want to hear that shit. So go ahead, guys.
All right, Taylor, welcome up. You're new. Go ahead.
Woman claims self-defense in a blank pew-pewing at Walmart parking lot. One, I just want to say this is why I don't shop at Walmart no more. Not the point.
And two, I think that when it comes to a man versus a man, this would be a different conversation, right? Because men can face each other physically and have better outcomes when it's man versus man. But me, I'm 5'2". Okay. I am 5'2", 120 pounds soaking wet. Baby, if I tell you to get away from me, go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that before you meet the Lord, man. Okay. Listen, if you are 6 something, you're a grown ass man, and I'm as a woman telling you, get away from me, back up away from me. Listen, I don't want to do it to you, but as much as y'all love God, you better be ready to meet him. If you walk up on me when I tell you not to, I'm 5'2", 120 pounds soaking wet. And yes, that woman was bigger than me, but I'm just speaking from my experience, baby. I'm finna put that thing out.
Taylor, you know what's I didn't even know you were that size. I'm 4'11" and I'm like 115 pounds. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm throwing chairs. Shit. I'm gonna keep you
You're that
alive, but
small?
I'm small in real life, yeah. So it's like I'm gonna have to throw some chairs. I'm gonna have to scream. I'm gonna have to run. I'm gonna keep you alive.
What
But I'm
angles
not
are
trying to
you
let it
taking
go.
your pictures from, Micah? Because you look taller than me. I always thought you were like 5'7". Girl, you're
Girl.
4'11"?
Yeah. So if somebody
Girl.
kidnapped me, they could put me in their pocket. Yeah, I'm not playing like that. But yeah, that's it.
Yeah. There was no imminent threat. Like I said, for the umpteenth time, he was at least 4 to 6 feet away from her. He had his hands up when she pewed him. He was no longer in closing in on her. So yeah, this is not a justified self-defense. We have to take the laws in hand here. And force has to be met with force. He had no weapon. He was no threat. I don't know where
I
we're.
mean, he was very much a threat. He was very much a threat. And you keep
In what
talking about the
way?
distance. You keep talking about the distance. The only reason why there was any distance between them was because she was walking backwards. She was trying to diffuse the situation as much as possible. Had she stood there and didn't move, he would have definitely obviously came up to her. That's what he was trying to do. So the distance that you keep saying, it wasn't
You,
just verbatim. It was because she kept moving away from him.
he was such
Sir,
a
at the
threat.
time,
Why
again,
didn't
at the
she
time,
leave when he was in the store? If he
thank
was
you.
such a threat, why didn't she leave when he was in the store?
Yeah, that, and there was
To the store
no
too.
lies. That's for officers. That's only for officers, sir. That does not equate to civilians. That's for
So
law
what
officers and EMS. That's for those kind of people,
I'm
sir.
letting you know that just to tell you that he still was
What
in a
the
striking distance.
Sir, that has nothing to do with civilians. That's for officers and things like
No,
that.
he's
That doesn't apply to civilians. So yeah.
So why is it that only officers EMS, and I'm sorry, I'm his son. Why is it that officers and EMS can have that room 25 feet to be safe, but a civilian can't? Why does it make a difference between a civilian and an officer or EMS? Yes, they're trying to do their job, but
Yeah,
why would
that's
somebody be
different
considered a
because
threat to
it's
them
not
and not citizens?
because it's a law for officers only, sir. That doesn't apply to
But that's
civilians.
not
And
that's I'm
why
not asking about the
if
law.
you
I'm
want to
asking about
change the law,
the
sir, then I don't
morals.
know, advocate for
I'm
that.
not
But
I'm not discussing
Would you
necessarily the law. I'm
advocate
asking the morals. I'm asking the morals of the law, why the law was created,
sir,
and why
for
does
the
that not
safety of
apply to?
officers, sir, I don't know why they only did it for that. I have no idea. You'd have to ask the lawmakers. I'm just telling you that law only applies to law enforcement, EMS, those type of things, and it doesn't apply to civilians. All right, so we have
Okay, but let's.
somebody has an echo.
But it's still the same. But it's still if the police are saying in their training that the 25-foot rule is where a person poses a threat. I mean, regardless, they're still saying that yeah, like obviously somebody being in that distance from you still pose a threat. Like no, it don't matter that it's just a police training. I mean that's
Sir,
in itself telling you
and I
Yeah, but I
why
want
this
to
man
understand,
was
ask
a
a
threat.
sir,
question,
but
Becca.
what I'm telling you is that is a law that only applies to officers. Why it is that way, I don't know, but you can't bring up a law to debate the point, and it only applies to law officers and EMS and those sorts of career people. Like I
But
don't
still,
understand.
Becca, would you entertain this though? Would you join in what is the word? Like lobbying or whatever for
an armed citizen being allowed to protect their personal space to prevent someone disarming them because they've closed the distance.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no problem. I am saying that this man was in no threat. Again, he was 4 to 6 feet away and with his hands up at the time of the pew-pewing. I don't understand what part of that is not
Ma'am,
being
I don't
What I
comprehended.
understand what
understand is that
I
he
don't.
turned around and started to close the distance again.
No, not at the time of the pew-pewing, ma'am. Have y'all watched the video?
Was it
Because
in
I'm
his
in.
back?
Yes. He
Was the
came
hole
from
in
in
his
front of
back or
his
his
in
stomach?
front of the car
All
and
right,
came
one
back toward
second.
her.
Okay, so Tatted, you're new. Go ahead.
He's in Florida too. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm in Florida as well. She's gonna go to prison. Like this, she was in the wrong completely. There was no need for her to show the force that she showed because there's nothing against the law that says somebody cannot follow somebody. If that's the case,
Oh man,
then
this guy.
every single
Let
We're
me
guy.
follow
not
you. Let me follow.
interrupting people on a timer.
Thank you. If that's
Let
the
me
case,
follow
then
your mother.
every
Let me
single
follow your mother.
guy. Oh my God,
Hold
bro.
on. I'm going to start your time over. Next person that interrupts, I'm just going to drop you. This is insane. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
let him finish, and we'll let you rebuttal show enough, and then KB, you guys can rebuttal. Just let
But
him finish.
I apologize. If that's the case, then every drunk single guy in America leaving the club on a Saturday night, I guess, deserves to get pew-pewed because he's going to walk up to a woman who thinks that she looks good and ask us for her number. Is he in the wrong as well? Like, this is common freaking sense. What the fuck are we arguing about?
Yeah,
Can I
well,
rebuttal?
Tatted, they don't
Hold on
comprehend the
real
law.
quick. Hold on. If he's done, we'll go with show enough, and then KB. But show enough, no personal attacks, no doxing. Just go ahead. Let him do his time. Go ahead, show enough.
Okay, look, he's saying, look, that was a woman. We are 100% stronger than women are. I mean, let me follow your mother around and punch her with my full strength.
Okay, let's
You
not
talking
bring up
about?
family, please. We can't use
No,
family.
no.
Yeah,
I'm
but he didn't
saying
touch
like,
her. He didn't do anything to her.
And he
yeah,
had his
cause he had
hands
a,
up at the pew
he
and
didn't, he didn't
Guys,
touch
let him
her.
finish.
He didn't touch her cause she had a
Let him
pew pew
finish,
on her.
please.
He would look.
which means
That
she was no
woman.
threat.
The woman tried to get away from him. She had a pew pew and she tried to go around the car several damn times. Everybody saw that damn video. Ain't no justifying what that man did. He deserved what the hell he got. I mean, honestly, man, get on with that bullshit, man. Y'all know, guys. Only reason y'all mad because he white. Because, like I
Oh
said, if
my
y'all,
God.
Actually, he's
Micah, can I say
Spanish.
something?
Yeah, and we're gonna go to KB, and then we'll go to Taylor, then we'll go to Lai. If he's done, we'll go to KB real quick. Go ahead, KB.
I still stand on it. I think he was wrong. He was a big guy.
Then we'll go to
I didn't see
Dottie.
his I didn't see his hands up. I don't know. I gotta check the video out. But he was a big guy coming towards the lady. If he had any respect, he was okay. I'm not gonna play with this woman. Let me just walk away. But still, he's trying to approach the lady. She was. You could tell she was scared out of her mind, and she tried to run behind the car. And he's still coming at her like he could probably get close enough to take the pew pew from her, probably use it against her. I don't know, but she had to defend herself. Period. That's it. I mean, this is America. You look, if you're not smart enough to use your head and say, okay, this lady got some type of, on her. Let me get out of here before the lady do something to me. But he kept walking into the lady. What you expect? The lady's scared. She's an old woman. That man's all right. She look like she's in her 70s. What do you think that's what's going to happen? Come on, you
Her
know how America is
30s.
now.
Hold on, let him finish.
America now is a very dangerous place. You got a lot of lunatics out here. You know, come on, she got to protect herself. Even though she could have walked away, she tried to. He
Yeah,
kept coming
sir,
at her.
she waited
So I'm saying,
outside for him to come
let
out
me
of the
talk,
store.
let
He
me
talked
talk.
for
She's
a
in her
whole
Okay, hold
30s
on
and
real
he
I'm
quick.
she
respecting the
waited for
Queen's
him.
panel. I'm respecting the Queen's family.
Your
We
timer
talk.
was done.
I'm just saying the fact. I'm just saying she was in the right. Period. That's it.
Okay, thank you. We're gonna go to Taylor, then Dotted. Go ahead, Taylor.
So all I have to say is that I've had a pew pew pulled on me before. Thankfully, I survived, right? But I feel like I survived because I had common sense. And as soon as I saw the barrel, as soon as I saw the motherfucker pull up, And mind you, this is a Draco. This is a Draco. I had a Draco pulled on me. I did not run towards that person. I ran away from them, right? When I had a Draco in my face, and this was in Gainesville, Florida. If you don't know where Gainesville is, look it up. It's North Florida, right? I had a Draco in my face. I did not run towards that person. I had no time to put my hands up and walk towards them. I ran away from them, and that's why I'm alive. So I just want everybody to know, when you see somebody pull that thing out and you know you don't got one, go in the opposite direction and run in a zigzag pattern. That's what I did, and that's why I'm alive. Okay? So I can't understand people that see someone with a pew-pew and walk towards them, because I've had a Draco in my face and I ran in the opposite direction. I will never understand people that walk towards a barrel. I'll never understand it.
That's true. Yeah.
So turn your back on the barrel when she's holding the pew at you. Yeah, that's
I'm alive. I'm alive, Becca. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive.
Well,
You alive.
congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That was my point. Thank you.
I wasn't coming at you. Like, y'all take things way too personal. I was saying,
But
so
Becca, would you rather?
think,
Can I ask you
think
something?
we
I'm not coming at
supposed
you
to defend
either.
ourselves? You think we're not
Becca,
supposed to defend ourselves
The
against you?
can I
victim
ask you something,
mentality
Becca?
is
I don't.
Would you
I
real.
don't
rather?
understand. Okay, I
Would
don't
you
understand.
rather run away from the pew pew and live than stand there and walk towards it and pass away? I want to make it back home to my family. I got a family I got to make it back home to, Becca.
I'd rather someone not hold a pew pew at me at all over a parking spot and wait for me to come out the store anyway. I would love for that to happen, but
Well,
hey,
when
this
a
is the
Draco
situation
was
we're
in my
Exactly.
in.
face, when a Draco was in
She
my
was waiting
face,
on him
it
to come
wasn't
out the
over a
store.
parking spot.
Can
It's
I
because I
finish?
didn't want to give him my
Hold
number.
on,
So
guys.
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from, and all I said was don't turn your back on the person with the weapon either. That's what I was saying. Like, I
I
get, like,
understand where you're coming from, but Becca, you have to understand, in certain situations, Becca, you have no choice but to get away from the danger. Not everyone is Billy Badass. I'm not Billy Badass. I'm not invincible. I'm not bulletproof. I had to run away, girl.
yeah, no, and I understand that, and I'm not faulting you for that, and I wasn't specifically speaking to you. All I said was don't turn your back on the person with the weapon either, because I mean, you still got a chance of getting pewed exactly the same way. So I don't
But
understand.
had she pewed him in the back, it would have been more wrong for her, because then like he's going away. He's trying to get away from whatever's going on. So it would have been bad for her. It's kind of like with the Cyrus situation. He was walking away and they still pewed him in the back. They're wrong, but they overcharged the guy. That's why Chim Chang is not in jail right now, but he was supposed to be in jail, but they overcharged him wrong. But if he was walking away and she pewed him in the back, that would have made her look more wrong. Because he's walking away from you, you still did that. So it's levels to this shit.
Well, that's all I was saying is, like, at the time of the pew, I'm going to say it for the, like, 12th, 15th, 20th time, the man was, like, 4 to 6 feet apart. He had his hands up when she
So,
pewed him. I don't understand. What do you mean, so? There
But
was
he was
no
coming in,
imminent threat
There
at
but
that
is
he
it
no.
still was
moment.
intact.
We don't
No,
There,
it
care what you
wasn't.
male monkeys got to say.
Really should know the law. That's all I'm
you
yeah, y'all
saying.
saying
should
that,
really
but
know the law. Like, this is
I
all
don't understand.
emotional. Like,
Yeah, I'd
none
love
of
to
It's
this
not
is by
emotional
the
about it.
law. None of this is by the law. Y'all are all emotional.
Exactly, Tatted.
but
Thank
I'm
you.
saying if
Because
that's
the
No,
if it's
Tadded,
that
you're not by the law,
if
Tadded.
it's
Trying to
that
compare
easy,
this
if
we're
it's
to a
that
literally
easy, then
nightclub
quoting the
incident.
law,
You're
why didn't
not.
sir.
she?
We're quoting
They
the
got it
law.
on video. I'm saying if they got it all on video, if you saying that that she wasn't in her legal right to do so, they could have arrested her and she could be sitting in jail right now. They're
So
looking at
Again,
to keep it real
they're
with y'all,
looking
the
at the
only reason why I think she's going to prison is because the force that she used, they're gonna say it's too much. I already know they're gonna say it's too much,
And
but I blame him because bro, just walk away, bro. Like it's not that serious. Like
and,
damn.
well,
and
that's all I'm
James.
saying. Hold on, Tatted. I just want to respond to Chef. Chef, again, the state's attorney, the district attorney, they're going to decide if they're going to press charges. All the cops do is detain and whether or not and get their information.
ma'am.
And she
I
claims
know how
self
that go.
defense. Okay, well, great. Then you would know that she could still get charges pressed on her, sir. They're going to
That's what
Yeah,
I'm
investigate the
she,
saying.
she
situation.
Exactly.
can.
Yeah,
But if it was open
I'm
and
saying
shut
James.
case,
when the
she'd
police
be picked
came
up by
there and
now.
did their investigation, when the police
She
came
ain't
there
gonna
and did
get
their
charged. Y'all
investigation,
lost one.
and they sent that and they sent a report over to the district attorney, they had time to look over the video. They looked at the report. They seen
No,
what had happened.
No.
I'm saying, what? How long do you think it take to charge
sir,
somebody?
it
If
could
the
take
how
over a
long do you?
month for them to
What?
press
Why would they?
charges on her,
Why?
sir.
Now,
That's
If
why
you
there's
go
no
look at
statute.
every,
because
hold on a second. If you go look at every article, it's even say that there's all the evidence collected so far is being sent, and they're already
Correct.
Investigating it. Like that's
Correct.
it's
man, this
on
on
every
Hey,
news
video.
article.
It's on video.
You a woman.
It's
Okay.
on video.
You
What are
want
you
her to
talking
get
So I
about?
have my
charged?
hand up. When do I get to speak?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
let
sorry
Bart
about
go.
that.
Want hey Becca, you want her to get charged and you a woman yourself?
It has nothing to do with that.
Hold on, let me
You
figure
want
out
her
how
to
to do
get
that.
charged?
It has nothing to do with that.
What is
Okay,
this?
so
Oh,
we
is
were
that
Yes,
talking
the?
it do.
about
Y'all,
the
y'all
law
say the
and
lead
knowing
race
the
out
law.
of
I
it.
have my
You
hand
want
up,
that
so
woman
I
to
would
be
love
Yeah,
to
hold
go
on.
charged and
Hold
put
So
on,
the
let
federal.
real
let
quick,
Bart
guys.
go. You
Hold
don't
on,
even
real
have to.
quick.
Okay, so some people were saying that she was not in the right because she brandished the weapon when there wasn't a threat. Even though we know that all of this started from a road rage incident, that's kind of like where the threat is. The Walmart was to the left of the footage in the Tesla. The dude came from the right. So if he's trying to leave
Amen.
and finish his shopping and leave, why did he approach her car to even discover that she had a weapon to brandish?
Because when
Uh,
I have y'all seen the video when he
uh,
walks by,
you
she
couldn't
points
have.
the gun at him because she's the pew at him because she starts talking to him and he turns around. That's when she points the pew at him. Have y'all not watched the video?
No,
Exactly.
we
Man,
got
man,
And
high
have
with
you
it.
okay,
watched the
That's
video?
not the
Have you
video.
watched
Are
the
you
and
video?
serious?
and in the state of Florida, in the state of Tennessee, in the state of Texas, stand your ground law gets thrown out the window when you are provoking. The second
Hmm.
she pulls her weapon out and she provokes the situation,
No,
there
it
How
goes
is
your
starts
that
stand your
before
ground
provoking
law.
then.
somebody?
It
How
starts
is that
before then,
provoking?
man.
That,
They got
somebody pull
into it
it. You
before
telling me
then.
somebody pull out a pew pew? That's provoking you to try to attack
Sir,
the
It
person?
is
are
it's
you
That
called
don't even
serious?
make
it's
sense. Man,
provoking
are
to
you
where you
serious?
lose your case of standing your ground, Goofy. Listen to what I'm telling you.
Man, hey, listen.
No, come
Hey,
on,
look, man.
Goofy.
Watch
You're
your
tripping,
Motherfucker, you
motherfucking
the
Goofy.
mouth, man.
goofy.
Watch your
Okay,
motherfucking
You
mouth.
the
guys, let's
goddamn
not
Okay,
goofy.
guys,
And
let's
you're gonna
not
do
do
let's
the.
not
what?
do the
Let's not
arguing
do
back
the.
and
No,
forth.
yeah, let's not
You
do
Definitely
easy to
not worried
that.
about
find,
either
bro.
one of you
We're having
motherfuckers.
a
You easy
debate.
to
Okay,
find.
stop. Let's stop
We're,
doing that. We're
we're
not
having a
here. We're
debate.
all
Tad, you easy to
grown.
find, man.
Guys, the
Yeah,
next
you
person that
absolutely
says it,
fucking
I'm
right.
going to drop you.
Yeah,
We're
we're having a
adults here.
debate. We're having a debate. Let's all be cool. It's not that serious. Let's have a debate. Okay? This is a debate panel, please, and thank you. Be respectful to each other. It's not that serious. We're not gonna see these people every day in our life. Just chill out. Not that deep.
Thank
KB,
you.
you wanted to say something, KB?
I want to ask you a question, Rebecca. I'm going to ask you a question, right? If a big man coming towards you and you telling him to back up, he keep coming towards you, what would you do? And you by yourself at night getting out of your car.
Well,
Let him
sir,
And you
go.
first
telling
of all,
him, wait, hold on. And you by yourself, getting out of your van or whatever, going to the store, and he just approached you and keep approaching, you keep saying, sir, back up, he's coming at you. What would you do?
Give him
okay, that's a
time.
different situation. Number
Yeah,
one, I would have
don't change this.
stayed.
I just ask you a question. What would you do if you
I
have a
would have
pew pew?
stayed in my car, sir, or I would have went in the
Okay, yeah, you're
store
saying
about
that
my
now. Okay,
business
all right. Yeah, you
because that's
changed
not
the
the same
subject.
situation.
Come on,
Because
come
she
on.
waited for him to come out of the store. I don't
Have you
understand
ever
How
what
do
been
part
you
of
know
that you're
She
that?
following?
didn't wait
missing.
for him to come
How
out
do
the
you know
store.
that?
Yes,
That's
she.
not
How do you know
true.
that?
It's
I'm not
How
already
do you
denying
been
you.
know
I'm
she
not
waited
denying
for
you.
reported.
him?
You say what you want to
It's
believe.
No,
already
no.
been reported by several news stations
Ex-
that that's happened.
it-
I don't
it's in the
understand.
They
it's in
said
the
that she
police
waited.
report that she waited in the parking lot for him.
Thank
How
you.
do you like? How do we know that it was waiting for him and not just cooling off?
She admitted it. It's in the police report.
What? What do you mean?
Where did you see the police report at?
Yeah,
They
share
can
that.
read the
Public.
sources, man.
It's
I never heard
public.
Yeah,
this in
where
my
you, what's
life.
It's
the link
public.
so
You can
we
go
can
to
go
Palm
read
Beach.
this
You can go
police
to Palm
report?
Beach
Okay,
County
I
Clerk of
don't.
Courts and look it up.
You said
Okay, I
Palm
don't know
Beach?
about
I
the.
thought it was Dade County. That's the city
Hey,
that was in?
I don't know
where
about
was
the
he
police report.
legally?
I just know it's been stated on several news stations that the witnesses stated this,
Yeah, can
and
we
that
get
with.
it? Can
Hey
we get it
Becca,
clearly tatted?
where was he legally
Can we
allowed to
please hear
hold a
tatted
parking
say very
space?
clearly where we can find
Where
this source that we can look at the police report and it's public now?
Broward
Now,
County Clerk of Court.com.
Oh, y'all are legally
He's
allowed to
not telling
hold
the
parking
truth. He's not
spaces?
telling the truth.
Y'all can hold parking spaces? Where is that a law at? Tell me where
Nobody
y'all
said
can
that was
legally
a
hold a
law.
parking space.
Nobody
Okay,
said that it was a law.
so he was 100% in the wrong, and she was in the right.
And at the end of the day, she didn't have to. Everybody keeps saying like she. This is a free
I've already.
country. She could have been wherever she wanted to be. She's a free civilian. She don't. She didn't have
Facts.
to do nothing.
Sure, and
She was
nobody's saying
she
that
had
she
every
didn't,
right to be
Chef.
where she was, and she was backing away from him. She had every right to be where she was at. She didn't have to go anywhere, and him walking up to her is the problem. After, like, because the guy mentioned earlier, he was like, "Well, if every
God.
drunk guy in the bar leaving the bar walking up to women should just be pew pew." Just to walk up and have an interaction with somebody is totally different than you already have had a verbal altercation with this person, and then that person is walking towards you and keep walking up on you. That's a total different scenario.
Two
And so
completely,
now
it's like comparing apples to oranges.
after we've argued
That's
and you
all y'all
walking up
done.
to me, after we've argued and you walking up to me, now yes, I'm taking it as a threat because it is.
Chef did not lie. No, but be honest, you guys. Did Chef lie? It's the truth. Walking up to a woman and flirting with her is nowhere near the same as walking up to a woman and arguing with her. An argument and flirtation are not the same comparison.
I don't think y'all comprehend
It's
the fact
approaching
that
a woman. How is it
she
not?
she she held the pew at him. I just don't understand. Like, oh
Like, I
man,
don't get it. I don't
I
get
don't
it.
either. And no one's saying any rational person. I get what you're saying. If she had a pew at me, I would have simply just walked away. I get that 1000%. He's in the wrong for that. He's in the wrong for blocking the parking spot and acting like a complete jackass. I get that. Okay, but I'm arguing the law. It has to be met with proportional force. He wasn't an imminent threat at the time when she pewed him. He had his hands up, and he was literally distance away with his hands up when she
I
pewed
didn't see
him.
that though. Where did he have his hands up? I saw his hands
Sir,
down when he was walking towards. I never saw his hands up.
okay, then please go
Well,
rewatch the
there's a
video.
video on Facebook,
And I'm
and
a
the video
correction
that's
officer. You know, and I
well, the
carry a
video that's
weapon, so
posted.
I don't want
Hey,
to
Can I
say
just
too
say
much.
the
his
on
video
hands
here,
that's
not
but
up.
posted on
You looking at the
TikTok is
video.
not the full length video. You have to watch it on a place like Facebook or Safari where you can actually see the
Yeah, I've
entire
watched
There's
it.
video.
two
And
let me
yes,
videos.
move
at
on
one
this
No, no,
point
other
no, no, no,
bullshit.
no, no, no,
he
no,
did
no.
have his hands up, but
No,
he put them down and kept walking towards her. He only had his hands up for like 10 seconds and then he put them down and kept
Facts,
walking
facts. That's
towards
what I
her.
saw.
no,
That's
he
what I saw.
Yeah,
doesn't.
that's
Y'all
what I
have not
saw
watched
too.
this
Is that the
video.
the
He,
moment where he had his hands up is different from the moment where he decided to turn back around and walk back toward her again.
Thank you, Dotted. Thank
no.
Does
you.
And then
not
I
you said
saw
then
I'm
you
the
just
said
telling
full
you, his
video.
hands was
There's
down.
two different parts.
Does not
And
matter.
I've watched both videos. Like, can I don't my I know the lives get shut down when you try to play that video.
Micah, don't do it because other
Yeah,
people have their accounts permanently banned for playing that video on live, so don't do
yeah,
it.
that's why I turned your camera off. Uh, lies just because we can't play it. I
Oh,
hate that we
okay, okay,
can't. Yeah,
okay.
I really
Do
wish we
not play
could.
that video.
Yeah,
TikTok
we
will
got
ban your
it.
account.
Yeah, we
hey,
got it.
so the guy, him blocking her car in like that, that's a crime.
Oh my
Him doing that,
god.
that's a crime. It is. If you make it to where a person doesn't have the freedom to leave,
He's
um,
100% correct. That is a fucking crime. You
that
cannot.
is a
Yeah.
crime, and you
And
can't
under what
block
penal code?
Yeah, underneath what
Can
penal
you name the
code?
penal
unlawful
code, please?
restraint.
And
Unlawful restraint.
No, name the penal code in
he
the state
could.
of
I just
Florida,
told you,
sir.
unlawful
Yeah,
restraint.
That's not a penal
yeah. That
code.
name the penal code in the state
Yeah,
of
What
Florida.
yeah, yes,
difference do it mean?
yes,
And
it
what the fuck the
is.
penal code is?
He said,
Huh?
so you
I
don't
just
know the
told you what
law.
the charge. I just
No,
told
no,
you
no,
what the
no, no,
crime
no.
Hold
is.
I
Right.
So
know.
you
Hey,
don't know
guess
the
what?
law.
Guess what? Guess what? I know the fucking law. And
So what
yes,
penal
that
code
is
is
a
it?
goddamn. Okay, guess what? You cannot.
So you
You
don't know the law
cannot.
neither. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no,
Wait, let him
bro.
finish.
Don't. Yeah, exactly. You cannot. You cannot restrain somebody from leaving somewhere.
She parked behind him, sir. What are you talking about? She wasn't restraining him from leaving. He had already got out of the car,
If he
and
parked behind her, he was restraining her from
he
leaving.
wasn't parked behind her. He was the car? Her car was behind his. What are you talking about? She was
He,
able to get into the parking spot.
His
yes,
car was.
exactly.
Wait,
If
wait, wait.
anything, she blocked him
You
in.
just said. You just said his car was behind. I mean, what you were saying, ma'am? Now,
Oh
where was
wow.
he parked exactly?
At
What?
So
first,
she
at first he
couldn't
did
move her
block
car
her at
without
first.
hitting. Wait,
She
she
was
couldn't move
able.
her
It
car
even
without hitting
says she
his.
was able to get in the parking spot, sir. What are you talking about?
After
So if
he
she was in the
moved, you're
parking spot,
right.
then where was
Then
his
that's
car at?
not blocking her in. What are you talking about? She was able to park. That's not unlawfully
Was she
restraining
able to
somebody.
bag out? Was she able to bag out of the parking
Trailer
spot?
trailer park Becca.
Sir,
Where was his
Yes,
car at?
you can
Where was his
go,
car?
she
you
was
Where
can,
was
able
his
to
car?
leave the
uh,
parking lot.
You just said his car was parked behind hers.
hey,
I did not
Thug
say
show
Yeah,
that.
do you
enough.
see what I'm saying,
Thug show
Chef?
enough. You say that, I can come right back at with you. I
No,
don't know
no,
why there's
lady.
any need.
You just said that his
So
car
was
was
she
blocking
able to
hers.
move her car, or were the
Yes.
cars blocking each
Yes,
other? Because
She
if
she
the
she
cars
was.
were
was
blocking each other, how was she able to move? We need to get the story straight,
She
right?
was
she was
able to
parked.
leave.
Yeah, she could have backed out. She parked the car. It even says that in the reporting on every news station. She was able
But
to park
I'm okay.
behind
But
him.
you said that he was parked behind her. That's what you
No, I
said,
didn't. I said she
ma'am.
was
You
in
lied.
front. Oh my God. The truck is
Well,
in
wait,
front
wait.
of
She
her
said that she
car.
was blocking him from leaving. That's what Becca said. I don't agree
No,
with Becca, but let's get everything right. Becca did not say anything other than that her car was blocking his from being able to leave.
His car, not
no,
her.
If she was in the hold up, I'm confused, man.
no. The
She
truck.
just said she
Okay.
was
Obviously.
in the parking spot.
The, oh my God.
Did you
Did
not
y'all
say
watch
she
the
was
video?
blocking him, which was on
No,
footage at one point?
no. She tried to get the parking spot and he parked in a crazy way. He parked it
Correct.
crazy.
Correct.
Okay. And it was like not
Oh,
able
you
for her to
trying to
kind of get
reword it
in.
now?
No, I'm not. For the love of God. And then she was able to maneuver in the spot and park behind him. If you look at the snapshots, it's the truck and then her behind him.
That
And they're
don't even
both
make
were
sense.
able to park. It even says it in the news sources that the lady was able to maneuver the car in the parking spot.
So nobody was
Lady,
blocking anybody. That's basically what you said. Nobody was blocking anybody.
Yes, that's what I said. No one was blocking anyone.
Okay, so I got it wrong, but like literally everybody up here can agree on the fact, including, mind you, I don't even agree with what Becca is saying, but I can even agree that because mind you, I saw the video on Facebook. Nobody was blocking anybody.
Yes,
They
thank
both
you.
could
Nobody
have
was
left.
blocking.
They both
Yes.
could have left.
Yes. They both could
Thank
have
you.
left. Yes.
And I can agree that she might have felt some sort of way in the argument. I can agree to that. Okay? But the force has to be met, guys. I am simply
Correct.
arguing the law. That is
Correct.
what I'm arguing. Okay? And she wasn't in an imminent threat.
they didn't lock her up right
Correct.
now, so guess
It's
what?
Sir.
She was in the right.
investigation.
Hey man, you know how long do you if you got something on camera,
I
how
hope
long
she
do you have
wins.
to
I hope she
investigate
wins in
that?
court.
It's
Can
How
called
I
long
ask
how
something,
long would
Micah?
you have to
Micah,
investigate?
Yeah,
it's
let
called
Taylor
dotting
go,
your I's and
please.
crossing your T's.
Man,
hold
at the
on,
end of the day,
Micah.
it's on video.
If the state of Florida charges both of them, would that be right or wrong? Because I'm starting to look at it at this point of view. They both could have left. Tell me not, Micah. So if the state of Florida charges both of them, I wouldn't even be mad. Y'all
Charge
He's
them
too
for
cool to
what?
be
unalive.
doing this.
He's
Charge them for
unalive.
what?
So,
Charge them for
um,
what?
But you
well,
get if would he had lived, I wouldn't be mad if the state of Florida charged both of them because I feel like both of them were in the wrong. However, as a woman that is 5'4" and 120 pounds, I can understand her fear. But this is why we need firearm safety classes for people all across the country so that people can know just because you feel scared, that doesn't mean pull out a pew pew. But I don't blame people for feeling afraid and pulling out a pew pew these days.
and that's
I
where
So
don't.
I can
But
agree
we
with you.
need
I
more
don't
Eminem,
want to
education.
say
We
that
need more
he's a
education
war
on
Hold
veteran.
firearms.
on, guys. Hold
More
on.
firearm safety education.
So all I'm saying is, I'm arguing the law, okay? And I would have said that she was in the right had she not waited for this man to come back out the store, okay, and sat in her car and or went into the store and went about her business.
exactly.
Hey, hey,
So
hey, you know what?
Exactly.
Hey,
man, but
Becca,
I'm
can I
telling you,
say
people,
something?
hey,
That guy's a war veteran. I don't feel safe knowing that was the guy protecting this goddamn country because he should have known
okay,
goddamn better.
Wow.
But
sure.
do you guys understand why a
Responsibility.
woman in America would pull out a pew pew and use it simply because she's afraid? It's not right. I'm not saying it's right, you guys. But what I'm saying is maybe we need to use this as a lesson. Women feel afraid of men in this country, and
That's
we need
right.
to do something about that and
As they
teach women
should.
how to
That's
So,
right.
protect themselves, right? How to protect yourself in the proper way.
so
This
what?
situation should be a lesson to everybody in America. Let's wake up and realize women are afraid of men for a reason, and we
That's
need to
right.
address that.
So fear
But
mongering
also, I'm
is
not
Yes.
going
not
to
going to
sit
be
here and say,
justified.
yeah, I'm not going to sit here and say that all men should be, all women should be afraid of men.
Thank you.
No, I'm
This
not saying
person,
be afraid of a random man on the street that's telling you, "Hello, beautiful, how's your
yeah.
day?" I'm not saying be
Okay, let me
afraid of a
finish
man
real
that's
fast.
being nice to you,
Yeah,
but
no,
let's be
absolutely.
for real.
Okay, yes. But if I was in such fear of my life, I'm definitely not going to get out of the car, and I'm definitely not going to sit there and wait for this man to come back out of the store and then wait for him to walk by. Okay, and then again, start an argument with him yet again.
After
So I
taking
don't,
his handicap spot.
yeah, I don't understand. Like,
Wasn't she
Oh
on
man,
Why
they
you do
mute?
that
making
to
all
them?
these
What does that
excuses,
mean?
man.
That doesn't
All
matter.
these
I don't
excuses.
know.
It's not an
I don't.
excuse. It's in facts. It's in the police report.
But my
It's
thing
all
is, how you know
excuses,
Where
she
did you?
man.
ain't had no
Hold on a
handicap? I
second.
didn't
Hey,
know this.
Tatted, where did you say the police report was again?
Broward County Clerk of Court.com.
Okay, Broward County Clerk of Court.com. All
And
right,
then
go.
you gotta, and then you gotta go. You gotta get her
I
last
don't care
name,
what
and you gotta
nobody said.
look
She
up
was
the.
protecting herself.
You gotta look up the.
I didn't know
The
they.
case.
I didn't know they
And
gave
it's
her name
sad
out
that we
yet.
live in a country
Yeah, I didn't
where
think they gave her
people
name out either.
it's sad that we live in a country where people think
So how
that the
you
only
lying?
way to handle a situation is to pull out a pew pew. However, I don't blame people for thinking that way. People are scared. It's a scary time right now. So instead of coming together, you want to blame the woman that was scared? Why not address the issue?
Yeah,
Because
but
it's
But the guy,
law.
the guy who
You're
keep telling
talking
us what's the woman
emotional.
name so we can look it up. What's the woman name so we can
You
go to this thing? What's her name?
go
In
to the
order for
news
you to
station
get
and
the
get her name. I'm not about to put her name out there and then the
man,
hell
cause
It's
you
you
lying.
already
Sitting
out
up there,
there.
You
smart
lying.
Have
man.
you seen
I
You
the
don't
lying.
They
think
video?
sitting
they've.
here
How did you
lying.
get
You
I
it?
lying.
looked it up. I
Lying.
looked
He's
it up
lying, man.
today, and I haven't released her name. Now, unless they
it
He's
released
said
it in the.
lying.
it says
He just
it
sitting up
says in
here
the
Okay,
lying
local
hold
on us.
on,
news.
Chef. Hold
It
on.
says in the local news that Miss So and So was released from police custody pending
Which news?
investigation.
If
And
they
that
can
means
put
she's
her
Man,
gonna
name
win
on the
too.
what's the
news,
big
then you can
deal?
say it on
You said
here.
her name. What is the big deal?
I said I'm
Yeah,
not saying her name.
What's the
I'd have
news
to
article
agree
that
with it
states
on
her
You
here.
name,
lying,
please?
I
man.
don't know. I
I'm
think that
lying,
it could
but
have
you don't
went a
know the
different way
law.
had they
Okay.
both just left, but they both didn't leave.
Yeah, you
And
don't know her
I
name.
understand why a woman feels the need to pull out a pew pew these days. In 2026, I do get it. I'm not saying it's
Taylor, I
right,
love you,
but I
but you
understand
repeated.
it.
Yeah,
So
and
Ted, can you please share the news article you read that gave her name so we can find it?
I'm looking it up
He's
now.
lying.
Okay, we get it. Okay, hold on. Okay. Tatted, I have not seen that they released her name yet. So I don't know if we should be saying that yet because I've been keeping up with this case and I haven't been able to pull up the arrest record
Hold on. I'm
or
going to go on
So
my
what?
Facebook and send it to Micah, and then Micah can put it on the big screen because I saw this originally on Facebook. I didn't even hear about this through TikTok. I saw the
and it
video on
says her
Facebook.
name, Taylor. Do you know if it says her name?
That's why I'm looking at it right now,
Okay,
Micah. I'm going to
yeah.
send it to Micah.
All right, guys. Real quick, there are 60 something people in the room. Please, let's tap this screen. Let's get to 50K likes and Daily Heart Me's live gift goals. Follow, share, all the things. We're here discussing. You're enjoying the conversation, so please tap and support the live, guys. If you want to request up, Mike is going to be back in just a second, and then we'll start rotating the panel here in a minute. But yeah, does anybody got anything else they want to add while we're waiting on that? All right. So all I'm saying, go ahead, Tatted.
Yeah, I just wish people would leave emotions out of this and look at the law because that is all this is about. I am not
I
looking at
would love.
emotions. I am not looking at fear mongering. I am not worried about no victim mentality. I am not worried about women being scared of men, men being scared of women, men trying to become women these days. I don't give a shit about none of that. I care about the law and what is right and what's wrong is wrong. This guy did not show no threat. He was not opposed to no threat. He was unarmed. He was trying to talk to her and he got unalived for it.
Man,
She didn't want to
Right.
talk
So
to
you
you.
can
Make it
say that.
better, man. Come on,
Man.
man.
You sound like
You
you've
trying to
lost your
make it a
mind.
fairy tale, bro. She had to do
So
what she had to do,
Oh, I
man.
live
keep
in the
Period.
my
state of
emotions out of
Florida.
this, but we need to understand that this whole crime took place because of emotions. It started with anger, it ended with fear. So, I mean,
So
you can try
glad
and
you
say,
just
okay,
said
like I
that.
can look at it with an objective eye. I'm still waiting for the news
Dude,
article
why you ain't showing
of the
your
name.
face on here though? You coward motherfucker.
Please
Why you
Can
ain't
we
stop.
showing
We've
your
please
already
stop
face?
doing the
asked you to
personal
stop
stuff
doing
Wait, but
that.
I
and
think
focus on the
that Dotted,
conversation?
wait, Dotted was making a really good point, and I do want to expand on this more, and I do want to listen on that more because, like I said, they both should have left. And I think that there is a big amount of fear in this country, and there is a big amount of miscommunication in this country. And instead of having those conversations about how to avoid these issues, people just want to argue. And mind you, I've argued with Shownuff before. Me and Shownuff literally had a screaming match about the white lady being killed by ICE, right? I mean, unalived. I'm sorry, you can drop me if you have to.
You're
Unalived by
good.
ICE. But in this moment, right now, I don't think Shownuff is saying anything that's wrong. He's just saying it in a more aggressive way, which isn't really wrong to me because
I
we live in
remember
an
that,
aggressive
sister.
country,
I
though,
remember
Shownuff.
that.
We live in an aggressive country. Match the energy. I'm not mad at you.
All right, so this is from the Broward County Sheriff's Office. And this is the case number 15-2606-002429. North Lauderdale. Victim Bart Diguglielmo. I can't say that name. Subject name withheld. Okay, so they haven't released her name, but it says that the investigation is ongoing. BSO homicide detectives say upon completion of their investigation, the case will be presented to the Broward County State Attorney's Office to determine if criminal charges will be filed. So just because she's not in jail right now does not mean that she could not be charged later down the road. They're going to
What's her
Man, they
investigate.
just saying what
What's
is
her
there?
name,
I mean,
Tatted? What's her
right.
name?
So she
Her name was withheld.
He
It
was
says the
lying.
name,
Yeah,
He was
subject
Oh,
lying.
name
okay. I look at
withheld.
that.
Yes, I can.
China's
I sent it to
credibility
Micah. The
is
original
diminished.
Facebook post that I saw, I sent it to Micah. And as far as I know, everybody up here that said her name was left out, you are correct because the first original Facebook video I saw with the 2-part video, it did not include anyone's names.
Yeah, and they just gave the name of the victim. So the lady's name has been withheld right now, but it does say that all the case will be presented to the Broward County State Attorney's Office to determine if criminal charges will be filed. The investigation is ongoing.
And for the people in the comments saying she's an immigrant, well, then that's an immigration problem. Immigration should deal with that. I don't think that's the American people's problem, whether or not she's an immigrant. Immigration should deal with that, not the American people.
And I
Yeah, I
mean,
don't
you're just
know.
throwing that out there, just to try and belittle her character because right now Americans don't like immigrants, legal or illegal, doesn't matter. So to try and throw that to try and diminish her character is just real. It's real inhumane of you.
Well, that's coming from Black Americans a lot that I see on here, claiming that these are Black immigrants, to kind
Man,
of
ma'am, you can't
dissuade
speak for
themselves.
black people. Ma'am, you
Ma'am,
can't speak for
sir,
black
I
people.
am just telling you what I
But
hear a
ma'am, I'm
lot on
saying
these
well, it don't matter. You
panels.
can't speak for
I
black people.
never said
I
all,
give
and I'm
her
not
credit. She's
speaking
I'm
right
for
saying you
about
don't
that.
speak for
anybody.
black people.
That's
I've
Rebecca
not
right
heard
about that.
that
I gotta
from
admit
any
that.
of my people yet.
Thank you, KB. Thank you.
I gotta admit that. The
But
black
we
people gotta
still need,
stop that.
I mean, we can strip away all the demographics about this. One person and another person got into an altercation over a parking space. It was heated, it was angry. Then person number one decided to brandish a weapon to try and squash it. Well, you know what? We don't know why. We don't know. We won't even
Numbers.
speculate why. They pulled it out. The second person saw it. We can see in the body language that they noticed that a weapon had gotten involved in the situation. And instead of leaving the altercation, they decided to continue to antagonize the situation until the weapon was used. I think the antagonization came from the second person who did not have the weapon, and they were in the wrong for doing it.
You
Well, how do we
completely
know
just
the
proved her all in
antagonization
the
came
wrong.
from him, ma'am? What is giving you that impression? Because both of them were
Exactly.
exchanging words, and when he walked by, he was already walking by, and then she pulls her thing, and then continues to talk to him. Like, I don't understand
He
how you're
he had
saying
to
that he
walk
Okay,
was
past
the
her
pulling a
car
weapon
to
and
get to
saying
his.
words.
Like you just proved her reason of why she's about to go to prison.
exactly. I don't. Yeah, because
What was
him
the
saying
reason?
words to her is not illegal.
What?
He had to walk past her
Man,
car to get to his, which
he did not
is
get
when
unalive because
she
of what he
started the
said. It was what he
confrontation.
was doing.
Is when she started
What?
provoking him. The
What?
second she pulls out that
How is
firearm,
backing away from
she is
someone provoking
provoking
them?
him. There is no stand your ground law in the state of Florida when you provoke somebody.
Let me ask you a
Who?
question,
This the
Tyler.
guy
Let me
that's
ask you a
lying.
question.
The dude tatted. Oh, this the
Well,
lying ass dude.
that is the law, chef. He
Man,
is
The
Florida
law
listen.
law
is that
Listen.
if
protecting
Yeah,
you
He
if you
wasn't
exactly.
draw a
unalive.
weapon,
He
you're
wasn't
telling someone to
unalive over
approach
what
you.
he
I'm
said.
not
He was
speaking
not
about no
unalive over what
emotional.
he said.
Everything I'm
We're
speaking is
talking about
facts.
what he did.
Okay, hold on, guys. We got to go one at a time. I'm not sure. I think God. I don't know if she was finished.
Yeah, I mean, I was just trying to make sure I understand this point here. The point is that because someone shows a weapon, that is them telling someone to approach them. Is that what you're saying?
Breaking the law.
Well, you said provoking. Provoking is like telling
Yes.
someone to engage. So
She's
brandishing a weapon is telling someone to engage with them. Is that what you're
no,
It
saying?
is
she
aggravated assault in the state of
no
Florida.
exactly.
She
She's
told him to
provoking the
walk away.
situation by showing her firearm when no force is being brought
She
towards
didn't
her.
provoke. She
The
provoked him to
fourth was
walk
in
away and
the
save his
argument.
life. That's what she provoked. She
Okay,
provoked
Still
him
does
but
to
not
walk
saying
away.
words
Man,
match.
to
listen. I'm talking about at the end of
Still
the
does
day, you
not
keep trying to
match
you keep
whatever he was
tiptoeing
not
around
doing
the truth.
nothing to her for her to bring out her
How
But
did he
nobody
not?
firearm
knew what
and
the
use a
man was saying
defense.
to her
That's what I'm
too. You don't
saying,
know what he
Dotted.
was saying to her.
guys, we gotta let each other
That
finish.
provoked her. That provoked. You don't know what
Man,
he
this
was
dude is
saying to her
lying,
either.
man.
Nobody
And we
heard. He
don't
was
know what
trying.
she was saying.
Yeah, but
In the same
she had
way,
to say something that she pulled the weapon on him. She
Does
sir.
had to
not
say something.
matter. He
Yeah.
did not do
Come on, yo, you
nothing
gotta
to
stop. You gotta
her.
stop,
Okay,
man.
hold
That is
on,
a
hold
lie.
on,
If
That
hold
that
is a
was
on,
my
lie.
guys.
sister or my mother, I don't blame them for what.
Okay, guys. All right, we got to go one at a time. And simply saying words to someone, guys, unless he said, I'm going to break your neck or I'm going to slash your face or I'm going to unalive you, I'm going to follow you. Unless what
Saying
we
that
know
made that
what was
lady
said.
pull a weapon though. You don't
He
know
could
what
have
he was.
also used hate
Well,
speech.
yeah, of
Hey,
course,
hey,
yeah.
hey,
And,
hey, hey, Becca, can I chase you around your car?
sir, oh my God.
No, 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 no.
Here
Can
we
I
go with
chase
the
you across
This
the
emotional
was
street?
shit again.
No,
already
I mean
an
that's
But
not
that's
about
what
emotional. That's
he did.
facts.
altercation.
That's
That's
facts,
what he
though.
did.
He
It
did
was.
walk
That's what
around
he
the car
did.
as she was walking
Becca
backwards. He
had me.
walked
She
And then
almost
forward
why
around the
didn't
to
she
choke
car.
you out.
attempt to
Is that not
pew him
harassment?
then? Why did she wait until she kept look at the distance between them already right here, guys?
So
Like
chasing
Here
somebody
y'all
around
he
the
go.
car,
Why
never
didn't
chasing
broke the
somebody around the car is
distance.
not a threat.
why
Chasing
didn't she
somebody
leave
around
when
the
he was
car is
inside
not
the
a threat.
store? Chef, why didn't
Okay.
she leave when he was inside
I'm
the
asking the
store?
question: is chasing
Why didn't
somebody
she
He
leave
is
when he
has
was
the
chasing
inside
right
the
to
somebody
store?
stand
around a
his
car?
She
ground
wanted to go to
too.
the store
He was
too.
chasing. I'm
Okay.
saying so.
I
Is
think
chasing somebody around?
I think y'all are forgetting that he has the right to stand his ground as well. I think y'all are forgetting that as well.
But I'm
And
asking the
he
question:
Unfortunately,
is
and what I
chasing
can say
somebody
about
around a car is that
Florida,
a threat?
Oh, so I got
I
hey,
lived.
hey, white lady. So I got a right to chase you around your goddamn car,
Wow,
right?
really? That is crazy, bro.
One thing I can say though, because I lived in Gainesville, Florida for many years, stand your ground applies to everyone in that state. Not just the person that feels threatened, not just the person that's doing the threatening. It applies to everyone that is a Florida resident. If you can prove that you live in Florida, stand your ground applies to you, whether you're in the right or the wrong. And
Thank
mind
you,
you, I'm not
Taylor.
saying it's right, but it is the law. And that is, if we're having a conversation specifically about law, You don't have to agree, but you do have to tell the truth.
Thank you, Taylor. And
Yes,
I'm
yes.
all I'm doing is
Yeah,
arguing
Teddy.
the law of the case. That's all I'm doing. Was he
Exactly.
right for being a jackass, like I said before, and getting that spot and parking crazy and coming out maybe talking trash or whatever? And was he right for in sitting there in initiating, not initiating, but engaging? I'm sorry, engaging in the argument at hand and all that? No, absolutely not. Should he have left?
Man, why do you
Absolutely.
keep trying to minimize? It's like you try to really minimize what this man was doing. He was chasing this woman
He
around the
was
car.
not chasing her.
What if she's going away and he's coming towards her and she's going around the car? What do you call that?
That's an what do you mean chasing? Like
It's a simple question. No, I asked you. If you are walking away from me and I'm
Chasing
coming
is
after
running.
you and we're going around the car, what would you consider that then?
King.
well, yeah, walking. Like I don't understand. Like he kept
Man,
the
listen, man, you
distance.
listen. I didn't.
Like
What
I don't
chasing somebody
understand.
doesn't always
You can't
chasing.
get through
That
with
is
her, man.
chasing
She stand her
somebody.
ground.
He was
She
chasing
stand her
her.
ground for that, man.
So I don't understand. No, he was not chasing. And like I said, he had the right to stand his ground as well. And you like
Yeah,
FBA
but Rebecca, you gotta
Allen,
look at it.
come
She
on
was a
up here
lady. She was a
and
female. Come
argue
on,
the
you
law.
gotta respect that. You can't
At that
go
point, though,
around
he
that,
was
man. You
not
can't go
simply
around
standing
that.
his ground. He was advancing his ground. He wasn't just
Yeah,
standing it. He wasn't just defending his
none of
own
that
ground. He was
matters. You're,
advancing toward her.
It's not against the law.
It's not
yeah,
against
that's
the
not
law to
against the
advance
law, and it's
towards
not
someone
against
when
the
you're
law
Not
to
having
against the
say
law.
an
words.
altercation
That
and you
is
guys
not
are
against the law.
arguing with each other. All
That
right,
is
so
not
is it
against the
against
Oh,
the
law.
is it
jeez.
against the law to get out of your vehicle?
No, it is not. If so, you would get arrested or ticketed or something if you got out of your car and went to the store.
Okay,
It's against the law for
is it
her to.
against the law to sit in a parking lot?
No, it is not. Are you?
Okay,
What are
but
we
we're saying that
arguing about?
because
For
she got
real?
out of her car
With the
in the
pew
parking lot,
pews,
With the pew
that was
pew.
against the law. Because
brandish and
if
not
it, I would
holstered.
say I would agree with you if she did it immediately. If
She
if the
She
first
got out
thing
of
that
the
did.
she did
car
was
with
get
it.
out of the
That's
car and then
immediately.
pew pew, I would agree with you. But that's not what happened.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Man, I'm telling you. At the
It
end
was
of the
like a
day,
full
regardless of
minute of them
whatever,
still talking, of
But
her
ma'am,
backing
regardless.
the
away.
force has to be proportional. You have to meet force with force.
No, it
Yes,
Becca.
Listen,
doesn't.
it does.
when
No,
Bob
it's
occurred,
not.
they were
Becca,
saying that
And
this
Becca,
is an ongoing
Becca, and
investigation.
Micah.
They
Thank you
saw the
very
do y'all
video.
want me to
much.
pull up the penal code that it says it has to meet force with force?
Okay,
No,
but then
that's not
at
how
the
that
end of the
Becca,
works.
day,
thank you
How does
very
it
much
they
work,
for
saw the
having me
FBA?
up
video.
here,
Explain to
but
me how it works. Hold
I
on,
am
FBA. Explain to me how it works.
So
I'm
I'm
losing
Go
some
here in
ahead.
people in the
Florida.
cells. I
I
gotta
live
go,
in
Becca. Have
Florida.
a great night.
You
Bye.
Thank you
too.
for
I'm
having me
glad
here.
you're
Right,
gone,
yeah. You don't
Teddy.
have to announce your
Yeah, I'm glad
You
you're
departure.
old
Just
gone.
leave.
You
Guys,
make
we
no
don't have
sense,
to
bro.
do all
Shut the fuck
that.
up.
Okay? We don't have to do all
Fucking
that.
idiot.
mother.
Okay. All right. We don't have to do all that, guys. Come on now.
And
That's
Man,
because
so,
you lost credibility with me when you lied that her
when
name
you
was
look at
revealed.
the whole thing
Jesus.
was caught on video. The whole thing.
Yes.
okay, so as I was saying to answer her question, there is no such thing as proportional when you're talking about a man versus a freaking woman. What are we talking about? So she needed to wait until he was grounding and pounding her before she pulled the trigger. What are we talking about?
So what are
She's
we?
walking
That
up
has
on him. I'm
nothing
not
to.
done
It's
talking. She's
you
what?
asked a question.
Right. It's a rhetorical question. There's
Okay,
some
well, you need to
context in
say
there. All
that
right. So I'm not
before
done
you
talking. I
ask
got you.
it. Like
So
I was
I'm
supposed to
not done
automatically knew it was
talking.
rhetorical.
Okay. I'm letting you know now that it's rhetorical.
Common sense will tell you that.
Right. It
How would
would.
common
But
sense let you know that a rhetorical
I'm
question is a
not
rhetorical
done
question?
talking. So if you could shut
Great,
up for a second,
finish.
please.
Hold
Thank
on,
you.
come on, you guys. Let's be nice.
So anyway, she's backing up. She has the weapon in hand. She's not gonna wait for him to be 2 inches away from her for him to jump and grab it or something like that and use it on her. She's not gonna wait and possibly potentially pull out a poker. It's Florida. You don't know what the hell somebody got on them. You don't know what the hell they're capable of. You don't know if he's mentally disturbed. Clearly something is off with him. Me personally, I would think that anybody who has a weapon on them and is pointed at me, I'm gonna go the opposite direction. I'm not gonna continually approach that individual. So what are we talking about?
Well, whether he was continually going up for her, it makes no difference.
That makes all the difference.
That
Oh
makes
my
all the
It
God.
difference.
makes no sense. What are you talking about?
You're being purposefully
What are you
obtuse.
talking
I'm
about?
not being purposefully obtuse.
You are.
That's not even what that means.
That's
Ma'am,
All
exactly
right,
what it
guys, I'm
means. You know
back.
something to
Sorry
be
about
true, and
that.
you're
I'm
trying to
back. What's
find
going
do all this
on?
mental gymnastics to make it false.
No, there's
Is
nothing to.
everybody good?
The weapon
That's
has.
not.
He had a weapon. The force has to be proportional. You cannot
ma'am,
meet
at
a
the end of the
weapon
day,
with a non-weapon. I don't understand what
yeah,
part of that you don't
at
understand. We've
at
learned
the
that
end
from
of
the
the
Carmelo
day,
Anthony case. Like, what are we doing?
at the end of the day, when it all boils down, this whole thing was caught on video. So even by if they thought that she was just straight up in the wrong, not only would they have arrested her, they definitely would have charged her. By them not even doing that as of right now, I'm telling you that in itself will tell you like they saw the police seen the video footage. The DA by now definitely have seen the footage, and if they hadn't felt the need to go and arrest her, that's because they feel like she was acting within the law, in accordance with the law.
Boom.
Sir, I already read you the sheriff
Man,
county
listen,
Broward
I
County. It
heard you.
says that they are, sir, I let you speak. I've already told you that it is under investigation. I've already said
Man,
this.
how
So
many times do
that's
you think people
besides the
get
point.
unalive and it's take no, it is the point. I'm telling you, at the end of the day, if they thought that she did something wrong, then they would have done that. They did their investigation. What more can they investigate?
Right. And
Sir,
then
What
on
more
top
could
of
they
that,
investigate?
how often does someone get to pew pew someone and walk away after the police have gotten involved when it is, the M word? I don't know if you could say that one.
Right.
okay, so again, it's only been like 5 days since this incident happened. I don't know,
So
like they
what?
have like lots of cases to go through as well. Like they don't just
Man,
go and
you
look at.
coming up with anything you can.
Sir, I don't know if you don't know how the
Hey,
court
hey,
You
hey,
system
keep
y'all.
works,
stretching.
but they are
Man, I'm
Hey,
backlogged
hey,
telling
up
you,
Becca.
for
Hey,
that
months.
ain't got
Becca. Hey,
no,
Becca.
man.
Hey,
Now,
hey.
man, you
Oh
Hold
my
stretching.
on.
You
Sure
God.
trying to
enough is
find
trying to
every
talk. Let sure
loophole.
enough go.
At a time.
Hey, Becca. I'm gonna chase you around your car, then I'm gonna sue you for shooting me.
What?
You
What?
don't know that she's gonna do that. She might not
I,
even own a weapon, okay? But
I'm
yes,
not
you can
even.
follow her around her car because that's not illegal.
Wait,
Even if she
what?
says no, even if she says stop following me, you can walk around that car with her as much as you want because that's completely legal. It's not harassment, nothing like that.
Okay, see that you see logic.
It's just walking, right?
Yeah,
But
well,
once
I
you
mean,
open that door, I know in the state of Florida, y'all tell me if I'm wrong. Anyone that lives in the South, if someone opens your car door, do you not have the right to pew pew them? I'm not saying he
no.
did
I
that.
believe so.
I'm not saying he did that.
I
But
think you
walking
can.
around the car is legal until you get violent and aggressive and open that door. Then whoever in that car does have the right to open up that motherfucking fire.
Guys, why is Becca the only one tapping? Come on now. Seriously? All of
Yeah,
you
my
guys should be
fingers are
No,
hurt.
that's
tapping.
my bad.
And that's
I
why
was
I'm like
tapping before,
stuttering.
Micah. My bad.
And I'm
Oh, okay,
like trying
you're
to do
good.
three. I'm trying to type in there, send daily heart me's, and trying to debate and tap all at the same time. That's why I'm stuttering a
Yeah,
little bit.
guys, make sure you guys get your daily heart meet. Please repost. We lost a lot of views. Please, if you can repost, it's easy to repost. Click the arrow, repost, share, add to your story. Get your daily heart meets, repost, share, and then also keep tapping. We should be at 70,000 by now. And sorry about that. I had to do something. I forgot I was on live, to be honest. But I'm back.
My God, I do that
Y'all
all the
keep
time.
tapping the screen. It can't just be me and Becca, y'all.
Literally. Like, come on.
All
Y'all
right, I
y'all
gave you
yapping y'all
200
gums
likes.
off.
How many likes do you want? I gave you 200. How many you want?
Shit, keep tapping until
Just
this shit go off.
This
Okay.
motherfucker
yeah,
counting.
just
He
tap
just
like
like me.
every. Just tap like every like 3 or 4 minutes or 5 minutes at the most. Just
Tap.
do a little good, 500, and then take a little break, and then come back 5 minutes later and do another 500 lies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this shit
I'm
is
Micah ain't
telling you
crazy.
lies.
lying. Micah's not lying. We don't forgot the mission. We up here yapping. We need to be tapping.
Yeah, I don't understand why this situation like keeps happening. Like, why can't people just walk away and just like, okay, you got it.
Mhm.
Like, there's people over here jumping over the counter over a sandwich at McDonald's, bro. Like,
Mhm.
people like that, I make fun of you because it's like ugh, I don't know.
Micah,
And
do
it's
you
crazy.
have
It's crazy.
Facebook? Did you see what just happened in
What
New
happened?
York? They had to shut down an entire McDonald's in Manhattan because people kept meeting outside there to fight. And then the fights would get brought inside the location and customers was getting hit. and they wasn't even part of the fight. It was in Manhattan. I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay,
I
yeah,
mean, all
definitely.
of this
Yeah,
just
it's
really goes
just
to my point of what I was saying earlier, that people are fucking crazy. And nobody's about
they're
to sit
crazy
here
as
and
fuck.
wait for you to
This one, but
pounce on them before
Micah,
they
did you
defend
hear?
themselves.
I hear about
Micah,
the
did you hear what I said when I first came up here? This why I don't shop at Walmart no more, because I remember going to Walmart. Mind you, I'm an old lady, right? I'm 24. So I remember when I was 5 years, no, not 5 years old. I was like 7.
24 again.
No, I was 7 years old. Do y'all remember when I was 7, right? It used to be open until like 12 a.m. Walmart used to be open until 12 a.m. when I was younger. And that's why they don't keep Walmart open until 12 a.m. because Walmart is where motherfuckers used to go to steal and fight. And I knew that. I don't go to
At
Walmart no
some
more.
point, it was 24
It was
hours.
24
yeah, it
hours.
used to be
It
when
was
COVID
24
happened. They
hours?
stopped
Yeah,
that.
it's
I
24
mean,
hours here.
C19. Yeah, they stopped that shit. I mean, honestly, I have no problem with Walmart, but I know there. Well, when I was in high school and I got my first job and I worked there, yeah, them people be crazy as fuck. This bitch come at me over some salmon, like, bitch, fuck you and that salmon, that fake ass shit. Right, like she wanted to slap me over some salmon, like, bitch, the fuck.
That's
People be
how,
crazy as fuck at Walmart. I
that's
don't
how
know why.
crazy America is. Hey, but I'll talk about the case too. People need to understand because I live in Nevada. I carry a CCW. It's also a stand your ground state as well. Never pulled out my handgun ever and been in fistifights multiple times with it. But people need to read the law of brandishing, which is 790.10 in Florida. It's called brandishing. When she came out of her car, she had the pew pew in her hand. That is considered brandishing. It says, if applies when display a firearm in rude, careless, angry, or threatening manner to one or more people without necessary of self-defense. That is a misdemeanor, 1 to 5 years. That is already a law she broke. And if you watch the video at the end, I'm gonna land my plane real quick. At the end, he walked away. She stood over the top of her car with the hand pew pew pointed at him, making some comments. He turned around and came back, and then she unalived him. She is going to do time. She will be arrested, I promise, within 1 to 2 weeks coming up next week. Guaranteed.
This
I
gonna
still
turn
think
into
that she
another
could
Carmelo shit.
she could argue the opposite because it's that statute says not necessary self
The only
defense,
thing she
and
could
her
say
argument going
is
to
she
be
feared
is
for
that
her
it was
life. The
self
only thing she
defense
could say
because
that's the
he
only
was
thing she
still
can't.
at her
Hold
car
on, really
instead
quick.
of
She
at his
can't
own.
say that he touched her because he was 6 feet away. The only thing she could say is she feared for her life because she didn't know what he was gonna do next.
But it
That's
says
the
you
only
cannot
argument.
brandish. You cannot brandish it. Same thing in Vegas. I can't brandish a pew pew of a rude, careless, angriness, threatening, or manner like she did at the beginning. I can't do that either. I know my law. That's why I carry. I'm not the sheriff of the town, right? So I don't need. I don't want to unalive any pew pew against pew pew or pew pew against poker. Either way, that's self defense. But with his hands up and walking around, he's
Man,
chasing
I
her.
mean, that
He never
was
Come on,
chased
man.
her. He walked around. He was hobbling to begin with.
he was
He
He
was
chasing
was
not.
her.
He
chasing
was
her.
walking around. There's a big
Man, he was
difference.
chasing her.
Chasing
I
means
think
running.
Man,
no,
he
no,
not.
that's
Chasing
not what
doesn't
it
mean that.
means.
You
I
Chasing
broke
think
the
means
he's
you're
trying to
law
stop
pursuing.
No, it
saying
don't.
stuff and
I
not using the
promise you, in 2
definition. By
weeks, he
definition,
will
Right,
be
man,
he's
you don't
chasing
know.
her.
You don't know the law.
Well,
He was chasing
the
her.
only he wasn't chasing her, but he was coming towards her.
Yeah, he
Like,
was
and
By
she
walking
did
towards
tell
her.
definition,
him.
he was
Hold on,
chasing
she
Michael
her.
did.
Myers
He
never
was
He
chasing
runs.
Let
hold
her.
her
He
talk.
always
Let
on.
Micah
chases.
talk.
Literally, bro. Like, this is my life. The fuck. Literally, he was coming towards her. He wasn't chasing her, but he was coming towards her, and she
You,
told him to stay back, and she backed up. So that don't look good for him, but it's just the force that she used. They're gonna get her for that. I really
yes,
think she's probably gonna do time. I don't know. Like, I feel like she's
she
gonna do
will.
time.
She will.
But my thing is with him, if somebody's pointing something at you, why didn't you just walk away? If she's
Agree.
telling you to leave her alone, why you didn't leave her alone, bro? Like,
But
damn.
Definition, going to do
but if
time.
you
That
watch
right
the
there.
video, the full video, at the end, he walked away in front of her car, was walking away, and she pulled the pew pew on top of her car, aimed it towards him, and saying some more stuff, which caused him to turn around and come back again. And
So
then
you
when he
saying that
came around
he
and come
has the
back,
mental fragility?
she unalived him.
So you're
I
saying he
feel
It
has
like
says
mental
he.
when you're
agility?
chasing
I'm not
someone,
gonna
I
that
lie to
just
means
you.
wish that he never put his hands down and started walking towards her, because if
Mhm.
you watch the video from Facebook, right? Because TikTok will never show the full video because there is a pew pew in it. And that is the God's honest truth. You're not going to see the full video on TikTok. I didn't even find out about this story from TikTok. I found out from Facebook, where I saw the full 2-part video, right? He did, and I'm not denying that he had his hands up and he was trying to submit at one point. But why did he put his hands down and keep walking towards her? That was his mistake, bro. Once he
Mhm.
had his hands up, he should have been like, you know what, you crazy bitch, you got it. You
Answer me
Thank
crazy
this
bitch, you
you.
got it.
question.
Thank
And
Exactly.
Answer me
if
this
you.
I was
question.
him, but here, tell me not, Micah. If he was
Answer me this
smart,
question. Now. Answer me this
Micah,
question.
why did he not go back and call the police? Be like, this crazy bitch at
Answer
Walmart
this
just pulled a gun on
Exactly.
me.
this
Oh, sorry,
question.
sorry.
Do
Drop
you
me if you have to. Pew
answer
pew
me
on
this
me.
Okay, yeah,
question? Do
pew
you
pew. We love
think
TikTok
she?
shop.
Do you?
I love TikTok shop. But if that man was smart and he knew he didn't have that thing on him, mind
Taylor,
you, you live in Florida. You live in
Taylor,
Florida. You ain't got that thing on.
I
You
live in
already,
Nevada.
you
It's the
already
same
fucking
thing.
up.
Right.
I
You
live in
fucking up.
Nevada.
You
But
went
answer me
outside
this
without that
one
thing on you. That's
question.
your
Answer me this
motherfucking problem.
question.
Thank
if
you.
you look
She
up,
would
if
not
you
have
look up
had
the
the pew pew
definition,
on her to begin with. She would have left. She did not leave because she had a pew pew. People need to understand just because you have a pew pew or a poker doesn't make you want to stand around and wait for somebody to unalive them. I carry one myself 24/7 when I'm out with my family. But I
And you
don't
still
walk
a
if you
around.
look
So
up the
why she stood
definition
out there?
chase, if you look up the definition
Hold on,
chase, it
guys. We
says
gotta go one
to
at a
pursue.
time, guys. Hold on really quick. Chef, you can finish up Show Enough and then Alan. Guys, we gotta let each other finish. Go ahead, Chef.
If you look up the definition chase, it says to pursue, to catch up, or to catch up with. That's the actual definition of chase. Doesn't say that you have to be running. Um, it just says that you have to pursue, to catch or catch up with, and that's what it
Exactly.
means. So him pursuing her is him chasing her. And
Yes.
and when she was going around that vehicle, he was chasing her. This is why I believe that the state, them looking at this case, and even with the cops, that's why they feel like, okay, she had to be justified in some sort of way for doing what she did. Because typically, especially something like this, and it's on video, they don't take months to have to investigate something that was clearly caught on camera.
Right.
I'm telling
It's
you,
blatant.
she's
Hold
going.
on real
Right.
quick. Hold
Michael
on. We're gonna
Myers.
go.
Michael Myers. Oh
Wait, hold
man.
on really quick. We're gonna go to Show Enough, Alan, then Dottie. I wanna make sure everybody gets to talk. Keep going and keep tapping the screen. Go ahead, Show Enough. I don't know if he's still there.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. Hey, Faith dude. Hey, I mean, honestly, bro, you saw that shit. Like, I mean, you sound white, so I think you white
What
tee.
the hell does
So,
that matter? I am white, 1,000% proud of it. What does that mean?
okay, for sure.
Yeah,
Hey, listen here, Mr. Marshmallow Man. So,
it's
look, I'm
called
trying
faith
to tell
over
y'all.
fear. Get that right.
No, y'all know y'all just basically lapdogs for rich people and shit. They don't give a fuck about y'all either. But
Well,
anyway.
if you
Show
knew,
Enough.
if you knew where I live, you
Stop
understand.
it.
If you knew where I live, I live above
What did he
Dragon.
say?
Look it up in Vegas. So I got
I don't.
what you think you know. Okay, you don't
Oh,
know.
for. All right, well, cash at me then. You got so
I
much
ain't cash
goddamn
up
money.
you have to get out and earn it like I did.
Yeah, shut your broke ass up. But anyway,
Okay,
that's all I
guys.
gotta
All
say.
right. After that shit.
Go
The
on.
fuck?
Well, I know you've been drinking way too much.
Oh yeah, I drink every goddamn day because
Yeah,
I can
you need to
afford to,
stop.
sir.
You need to stop.
Okay, guys.
Hey, come over
Okay,
here
is
and
it
make
my
me
turn
stop.
yet?
I am going. I swear to
See,
God, dude, I
see,
will
this is where
scrape
the
the
problem
concrete with
starts.
your
You
ass.
drinking to live
Okay,
a
all
lie.
right. That's enough. Damn. What
I
the
get.
fuck? Okay, we're gonna go to Alan because I don't know what you talking about. Go ahead, Alan.
So yeah, I don't understand what this fragility of, oh well, she said something and it made him come back. I don't care what the hell anybody says to me while they're pointing a weapon at me. I'm not going back. What kind of justification or is that? Like, you sound stupid as all outdoors. No disrespect, but that was
That's
something
funny
stupid
for
to
a man
say.
that
I'm not
carries.
done talking. I'm
You
not
don't
done
know.
talking. I
Let
didn't
him
interrupt
finish,
you, so
guys.
you're
We
gonna
gotta
shut
let each
up.
other land. Respect each other on here, please.
Thank you. So the whole idea that he walked away and then
Pause.
came back.
Stop.
When he walked away, shut up. So when he walked away, he should have kept walking away and got in his car and then called the police or did whatever the case was and then got her ass locked up. And he'd still be alive with us today. But no, instead he want to be Billy Badass. He can want to come back and approach somebody who has a weapon with them. So clearly they don't have their marbles on and you don't have your marbles either. So I don't know why. Shut up. God damn, dude. I don't know why we sit here and try to do this mental gymnastics to make somebody in the wrong and make somebody else in the right. It's clear as day.
Can I respond to him, please?
Yeah, whoever that is. Yeah, go ahead.
It's faith over fear.
Mm-hmm.
First of all,
Dottie's next.
Nobody is saying.
Yeah, Dottie, I got you. I'll let him respond. I got you, Dottie.
Nobody is saying he's right. He is stupid for coming back. Doesn't make me stupid like you guys keep calling me. Sure enough, all you guys don't know nothing. I carry it myself. But it does make him stupid.
Hey, did you call me short enough? You know what? I'm going to slap your ass.
You come from a movie in 1979. That's where you got your name from. Anyway.
Oh, my God.
It's breaking the law is what she did. That's what she did. It's not whether he came back, he's unalive. She broke the law twice, multiple times. She will be going to jail.
So if she broke the law, why did they charge her with anything?
No, Chef, hold on. We gotta go to Dottie. Hold on. Dottie, and then we're gonna go to Lies.
Thank you. Just one of the things that I wanted to address to people who were like, he was not chasing her. We've gotten the definition. And if you've ever watched any of the Michael Myers movies, he never runs. He never, ever runs. He walks and he still gets his victim. Okay. So chasing does not have to be at a running pace, so that you can end that argument there. He was walking after her. She was walking away. Okay. She had her back. Backing away from him, he had his steps going forward. I actually was going to go through and count how many times she took steps backwards and he took steps forward to prove that he was the aggressor in the situation. The other thing that I wanted to point out, I think I done forgot it now, so I'll just land right there.
Lies, go ahead, and then we'll go to Chef. Go ahead, Lies.
This is what I wanted to say. Everybody keep talking about he walking back when she pointed the gun at him. When she gets out of her car, her gun is on her side.
Pew
She's
pew. Say pew pew, please.
Oh, I'm sorry. Her pew pew was on her side while she was talking to him over the van.
Yep.
Then when he comes around the corner, if you pay attention, he kind of she has the pew pew. Then it's a pew pew at him. Then that's where it all started. For everybody talking about, oh, she's been having pew pew on him. No, she didn't. She raised him when he got close. That's all.
I feel like everybody in this situation handled it incorrectly, but that's my opinion, I guess. But
I agree with you, because tell me not, Micah, they both could have just drove off, because they were both in the same parking spot vicinity and they both had the ability to leave and they both chose not to. However, I don't blame a woman for pulling out a woman when she is in a fight against a man. I don't. But mind you, like I said before, and I'll say it again, if this was a situation between two men, we would be having a different conversation. Two men could have duked it out and went back home to their families and took care of their children. But this was a man and a woman, Micah. So I hear you, Micah.
Yeah, because it's like it's over a parking. Like literally, it's not that serious. Who was next? I think it was Chef. Go ahead. Go ahead, Chef, if you're there. If not, we'll skip you.
I didn't realize I was muted. I didn't realize, but yeah, when it comes down to it, the man was chasing her. I mean, if you look up the definition, I've said the definition. He was pursuing her, and so with that being said, like people are so hung up and on this idea that the woman is going to be arrested and go to jail and do some time and all of this. Trust me, if the case was that cut and dry, she would have already been indicted. She would have already been sitting in the county, and obviously they don't even deem her to be a threat to the community, because somebody that's like that, but her not even being charged, that means that she still got her pew pew. They didn't. I mean, so since she not out on bond, she still can legally keep her pew pew. With that in mind, so like I said, I don't think I don't think from the footage that they've seen and them doing it, whatever investigation that they have done thus far. Yeah, I don't see not only her doing no time, I don't see them charging her at all.
Did she have her first appearance yet? Because one thing, I've been arrested in Florida before, and those Florida judges are strict, man. They're tough. So
She was not
She
charged.
hasn't been arrested.
She wasn't
okay, so
arrested.
that's what I'm saying. Like because mind you, in the state of Florida, I do think that they are very strict in the court of law. So if you
Hell yeah.
haven't been arrested, you haven't been charged, you haven't been booked, I do think that if the state of Florida won't charge you and book you, bro, you must have done something right. I'm not gonna lie, because Florida
Yeah.
Right.
will book and charge anybody, bro.
Yeah, they're gonna look for a charge to
I
give you.
thought it
They're
Especially
gonna
in
takes a
look for
while
Florida.
though.
something
I
to
thought
put
it
your
takes
ass
a
Yup,
while
on.
for them
especially
to.
in
Right.
Alachua County, up near Gainesville, they will lock you up for anything, bro.
Yep.
So I think in the state of Florida, if she not booked and processed yet, we do have to consider the options that she might have been in the right, and there's nothing wrong with that.
It's pending
Damn.
Yeah, I'm
investigation.
saying, man,
It's she's
see, when
being
it
You
gets
it's
breaking
pending
murder, they
up.
keep saying, "Oh,
investigation.
it's ongoing." They say that all the time. They say that all the time.
Somebody
They're
really said that
investigating.
it's a holiday week. Like, you got to be a complete jackass. They yamming people up left and right. Holiday don't mean nothing.
I don't know.
Especially over a murder. That ain't got nothing to do
Exactly.
with anything.
Micah, just have a live maybe a week or 2 weeks from now when she gets picked up.
Oh, I will, and I already know how that's gonna be, man. It's gonna.
Yeah.
I think they will probably try to find some charges to put on her just to
Mm-hmm.
appease the red wave, but it's
Yeah.
gonna be a dog and pony show.
Right.
The
Yeah.
red wave.
Now, if
Yeah, but
she gets off with
that's all
this,
it would be.
then yeah, I
It wouldn't
mean,
be.
She's gonna get off. Like, she's gonna get off.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe because you're getting pressure from the public. But
Yep.
other than that,
mhm.
Yep.
when it comes to
It's gonna
murder,
be for
if
the
they
DA
if they just
to be
they had
elected.
it like that, they could have did that.
That's all it's gonna be
People
for.
need
It's
to
a
be
dog and
more
pony show.
careful about what they do. Like, it's not that serious. I don't go around here arguing with people in public. I don't do that shit. I mind my business. That's why, I mean, I had a stalker like last year. That I couldn't have no control over that. But other than that, I don't be in danger like that. Cause I don't bother people. If you want that spot, you can have it. Fuck it. Like, it's
Yep.
not the end of the world. Like, fuck it. Take the bitch.
It's a
Take it. Wrap a
stupid
bow around it.
Yep, it's a stupid parking spot.
Hmm.
And
Embroid,
I wanted to push
you wanna
back
chime in?
on.
Oh, go
I
ahead.
just real quick. I just wanted to push back on
Go
what
ahead,
Taylor's had to
Alan. Go
say.
ahead.
Me personally, if I was in that situation, if it were me, I would have tried to knock his top to his bottom jaw. But I don't want to look at it as, oh, it's a man woman thing, because there's plenty of men who don't think like me, who don't have that fight in them. They're not trying to fight. Everybody's not trying to fight everybody. There's a lot of people that are real passive. There's a lot of people that don't have that fight in them, and they're not trying to be wrestling on the ground with you because you having a bad day and you want somebody to take it out on. If folks just learn to leave people alone, just leave people alone. So man or woman, I think it's justified.
I'm gonna be
Lawful
honest with
man.
you. Hold on, guys, because Scott has to go next. I'm gonna be honest. There's some women out here. Shit, they look like Baby D. They be putting belt to ass on these. Don't get it
The,
twisted because she a female. There's some females that be putting belt to ass. They big as fuck.
the
Sure
mic.
did. And mind you, Micah, you don't even have to be big. All you have to do is have a weapon. One time, my ex, and mind you, I don't care if anyone uses this against me. My ex was whooping me badly, bro. And I picked up a pot and I did the Medea. I was like, boom, bow, boom. I was playing grip ball for real. And I went to jail for that, but I did get out.
Okay,
And
Scott,
mind you, this
real
happened
quick.
in Jacksonville, Florida. When I was I lived in Florida for years. So I can talk about this case because I know the ins and outs because I went through it when it comes to self-defense.
Yep.
Like, I literally went through it, bro. And when I could prove to my public defender that my ex was abusing me, it all, like, he literally, because mind you, my ex was pressing charges on me. He dropped the charges once my public defender had the proof that he was abusing me. You get what I'm saying? So I just feel like when you're in the South and you can prove that motherfuckers was really a danger to your life, man, you finna get off, because I got off. but also I had a lot of money though. My mama had a lot of money and she could, like get things done. But mind you, I had a public defender. My mama didn't even get me a professional family lawyer and I still got off in Florida. Still got off with self-defense because that man was really with my ass. I'm not saying this is the same case, Micah. It's not the same case. This is not a domestic violence case. But I do know in the state of Florida, if you can prove that a motherfucker was trying you and really putting you in danger, you will get off. So I feel like she'll be okay.
Go ahead, Scott. You knew.
And I always say this, like, not everything is about race, but optics matter. Let's take somebody with dreads, for example, like FBA Allen. If this was a little white girl and a black man with dreads that is dark skinned walking up to her menacingly and she popped him, nobody would have a problem with it. It's just that America don't know how to take when, in a situation like this, and I'm not a Carmelo fan, I'm just strictly sticking to this. When a black person defends themselves. And it's weird because a lot of these people be so pro GUN and stand your ground, but in stand your ground situations that, tend to involve black people, they don't know how to take it. So I wouldn't be surprised if they try to find a charge for this woman. You know what I'm saying? I do believe she stood her ground. But like I said, I don't have much hope in America or in the system. So they will try to lock you up for anything, especially Florida. That's all I had to say.
Damn.
And that's the sad part about America. It is true.
I mean, yeah, if this was two black people, nobody would give a shit. They'd be like, oh, it's just another black person doing dumb shit. Like, and this is my problem too. Like with some of y'all on these TikTok streets, so y'all be like, as soon as you see a white person and a black person, y'all start acting out like, oh my God, let me hop on this case. But when it's black people, everybody just looks like, oh, shrug, okay. Like, I don't like that shit because it's like, let's give everything attention. People are losing their life. It's not about, oh, if it's black and white because they rage bait y'all. Like, come on now.
Well, you're the host. Do you have a case you'd like to bring up?
Well, in Chicago, 13 black people lost their life.
Yep, 2 weeks ago.
And I was talking about that shit, and they were just like, "Oh, it's just that's just how it is over there." I'm like, "What the fuck? That 13 people? That's a lot of people. The fuck?"
And mind you, Micah, 13 is a low number.
For
Do you
Chicago?
remember 4th of July in 2017? 40 people lost their lives in 2017 on 4th of July in Chicago.
In Chicago? Whoa, 40? Damn.
40.
To one person?
No, it wasn't because of one person. It's just, and I understand when people say, that's just how Chicago is. But at the same time, I'm thankful that the numbers are getting lower because when I was in high school, right? I was in high school in 2017. And I remember there were a lot of people that were talking about, oh, the 40 lives lost in Chicago, 40 lives lost in Chicago, because it really did happen. And I'm not saying that Chicago is this great place, but what I can say about Chicago, the numbers have definitely went down, and I can applaud them for that.
You know why it went down? I think it has something to do with Trump. I think that's why. Because didn't Trump say something about putting certain criminals away?
No,
I don't. Something like that.
I know that
And they're
during
not gonna
Obama's
like me for this.
presidency, and while he was running for presidency, he had instilled a lot of programs in Chicago because that's where he's from. They're trying to address the inner city violence.
Yeah, I could have sworn he said something about that. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
But
not what
notice
people
how the
say.
numbers.
That's just how Chicago is. That's not true. It's sections of Chicago where these things are occurring. It's not throughout the entire.
It's the ghettos.
City.
Every city,
right.
state got a ghetto. It's the ghetto.
Right.
Well,
So
also, they
the
do
city
be
in
robbing
itself.
people on the Upper West Side though, or East Side. What is it called? Where they have the
They get robbed anywhere. People get robbed everywhere.
No, but you give it like I'm not gonna say that it only happens in the hood in Chicago because there's a Prada store and a Armani. There's an Armani store. I know y'all are boys, so y'all don't know who Armani is. But there's an Armani store and motherfuckers are getting robbed right outside of there. It's not just the hood. You can get robbed anywhere in Chicago.
Oh, I'm talking about the pew pew violence. What about that? I'm talking about pew pew violence is probably mostly in the hood, right? Over there.
That is true, Micah. That is true, but I do want to acknowledge that it does happen other places. Like you could be at Prada just trying to buy a purse and somebody could come in and rob it. You get what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy, Taylor?
Michelle,
Not to cut you off. When it comes to Chicago, like a lot of people say Compton because that's my city, Compton, right? A lot of people scared to go to Compton. I'm like, I'll take Compton any fucking day than Chicago. Like, you go on the news, you see that shit all the time. Like, you look through the stories. I couldn't deal with Chicago. It's certain type of ghetto shit I'm not dealing with. Fuck no.
But that's what I'm saying.
Micah,
I've been
can
to,
I say
I've been to
something to
Compton.
you
My
you might not
homeboy,
agree with? Inglewood is not that bad. I
Yeah,
know
it's
you
not
might
bad.
I just feel like the movies and the TV shows and the internet made Inglewood seem like this awful place where I was gonna get robbed. I did not
Yeah,
get
you
robbed
know
in
what's
Inglewood. I had a
funny?
great time.
You know what's funny about it? Because I used to tell people in school, like, I'm from Compton. They'd be like, oh my God, like, if you wear red, are you going to get pew-pewed? And I'd be looking at them like, bro, it's not like that. It's certain areas, yeah, you can't wear certain colors, but that's not the majority. Like, people make it seem as soon as you step foot, you going to get your ass snatched up. It's not like that over there. It's actually cool. And also, what is it called? Is it called gentrification? A lot of people from Compton, Inglewood, Watts, they went back to the South because of, that shit going on over there. So it's not that bad.
The only pushback I get for the Chicago trope is mainly that Chicago, if you look it up, they're not even top 5 most dangerous city in America. They're not even top 10 violent city in America. I think Denver, Colorado is more dangerous than Chicago. But what do we
yeah,
spend all the time
people
talking
just
about?
go off.
Chicago.
They don't really. Yeah, they don't really know. I'm from Chicago, and it's not like that.
All right.
Chicago is one of the most segregated cities in
Yep.
America. So when people just think like, oh, you go to Chicago, I mean, like literally, you could go to areas where you won't even see black people at all, and then obviously you can go places where you won't see a white person. So it just, I mean, it's very much
So you're
segregated,
saying
and
that
a
the
lot of the
media
things,
Michelle,
makes it look
a lot.
worse? Hold on really quick. You're saying the media makes it look worse than what it is because you're from
They
there.
do, Micah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
hey,
The same
Chef,
thing that you were saying about
Confrontation.
Compton, that's exactly what they do with
Because
Chicago.
Micah, I'm
Mm.
going to Chicago from the 24th to the 28th, right?
Mm.
And mind you, I've been talking with people who live in Milwaukee, which if you know Wisconsin, Milwaukee is not far from Chicago. That's a hop, skip, and a jump, right? And
Yeah.
they've all been saying the same fucking thing, Micah. You can
Mm-hmm.
go to Chicago and have a good time, but don't go out there looking for trouble because you're going to find trouble if you go looking for it out in Chicago. And I think that's something
Mm.
people need to remember. Stop talking bad about, oh, Compton is bad, Inglewood, California, Compton, California is bad, Chicago, Illinois is bad. No, you're going
So
out
I
there
got a
looking for
question.
trouble. You're going
I
out
got
there looking for
another
trouble.
question for y'all. So is the so I got family from Shreveport, Louisiana. They're all through Louisiana. Is the South as bad as people make it seem? You gonna get, put in a tree, time to time, special occasions when they have stuff like that?
Well,
Is
I've
it is
lived
it
here
that bad in
my
the South?
I've
Louisiana is
lived
like
here my
number
entire
one.
life, and I've
What about
never seen
Mississippi? And
anyone
is
get
it is
shot.
it that bad over there? Since we're saying,
I just
There
nah,
pulled
has
up
been
the
a
top
number
my,
of
You
I
20.
can
would
get
say
shootings
robbed
around the
anywhere.
city.
You can get
I just
robbed in the rich part of Cali. You can get robbed in Beverly Hills. You can get robbed in Inglewood. You can
Right.
get robbed in Chicago. You can get robbed on 63rd. You can get robbed in the Upper West Side or whatever it's called. No matter where you're at, you can get robbed. But I do think it's about what you're looking for. If you go out looking for trouble, you're going to find it no matter what state you're in, whether it's California, Chicago, New York, Florida. If you go out looking for trouble, you're going to find it.
You know
Yep.
what? I just pulled up the top 20 and he's correct. The number
Oh,
one is
wait, hold on
Louisiana.
real quick. Lie wanted to go, so I'm gonna let Faith finish and then we're gonna go to Lie. Go ahead,
Yeah, I just
Faith.
want to give you the top 20.
I,
So it's Louisiana, Mississippi, Texas is third, Arkansas, Alaska, Tennessee, New Mexico, India, Maryland, Georgia, Rhode Island, Pennsylvania, Colorado, Nevada, where I live, is 14th, Arizona, Oklahoma, Missouri, and Florida. And then North
Wait,
Carolina.
what? Wait, what's at the top of the list for what? What is this for? What is
This
this
is the
for?
top 20 dangerous
They
cities in
got
America.
Louisiana as first? What the fuck?
Louisiana is first and Mississippi is second.
Yeah, Louisiana definitely bad.
Wait, is y'all capping right now? Seriously?
No,
I'm serious.
Louisiana's
I'm reading it
terrible.
right here. Top 20
Nah,
dangerous
y'all
cities.
joking with me.
it's
Really?
all about
I'm gonna have to call up my aunties, my cousins. I'm gonna have to. That's crazy.
it's all
I'm just
about the
saying,
narrative. That's why they
It could
promote
Chicago's not
Chicago as the
even
most
in the
dangerous
top
place on
20.
earth.
right, but
It's
it
just
could
like the
very
narrative.
well be
Wow, that's deep.
I mean, they haven't really recovered from Katrina and stuff, and so it could
Oh
be
yeah, they're
because
still finding people's
No,
like
skeletons
it's
and
yeah,
still
shit.
a
I
lot of
heard.
disparity
it
going on
says
down there.
highest,
So
Miss Louisiana, number one, highest homicide rate in United States.
Yeah, I
Mississippi
believe
is
it.
second. This has nothing to do with, whatever.
Now, New Mexico, I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to the Mexicans, but if Mexico be on the list, that makes sense. Cause man,
Yeah, New
let me
Mexico's
tell you
terrible.
New
something.
Mexico, it's 7.
Let me tell you something about Mexico. You don't go there alone as a woman. Your ass gonna get snatched the fuck up and put as a fucking what do you call it? Human T. I'm not gonna say
Yeah,
the
you're
yeah.
right.
And
yeah,
Mhm.
but
also,
I
don't
used
think
to,
that just because you're at I'm at a resort in Mexico. I'm at a $5,000 a night resort. Yeah, just because you're paying $5,000 a night, no, maybe not 5,000, but you get what I'm saying. Just because you're paying $1,000 a night to stay in Mexico, that doesn't mean you're safe, babe. Like it
Mhm.
literally does
New
not.
Mexico. It's New
Dottie,
Mexico.
you can go ahead and chime in real quick. Go
yeah,
ahead.
I just wanted to touch back on the whole media making things worse. That was one of the things that I was like, okay, Trump may have a point, and that media has become sensationalized over decades. This is one of the reasons I stopped studying journalism, was because it's gotten to a point where you have to be sensational. The headline needs to be something that makes you click on it. You need to be opinionated so that people will chime in and say stuff. Doesn't matter if it's true anymore. It can be based in truth, but
But you
the
guys
point
know
is
what the news is
to
here
trigger
for.
people.
Y'all know what the news is
It's
here
not
for.
to
The
be
news is
informational
here
anymore.
to put people in fear. Like, take it for example, when C-19 was here, right? You had people was scared to leave their damn house. You had people stealing all the goddamn toilet paper, getting diapers and shit. Barely was buying soap to wash their ass, but they were scared. And I was like, damn, is this shit that serious? So the news makes things more than what it is. They put people in fear because that's how they spread their propaganda, and they make money off of that. That's why the only time I watch the news, if it's something going on like a fire or something serious where I need to keep, updates. But that's it. The news be doing some bullshit.
Not here in Florida. We stayed outside.
Oh, during C-19?
Yes.
Damn, y'all.
Wasn't no damn lockdown in Florida.
Hey,
We
Alan,
out there in Daytona
hey,
Beach.
hey, FBA brother. Hey, my FBA brother. Hey, I swear to God, I made the most money during COVID. Goddamn it, shit. I love that shit.
Yeah, I did too, because I started me a little business because they popping fireworks still. I started me a little business at home. I was in high school, then I graduated, went to college. I opened up a little business because everybody was starting a business because the jobs, were falling. Yeah, people made a lot of money. The unemployment benefits, they were giving people half their check because they cut hours. A lot of people were getting some good money. Hell yeah. It was a good time. I actually like COVID because I think the crime went down. A lot of people, stay their
Yep.
ass at home. All the crazy motherfuckers was in the house locked up.
Yep.
Yep, that was the great part about it, is that the
Mm-hmm.
tourists wasn't here. So the tourists wasn't
Vegas
here,
was
and
completely
we all
shut
went
down.
outside.
Mm-hmm.
It's the first time. I'm born and raised in Vegas, 65 years. That's the first time I ever seen the Strip in Fremont Street completely closed down with nobody on it but police. It's crazy.
But I feel like when C-19 happened, the world changed. I don't know why the time went by faster. I feel like everybody changed. Like, I don't know. I'm like very like into that type of shit. I feel like everybody kind of like turned bitter. Like it's just nobody acts the same no more. Like we're so disconnected. Everybody's so against each other. I feel like that has something to do with it because people were like locked up. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Well, a lot of people lost a lot of stuff that couldn't afford it, man. They lost houses. They lost everything. You know what I mean? It's going to turn a lot of people sideways.
Mhm.
That they worked hard for all that.
And that's why
Hey,
community is
oh.
so important, though, because there are a lot of, like, you never know what could happen, right? A hurricane could happen, a fire in the woods, like a wildfire could happen, an earthquake, a tsunami. And I'm not saying in
Thank you,
America we
Alan.
experience tsunamis, but this is why community is so important, because if you build community, people will not have the need to be in survival mode every time something happens. But if we can't build community because all these racists keep dividing us and all of these weirdos keep dividing us, I do see why people is stealing from their own communities, robbing their own communities. People don't know how to come together because they're listening too much to the news. They
Mm-hmm.
watching the news too much and listening to the media. Come together and build
Mm-hmm.
community.
It's also these other people too, extremists, like trying to. Cause this is my thing, Taylor. Like me, a lot of people hate me for this on this app. I look at it like this: there's racism in every group, but I'm not gonna generalize everything. Like a lot of people say, like, oh, you know, all of them are racist. I have my picks. If you're showing me that you're racist, I'm gonna label you as racist. Like we live around Mexicans, and some Mexicans are racist, but will I say the whole community? No. No. And I think that keeps us divided because we all live in America. And if we would come together, leave the racist shit aside, you know, pull up our pants, maybe we can help some of the problems going on. And a lot of people don't want to think like that. It's always, oh, they did this to me. You know, black people are violent and white people are doing this. Like, we never come together. Like, I feel like race is not a big issue, but everybody else makes it an issue because as soon as you make somebody mad, they get racist. You got hate crimes, racism. It's too much.
Because what people don't want to talk about is that when I was poor, right? And I was poor at one point because I left my mom's house. Mind you, my mama always had money. She was very wealthy. But I didn't want to listen to her, Micah. And I thought I knew everything. I was 18 years old. I was like, oh, screw you, mom. I know everything. And when I really had to be poor for the first time, I'm not gonna lie to you, Micah. It was girls that looked just like me that was talking shit about me the most for not having money. And I'm not saying that white people can't be racist. I'm not saying white people can't be prejudiced, but I really want, especially black women in the community, to come together a little bit more just so that we don't constantly need to be on the defense. We don't need to feel like we have to pull out a pew pew every 5 seconds because we have community. We have an actual structure of people that are backing us. But until we have that, yes, everybody's going to be pulling out pew pews. It's every man for himself. There's no community. There's nobody coming to save you. You got to save yourself. But I get where you're coming from, Micah.
Yeah, like the thing is though, I just I don't like generalizing. I don't, because I hate when people make it seem like all black people are bad. Like, and nobody ever highlights, well, the racists, they don't never highlight the good black people that are out here going to school, actually doing shit. And then also on the black side, we think everybody's racist. Sometimes it's not even like that. We do have our racists. We know a racist. I know a racist when I see one. It's how you talk. If you're trying to attack me, I know a racist. A lot of people call everything racist. You have a difference of opinion. Oh, you racist.
Yep.
Like, come on now, bro. Like, let's stop. Let's
But
stop the bullshit.
we need to come together as Americans, period, because there is one biblical group coming along right now. Within 5 years, we're going to be just like France and UK. It's a Muslim thing, and I'm not afraid to admit it. If we don't stand up, as
Can
believers,
I ask you something?
So yeah,
Were
what's
you
the
alive?
problem with
Were
that?
any of you guys alive during 9/11? Because my mom was, and I remember what she told me. She said when 9/11 happened, whether you were black, white, Asian, Chinese, Japanese, Mexican, didn't matter. Everybody in America came together when 9/11 happened, because when somebody attacks Americans on American soil, we're not going to care about who's white and who's black and who's a Republican and who's a Democrat. We're all going to come together because that's what happened during 9/11. I don't wish another 9/11 on us. I wasn't alive, right? Because I was born in October and 9/11 happened in September. I was not alive when 9/11 happened, but I remember what my mother told me. And she said that 9/11 was the only day that she ever saw all Americans come together. Why do we have to get like terrorized? Why do we have to get like put in harm's way for Americans to come together?
I want to ask.
Hold on really quick, Chef. I got you. I want to say this real quick. I got you. So, Taylor, it's an ego thing. I feel like a lot of people have a big ego problem. And also, too, if you want to see Americans come together, let an illegal, and I'm not talking about a regular immigrant, I'm talking about an illegal immigrant come to this country, burn the flag, and talk shit about Americans. That's how, like, I have those type of panels. You'll see black people and white people come together on that shit. But that's it. But go ahead, Chef.
I want to ask Faith, because he was saying, he brought up the Muslims. What's wrong with Muslims?
depends. You Christian or Muslim? I'll explain it to you.
I'm asking you, what is the problem with Muslims? Are you Christian?
There's a huge problem with Muslims. They're going to take over, just like they did in UK. Their faith is completely 500 years after Jesus. Christ. They want to unalive Christian and Jews. It says it.
Well, why is the UK
man,
allowing
listen,
that
man,
though? That sounds like a UK problem.
Because
you
Muslims in their book, the Quran, believe that they can lie and be friends with people, then turn around and then basically poke them in the back, so to speak, without unaliving.
so you 65 years old, right?
65.
Okay, so now mind you, it's Muslims here in this country,
Thousands.
and right. So what I'm saying is like, where do you get this whole twisted, warped idea of Muslims? Because Muslims are different.
I'm laughing at you because are you a Christian? Or are you a Muslim?
It wouldn't make any difference.
Yeah, it does make a difference.
What if
It
he's
wouldn't
an
make any difference.
atheiist though,
I'm saying
Fallover?
at
What
the
if
end
he's
of
an
the day, but
atheist?
I just think this. So I'm saying I don't like when it comes to these people like him who feel like, okay, this is a country where people can exercise different religions.
That's the
Like
problem. Look at Dearborn, Michigan.
That's
Look
a
what's happening in
religion.
Dearborn,
That's
Michigan.
a religion.
God. Fallover, stop it. Don't be me. Come on.
I'm a little confused when it comes to
You gotta stop, bro.
religion.
Hey yo, I'm cool with some black Muslims, dude. Them some good people, man.
But it's
Like
different
the
types
ones
of
I know.
Muslims though.
Yeah,
He's
because I
talking
was
about the
born
Muslims.
in Reading.
Muslims.
I was born in Reading, Pennsylvania. And if you know anything about Pennsylvania, Reading is not too far from Philly, right? Especially North Philly. So if you know anything about North Philly, they got mad Muslims. Mad Muslims, bro. And I never understood why everybody wants to paint Muslims in the same light. Not every Muslims are not a monolith, fall over. Not every Muslim is supporting the downfall of America. Because there are Muslims that live in America, though, and they pay taxes to America.
What do Muslims want to
they
do
pay taxes to America.
Yeah, but what do Muslims want to do to Christians and Jews? They want to unalive them.
Well, that's a different conversation.
So did the Catholics way back in the day.
What do you mean it's not true? Read their book.
Wait,
Read
y'all
their
talking
book.
to a
Man, I'm talking about, man, do you know what? I'm saying, listen, at the end of the day, sir,
Oh, he white?
65
I didn't
years
know that.
old. Yeah, he white. At the end of the day,
Yes,
the things
I'm
that
white.
has
What does
been
that
done,
got to do with
the
anything?
things that have
You're
been done
white?
in the name of
I thought he was
Christianity.
Am I
black.
white? I'm 100%
Micah, me too, Micah.
He got a ninja voice.
Who?
Yeah.
That's because I'm a seventh
No,
degree
man,
as
you
well.
can tell he white.
What? What'd you say, Chef?
I said, you can tell you white.
Yeah, I can tell you was white
Yeah,
too.
I'm white.
Like
I'm
honestly,
white. Proud of it.
hell yeah. Yeah, I heard the mayo in your on your tongue, goddamn it. I already know what this was and shit.
Yeah, go back.
Damn, Micah, we
Damn, you're
need to
so
get
real.
our Mayo radar up. We need to get our Madar radar up.
That's crazy. Y'all can't
No,
tell.
I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
But
I was just
he's
trying to
cool.
make fun. I'm sorry. I was joking. I was joking.
But I think it's funny. I think it's funny whenever people like him, have those perceptions.
Yeah,
of
watch
Muslims,
it 5 years, Chef.
especially considering the things that has been done in the name of Christianity in America. I mean, like, man, when you look at the things that has been done in the name of Christianity,
Muslims are
here
doing
in
it right
America,
now.
for you to act like,
Why do you think they
man,
got bombed in Africa? Because
not
they're
at all.
unaliving Christians.
Hey, dude,
No,
we ain't
not
from fucking. Hey, look, all of us ain't from fucking Africa, bro.
I didn't
the
say
fuck?
you were from Africa. I said, look what happened. See, that's why
Nah,
you
he's talking about, he's saying they're problematic because they be something. Yeah.
Trump just bombed them because they were unaliving Christians.
Guys, say BB or say like, because I don't want to get flagged.
Yeah, I didn't say anything about nobody being
But
from
yeah, honestly, I don't get into religion because a lot of people don't like people from can we say that name? Israel?
Israel.
Yeah. We'll just say Israel for TikTok. But yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like them. I don't know if y'all heard, but they're getting attacked. Like you got people jumping those people and ripping their flag and stuff because of all the shit getting exposed about them.
Dude. Hey, host. Look, listen. Look, they try to say that them people ain't YT. They are YT. They just over fixate on their fucking religion. That's all that fuck that is.
Let me tell you like this, right? So sure enough, you know how they say black people from other countries are not black? You've been on those panels, right? It's the same thing with the J people. They're not the same. Like kind of how all black people are not the same. So that's why people say they're not technically white. Now, if they come to America and classify as white, that's on them, but they're not technically white, if that makes sense. Kind of like
No,
how
Nah,
people
but
say
they
black.
are white.
No,
the
they
They
first
are.
are white.
Israelites were
They are white.
BLK. Look it up. The first Israelites were BLK in the beginning. Look it
Yeah, but
up.
I'm saying they are white. That's a religion.
Oh, okay, so your people
That's a
came and
religion. That
took
ain't
it.
got nothing to do with race.
It has nothing to do with race. I'm just saying
So that
Israelites
means Africans are
originally.
black too. Shit, at this
Yes,
point.
Yeah, but I'm saying that
BLK.
don't
The
got
first
nothing to do
Israelites
with
were
race,
BLK.
yo.
Know your faith. Oh my Lord! I'm telling you, 5 years.
Hey, Israel don't even. It's a whole bunch of people that practice Judaism over
Yeah,
there, and what's the African country? They don't even allow them over there.
agree.
So, like I said, like that shit got colonized and shit. So those are white people that's claiming that
Man,
they're
they definitely
Jewish.
white people. Them people from Eastern Europe. If you look at them, a lot of them people they from Eastern Europe, and then they went over to the current place that they're at now, and they changed their last name. But a lot of them, if you trace their uh, lineage back, they all got uh,
Hey
Eastern
brother,
European last name.
Well,
hey
so do
brother,
I.
I got you. Hey, look, they made it illegal to do DNA tests over there because all their DNA traces back to 3 different places: Yugoslavia, Ukraine, and
Yeah,
fucking
Russia,
what's the other one? It's another one. I can't remember it right now,
Russia,
but
No, I
yeah,
agree.
yeah.
Germany, and Germany.
We didn't get so far off
Yes,
topic.
Germany. Yep. You're right. That's what I
Sorry
said.
about
Those
that,
people,
Micah.
Yeah, we did,
they are
y'all. But
white
keep
people.
tapping the screen. We can still talk through this. I'm gonna try to get to 60,000 likes, and then I'm gonna redo the live because everybody likes to talk about this shit. And then yeah, y'all can keep talking. Just tap the screen at least.
I didn't mean to bring it up about that. I was just telling Americans need to stick together because being attacked before you know it will be attacked. That's
Thank
all.
you.
That is
Yeah,
very,
that's never
very
gonna
true.
happen, sir. That's never gonna happen because it's too much division. Yeah.
That's why I'm glad I got a cabin up in Utah. They got to come to the mountains for me.
Um,
I'll be waiting for them.
Probably
Yeah,
is
that's
going to take some
never gonna
overtime
happen.
for
It's
them.
too much division. Like
No, I
it's too
agree.
much animosity. I wasn't taught to hate people that are different from me, but I'm not stupid. I know who's racist. I know who's my enemy.
Yep.
But I don't look at everybody as bad though, because when you live in a community where there's different type of people, there's whites, there's Asians, there's black people. You kind of learn how to be around certain people. You know how to deal with people. A lot of people from the South, they have their reasons because of the history, and maybe it's different in the South, but where I'm at, you got to get along with people. You're going to be around them every day at work, grocery store.
Yep. I
So,
agree. I agree.
yeah, so it just depends.
1,000.
Yeah, I think it all starts with all the othering, the find out how much they are a they and not an us. And
Yeah,
we keep trying to categorize people as like, okay, well, are you red or are you blue, or are you Christian or are you something else, or were you raised in the '90s or in the '80s? It's like it's all these different ways to differentiate yourself from somebody else, and it
Yeah,
just
that stuff
continues to
is a
divide the
bunch of
community.
bullshit. I'm so glad he stopped the people from coming into the sports, the bathrooms. And
Yep.
I don't have no problem with people that want to bump sausages together and rub carpet together. But for me personally, I just think that I'm old school. I was raised by old school parents. So certain shit, I just don't think it should be around certain people like kids. Because if you notice the TV shows, you got the fucking kids on there, the little cartoon characters talking about, oh, you want to go have sex with me and saying inappropriate shit. Like, these are kids. I shouldn't see cartoons with two of the same genders kiss. This cartoons.
Yep.
So stuff like that, I don't really like that for the kids. But I do have friends that go the other way. But
I
it's
have
just certain things that shouldn't be around certain people.
You let them
Yeah,
get
I
to
have
the
no
age that
idea
they
where
can
this
do
is
this
coming
thing.
from, but are you sure that was a children's cartoon?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was on TikTok. I was scrolling. This lady said be aware, and they showed this little cartoon, and the lady, she was like, I want to have Smex. And it's a PG cartoon. And I'm like, what? I'm like, this is a kid show. It's labeled as a kid show. So I was just like, what? Like, what the fuck is this about? So you just have to be very careful as parents. Certain things should not be around your kids because it's going to confuse them. And a lot of kids keep shit inside. They're going to try it. It's just best to just keep them away from certain shit.
It's like,
I
I
feel
have a
like.
20-year-old son, right? My wife's 14 years younger than me. My son has never had social media. He's an outgoing person. You know what I mean? He meets people outside. He doesn't get on social media. I do, but he has nothing to do with it at all, period. He's got better
But I,
things to do.
but you said that you were saying that you were advocating that we come together as Americans, right?
We should, yes.
Right. So what? We got to be Christian though, in order to do
It
that.
has nothing to do with religion. Coming together doesn't mean a faith. It means just come
But I
together
just
as
don't
people.
understand. I think it's ironic that you try to put Muslims in this particular category
I'm
and
telling
acting
you,
like we should. Well, hold
prepare
on.
for
Let
it,
me
Chef.
finish what I'm saying. Let me
Prepare
finish
for
what
it.
I'm saying. What difference would it make? We need to all come together, regardless if they were Hindu, Buddhist, Muslim. What difference would that make? Because
Because
I mean, I think you're
Buddhists,
contradicting yourself
because
whenever you
Hindu, no,
say,
I'm not, because you're not listening. Hindus and Buddhists are not
"Well, you
trying to
talking over
take
me. You not
over.
listening."
They're not trying to take over America, but the Muslims are trying to take over. You need to wake
Man,
up.
how?
Okay, look at the states. Look at them. New
What,
York.
I
Look
mean,
at.
what difference does it make? What difference does it make? We supposed to be coming together as Americans. Why would you be
Yeah, I
opposed to
mean,
Muslims?
You
the
think
Christians
Muslims?
did
I
it. Why
think
can't they?
Muslims want to be Americans. They're
Man,
not. They're
listen,
not even.
I think, and that's why I say there's no hate like Christian love because you really contradicting yourself. On one hand, you're like, oh, we
No,
need to
because the
come together
difference
as
between Chef,
Americans,
you're
but
making
then
judgments.
what
I
difference
pray for
would it
them.
make?
I
What
pray for
difference
them.
does it make?
Did you just say
What
push
difference
start
does it make?
Indians aren't trying to take over and Muslims are?
Eventually, they will. Yeah, I believe they will.
Oh, my brother,
Man,
I'm
Well,
glad you came up. Hey,
you
now,
know,
come on.
America,
What
nobody's
we
going to
was
take
talking
it
about?
over.
What?
It's an experiment. We're a corporation. The corporations have already taken it over. They're in charge. We're just test subjects.
Yeah, and I don't really see the problem with Muslims trying to do it. Like I said, Christians did it with the
Hey
whole
Chase,
crusade and
hey Chase,
missionaries and all this stuff.
didn't
So
your
let the
group of
Muslims have their
people
turn.
didn't your
Hold
group
on one
of
second.
people during the civil rights era, did your group of people fight to be white in this country?
No, you're getting
Hernandez
you're
versus Texas, 1954. Anybody could look that case up. Y'all didn't want to be called Hispanic. Y'all wanted to be called Caucasian white.
you're
You got me
you're
messed up.
getting Latin America,
You're
Argentina mixed up with Mexico. You don't know the difference. You don't know Latin America. You don't know slavery. You don't know West Africa.
yes, I
Stop
do,
it.
sir. Yes, I do,
No,
sir.
you don't. You just
All of
try to
y'all need to.
correlate Mexican slavery was illegal in Mexico. That's why they lost the war.
No, no, no,
America
no,
wanted the
no, no.
slaves back, and Mexico
I'm
wouldn't
so
give
glad you
back
said, hey,
slaves.
sir. I am so
That's a
glad you
true
said
statement.
that. No,
History.
a true statement was, guess what? Mexico was getting their asses kicked by the goddamn Apache Indians and goddamn
What? They're the
Texas.
same people. What are you
No,
talking
no, no,
about?
no,
The
no, no.
Spaniards were fighting the
Listen what
Mexicans.
I'm saying. Wait, let me finish.
Caesar.
They was getting their asses kicked by them, the Indians, and the goddamn Texas Rangers. And
No,
they
they
guess what?
weren't. What?
Yes,
Texas
yes.
Rangers weren't even around yet. What are you talking about? You don't
Okay,
sound
no,
very
no.
This is
educated.
a private
Let's
episode of
let's
Drunken
go.
History.
No, this is not no
The
drunken history.
Mexicans,
This is
I'm
true.
not Mexican, but Mexican people are loved by the whole world. The World Cup's playing and they got more views than the Super Bowl.
I was
So
talking
your
on mute. Hold
slander's
on,
not
hold on, hold
working.
on. The host was talking on mute. That's why y'all couldn't hear me. I thought it was called the Guadalupe Treaty, where they were trying to fight to be white. Something Guadalupe Treaty.
No,
No, that was Argentina because of the Europe
look,
war.
everybody on here
Hmm.
right now, look up
Peru.
Hernandez versus
I'm about to
Texas.
look that shit up.
Hernandez v. Texas. That's in 1954. They fought to be
Yeah.
white.
Well, that's
Weren't
like
Mexicans in Texas though? Right? Like,
Yes, he
there's no
doesn't know
Argentina people
history.
in Texas.
No, look, bro. Y'all had
Yes, there
y'all
are. There's
called.
millions.
Look,
There's a lot of Argentinians.
Millions?
Texas is the
y'all
most
talking about.
Texas is the
No.
most diverse
Listen.
state in America.
Hmm.
they were in California. They were
Okay.
Houston is the most diverse city in America.
Okay,
No,
so
I
why the
wouldn't
hell
say
y'all
that.
in Cali and why y'all in Arkansas and shit?
California
What's
is
up with that?
segregated. East Coast is segregated. The South isn't. Everyone works together. There's different culture.
Dude, okay, so you saying your people ain't racist against black people, so you gonna sit here and lie in front of everybody. Go ahead and say it. Go ahead.
Well, he
Who's
can
my
lie,
people,
but
my
I'm
man?
not.
Who's my people? I'm my people. I'm not responsible for 150 million Americans. That's not how I am.
Okay,
That's what
okay,
holds
so
cultures
it's
back.
it's a handful of y'all that's cool, and then the rest of y'all is fucking. That's just like YT people. They be like, all
Mexicans
of
and
us
black people
are
get along better
the
than any
vast
culture. What are you talking about?
That's not
They live
true.
majority of
together.
y'all is fucked up.
That's not true.
You got outworked by some Mexicans. You got trauma, homeboy.
Who got
Mm,
outworked by no goddamn Mexicans? You got me fucked
I
up.
mean, I'm not
Everybody
gonna
gets
lie,
outworked by
Chase.
Mexicans.
Chase,
They're the
there's
best workers in
racism.
the
Hold
history of
on,
the world.
Chase. There's racism everywhere, Chase. So we're not gonna sit up here and make it seem like, some Mexican people are innocent. It's racism, trust
Man,
me.
Well, that's
We
right,
we're
and I
not
agree
gonna do
with
that.
that.
We're not.
I
We're
would
not
never
gonna.
say I didn't say that. You're
Mexicans are
right.
more
Oh,
racist
now
than
you
white
want to
Mm-hmm.
tell the
people.
truth.
You're gonna go try. I don't have any. Mexicans are the
Mm-hmm.
greatest people I've ever met, man. I don't have
Of
anything
course, you
negative to
are
say about
Mexican. You
them.
should be speaking
I'm
highly
not
about your people.
Mexican. I'm not even. I have not 1% of Mexican in me.
What
I
are
live
you
in
then?
Texas. I'm around Mexicans, so I appreciate them.
What are you
They
supposed to
put
be
in
then?
work.
Are you white?
I'm American. Yes,
Mm.
or Spanish people are white,
So what type of Spanish are you, sir?
and
That's all.
Spanish have Arab, African, a lot of different cultures as well.
Oh my God, he
Man,
hiding who
what
he
are
is.
you?
Never mind. We
All
just
I was
asking where
saying
you
is, I'm
from.
not gonna. I know that y'all. A lot of people say, okay, you go on TikTok and the black people just hate on all the Latinos. They hate on the Asians, and I'm not gonna fall into that game.
I mean,
What are
everybody
you
gonna
talking about?
hate who they gonna hate, but I'm just saying, I never, cause see, the thing is, a lot of black people don't agree with me, but some of us can be racist too. But to sit up here and say that
Hating on y'all
Mexicans,
landscaping
to
business.
sit up
I
here and
mean,
say
shit.
that none of your
Mexicans
people
are
are
engineers,
racist,
bro. They
it's
run
crazy.
America.
Cause if you in
Every
California,
industry.
you know a couple
Y'all run
stories.
America. Y'all couldn't even run
Also,
y'all own
hold
countries, but y'all
on.
run over here.
In
Get the fuck
Texas,
out
I
of
don't know
here.
how
Texas
they
is the
operate
number
in
one state
Texas,
because of
but
Mexicans. California is thriving because of Mexicans. Don't get it
Nevada is
twisted,
thriving
people.
that's
because of
California
that's
is not
that's
thriving,
not
sir.
that's
Everybody is
that's not
leaving
true. It's
California.
everybody in California is putting work
I,
in, so
He's
everybody's
talking
putting
about the
work in.
construction. I own a construction business, and I'm telling you what, Mexicans work their asses off. They do better than
Hispanic
Mm.
not
majority
one.
run states are usually
pay them
thriving.
less money than you pay
No, I
everybody
don't
else
pay them less
Mexicans
money.
are
I
anyways.
made
more
that clear.
expensive
I
than
don't pay them
American
less
workers
money.
because they're skilled.
Mm.
They're skilled. I don't pay them less money. I pay them what they're
I
worth
mean,
because I
yes,
What
you
got.
guys
skill do
work,
you
but
have?
everybody else is working too. Like,
What skills do I
No,
have?
that's
it's
not
not a
true.
competition. It's not a competition,
It is
sir.
a competition. You have to have
It's
the working
not.
class people behind you to
It's
make
not. So
movement in
you're trying to say
America.
black people don't work? Is that what you're trying to say?
I
Okay,
didn't
yeah,
say
you
that.
got
There's only
quiet because
38 million black
yeah,
people. That's a
like,
tiny demographic.
yeah, we're not doing that, sir. My dad works in blue collar, and
There's no competition.
when I tell you he makes bank, sir. So yeah, like anybody can work. So I
I
hope
own a
that's not what you're saying.
construction company. I respect all
Good.
cultures. I
So
have
what?
black people
Yeah.
that work for me. They're great
Hey,
people.
bro. How many of your
We don't get
workers?
into racial shit
How
though.
many of those? How
Well,
many of
that's
those
not that's you,
workers
sir.
did those
You're
white
not
people
everybody
kick out of this
else.
country that work for you?
Just like for example,
How
sir,
many
there's
what?
Ain't none of y'all
people.
got deported.
See,
No,
now you're gonna be
keep it
racist,
real.
bro.
This is the thing,
I'm not
Chase. You
being
gotta
You're not
racist,
from
bro. Keep it
understand.
here. You're
real.
not African.
Hold on.
There's nobody
Chase,
from
the thing you
Ohio,
gotta
big boy.
understand,
Ain't
Chase,
nothing
is that
African about me
hold
or
on real
my
quick, hold
family.
on. The thing you have to understand, Chase, and this is why I get mad at certain people because a lot of people, they're tribalistic and they're afraid to call out their community. A number one reason why people don't like me on here because I'm real. I can call out my own people and I can point the finger at the next person. Let me call you out. I'll call everybody out in America because nobody's innocent. So to sit up here and make it seem like, oh, they're just hard workers. Nah, it's racism, sir. And you know what's crazy? A real
But
Mexican, because
there's
I hold
good
on, hold on, hold
people,
on. I hang
good
around real
culture.
ass Mexicans, and they'll tell you, yeah, some of our people be fucking racist. Like,
Man,
so
they
for you
more
to sit up
racist
here
than
and
white people.
sugarcoat that shit, keep it real, because I can keep it real about my people. Keep it real. Don't be over here sugarcoating shit.
I
The
would
fuck?
say it would be more prejudice than racist.
No,
So anybody can be racist, sir.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Well, you're saying minorities like
Yeah,
prejudice
you see
system.
how full of shit he is.
My man, why are you
Anybody,
so on
anybody
me?
can be
Like,
racist,
what am I
sir.
doing to you?
Anybody can read. Because you know what's crazy, Chase?
No,
If a
cause
black,
y'all lie.
hold on, show enough.
Well, I
If a
was gonna
black
say,
person,
Mexicans are
hold on.
conservative by nature, and
Let
if
me
you're
say
not,
something real quick. If a black person was treating you differently, you would say they're racist. So be fair. Be fair, because I can tell
no,
you.
no, I get treated
Mm,
by shit like black people all the time. I live in Houston. I'm rebuilding like bad communities, third world
anybody can be
country.
racist. Is
Yeah,
that's
but
yeah.
I've been robbed 6 times, and it's been by a black dude every single time. Do I say all black people are bad? No, of
Mm.
course not.
I just don't like when people
Everyone in there,
sugarcoat
they've been
shit.
saying, lock your doors. When you go to a brown neighborhood,
Hey,
you leave your
hey,
doors
guess what?
open.
Guess what? When we first moved, me and my lady moved out here to Dallas and shit 9 years ago. And first time she was robbed, it was
That's
by
why
a
he's
white
racist.
Hispanic motherfucker.
No, Hispanic
So
people don't
guess what?
steal.
Yeah,
Stop it.
get
You
the
never
fuck.
seen a
You
Mexican
are you
homeless
see?
person. Stop
Hold
it.
on,
Hey, Micah.
hold on. Let
Micah,
me
you know what's
say something.
crazy?
Hold on. I'm gonna have to mute you. Hold on. So you see how you lying? This is what I'm saying, bro. And that's why I pat myself on the back because you lying. You talking about they don't steal, bro. Are you
Mexicans do
dumb?
not steal.
Are you fucking dumb
Mexicans
right
do
now?
not
Are you
steal.
playing with me?
It's against
You wanna get
New,
genetics.
dropped?
New,
You wanna
New
get dropped?
Mexico got the highest rate for fucking.
You're
Look,
getting
New
dropped because we're
Mexico.
not gonna do the lying. Anybody
Yeah,
can
New
steal,
Mexico
sir.
got the
Like,
highest
fuck out of
rate
here.
of
Crazy.
theft out
He over
there.
here lying. Why are you
Mexicans
lying?
actually
Yeah.
still. That's
racist than white
crazy.
people.
Bro, even Chinese people steal, bro. Anybody can steal. Babies are stealing. Like, what the fuck? What
Oh
the
my
fuck is wrong with this
God.
dude? Get the fuck out of here.
That is crazy.
Talking about they don't steal. Nigga,
Every
please.
culture steals.
Right. Fuck out of here.
That is
You
crazy.
know, I'm finna run my blood pressure up talking about, they don't steal. That's the
No.
thing about y'all. Y'all be so tribalistic. Y'all don't even want to be fair or keep it real. I can call out my people without even degrading them. And you can't even, the thing is though, about some of y'all don't want to call out y'all people. And then when we call them out, y'all want to say we're racist and hateful. No, stand on business. The fuck? Get
I
out of
agree.
here.
I
The
agree.
fuck?
To make
Hey,
it
look,
says it's
look.
not.
Like I said, hey, sir. I didn't mean to cut you off. My bad. And I don't mean no disrespect at all. But look, there was a goddamn, there was a mass pew pewing in Allen, Texas. I'm in Dallas, right? So look, there was a mass pew pewing. It was a Hispanic dude. His last name was Hernandez or Rodriguez. It was one of those two. But anyway, I'm dead serious, dude. This dude had a swastika on his chest. He had the SS lightning bolts and everything on him and shit. And he was straight Hispanic. That's what I'm trying to tell them. Like, they trying to act like
Like
they
I'm
ain't
not gonna
just as
sit up here
racist.
and say all Mexicans are bad because I have Mexican homies. I'm cool with them, but I'm not gonna sit
Oh,
up here
some of them are
and
cool.
yeah, but I'm not gonna sit up here and say they're
Yeah.
perfect. To sit up here and say they're perfect, nobody's perfect in this big ass world. Nobody. I don't give a fuck if you as pink as a goddamn lollipop. Nobody is perfect. Every group, every nationality does wrong. So for you to sit up here and lie, you disingenuous. Get the fuck off my panel. The
Because if it
fuck.
was perfect, we wouldn't have
Hey,
any
real
kind of
talk.
lighting going on right now.
Yeah, like no, the fuck. Some of my people get on my nerves too. Shit, I be telling them, hey, you need to chill the fuck out. You doing too much. So for you to sit up here and act like that, nah, you being disingenuous.
I think Mexicans are more racist than white people.
You know what? A lot of people do say that. They do.
They are, because you look, this what it is. You know, they gotta, they gotta show up and show out. So they gotta show them like, hey, we on y'all side and shit. So they gonna go above and beyond the call of duty on that racism shit.
I don't live around white people, so when I because people will tell me, why are you not saying nothing about them? I'm very honest. I don't live around them unless they're like a white Hispanic. But I'm not gonna sit up here and say a bunch of shit if I don't be around these people a lot. Like on the other side of my city, that's where the white people stay at, right? So I live more around Mexicans. I've got called the N-word by Mexicans. As soon as you make them mad, you every N-word in the book, right? And that's not all of them, but that's some of them. So for you to sit up here and say, no, there's nothing going on. If you go to California, you go to Watts, Inglewood, you got people getting their houses firebombed by the Sereno gangs, whatever you want to call them. It's not the majority, but they're doing it. So for you to sit up here and
Yeah,
say nothing's going on, that
Paisas
don't
and
make no sense.
Serenos. Yeah,
We
yeah.
like let's be honest. It's
I
not gonna
think he
make you
was
look
trying to
bad.
be sarcastic, though. I don't think he was when he was
Oh no,
saying
he
it. I don't
always
think he
does
was being
that. Chase is a
sarcastic.
regular. He always does that shit. He's actually serious, Jeff. He's serious. He
Oh
does that
well,
shit all the time. Yeah,
That's crazy. He said it's against our
yeah,
culture to steal. What?
yeah. That's crazy work. Mm-mm.
I've seen so
Nah.
many cars on blocks in Mexican neighborhoods in Vegas. It's crazy. They steal the rims and tires.
Hmm. I just don't like when people are not honest. My thing is, I don't generalize. Like when people generalize a whole community, that's where I draw the line. Cause it's like there's some Mexicans that fuck with black people. They will take their life for a black person. But then you got some of them, they want to fit in and be racist. You got some white tea people, they want to fit in and be racist. Then you have other white tea people that are respectful. But to sit up here and say your whole nationality race is perfect, we not doing that. We
Yep,
not.
I
Mm-mm.
agree.
Yeah, fuck that. Mm-mm.
You gotta blame yourself
Um,
before you can blame others. Your
Mm-hmm.
race.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. So
um, good night.
Hey, Knight, what's up? How do you
No,
feel about the prompt?
me, me there. I think the lady. I think she should be a hero in the state that she is from.
You think she's a hero?
I think she should be a hero.
Mm-hmm.
They
I
should be making
agree.
They should be making statues of her. But the thing that I don't like is that when I'm scrolling through the app today, I'm seeing a lot of whitey people defending the guy, and I'm like, how are you guys defending the guy after what happened with another case? I don't want to go in detail, but I was shocked that there were so much people defending this guy.
It depends on your algorithm because if you go on Twitter, there's some Trump supporters because a lot of people say Trump supporters, all of them are racist, right? You got some Trump supporters that are white saying, yeah, he wrong. Like he should have just so it really just depends on if you have common sense, like how you feel about it. Personally, for me, I said he was wrong because she's telling you to back away. She's backing away. You still coming up on her. But all I'm saying is when it comes to her force, I feel like they're gonna get her for that. They're gonna probably bring up like, "Oh, you used unaliving force. You didn't equal out the force." But I do blame him for his own unaliving because it's like, sir, you could have just left her alone. She backed up. You didn't back up. You just kept going and going. Like it's
but that's the
just
reason why
Hey,
she, and
host,
that's
they're
exactly the
gonna
reason
they're
why she
gonna
not
they're gonna
going.
ask
They
how
not
many
gonna do
times she
nothing to
shoot
her.
him.
But Micah, I see
mhm.
the lady telling the guy multiple times, leave me alone, stop. And the guy was walking down the lady. So I don't think they would be giving
Mhm.
her any time, charging her with anything serious.
So if not to
Um,
cut you off, if so with the Carmelo Anthony situation, people were saying he didn't use equal force. Now, if Florida's law is like that, if they require you to use proportional force, they're gonna bring that up in court to her. That's it. That's the
Yeah,
only
but
yeah,
thing.
but I'm saying I don't know
but
why people
Micah,
so hung up. I'm saying
Hmm.
Carmelo
what,
Anthony
what,
when that occurred, he got arrested. He got arrested and he went to jail. You know what I'm saying? He had to
yeah,
bond out of jail. That woman, they didn't even charge her with nothing. Not yet. They hadn't even. It's all on video.
Exactly.
Listen, they
Exactly.
That's
not.
what I'm saying. Like, I have to do a deeper dive because I don't know how Florida
but
works. It's
but
just,
Micah,
huh?
what would you have want her to do differently? Because she did everything by
Well,
the
for
book.
her, I don't know. I think the what she could have did, she could have, well, she could have ran, she could have stayed in her car, or she could have, well, she was on the phone with law enforcement. That's another thing too. They're gonna bring up
Right.
in court that she was on the phone with law enforcement. They're gonna bring that up too. So yeah, I mean, both of them. Let's be honest, Knight. Both of
But
them could have did things differently. Both of them. I think both of them made
no,
terrible
no, no,
decisions.
no, no.
No, they
But
did because he,
no,
first
no,
of all,
no, no.
him, he kept
Micah,
coming
Micah,
towards her. Like, let's be
Micah,
for
come
real.
on.
And she could have did things differently
No,
too, but
he no.
he paid the
Oh,
price. He
no, no,
did.
no, no. Can I just say something, Micah?
Mm-hmm.
What if she had tried to run and the guy run her down and grab her or something? Remember, she's a woman, and the guy is a
No,
bigger
I
person than
understand
her.
that, but I'm
And
saying that when it comes to,
I
so
don't.
you gotta separate it. Hold on, Knight. You gotta separate it from emotions and the law, right? like how I feel as a woman, I feel like, you know, he was wrong for that. He should have left her the fuck alone, right? And I feel like she has a right to defend herself. But according to the law, I'm saying they might get her for that because you got to separate your feelings from the law. I'm going by the law
But that's what
and then I'm going
right.
by feelings. You feel what I'm saying?
And the law is what protects
But
her. That's the
Florida
reason
have
why
a
she's
standing
free right
gun
now.
law as well.
Mhm. So that's what I'm
I need
doing.
to look into this case. I haven't really looked into this case yet.
But Micah,
Mhm.
let's be real, and we need to be honest with ourselves. Florida have a, if I'm in Jamaica, so I would not know you guys' laws. But what I
Mhm.
heard is that Florida have a stand your ground law. She don't need to run from him.
Yeah, but hold on, Knight. The stand your ground law, it depends on if you're in bodily harm or bodily danger,
But,
something like that. Because I was reading it. But all I'm trying to say is they might get her for the weapon, like using the weapon to
Right.
unalive him. But they're gonna bring up him not walking away. He had what? I feel like he had a good amount of time to walk away from her. He kept going towards her. That's another thing. She was on the phone with law enforcement. That's another thing to cover herself. So all I'm trying to tell you is he is wrong and he paid the price for it, but they might get her for unaliving him. That's all I'm saying.
You know what I'm
the
saying?
one
Can you
last
hear
thing,
me? Can you hear me?
hold up, one last thing. I can guarantee you that if it was a whitey lady and it was a BLK man walking down that lady, you would
Hey,
not
real
hear
talk,
anyone
brother.
saying anything.
Real talk.
That's where I'm at with these things.
Chef, what you want to say?
Yeah, no. So at the end of the day, when people are trying to say, okay, well, you know, the law has, I'm telling you, they got the video. This all happened on video. They got multiple videos, multiple angles. They know the whole thing in itself. It wouldn't take them this much time if they really was trying to go after this woman. But
Mm-hmm.
they, when they got there, they could have just ran them, just like if they know if somebody stole something. Just as
Mm-hmm.
quickly they could have got there and ran the cameras back, like, okay, he stole, okay, you're going to jail for theft. It's just that quick. It's not like, okay, we're gonna let you go home. She's not even out
Mm-hmm.
on bond. They didn't even charge her with anything. So
Now,
just like the
I'm gonna
law,
say this one thing: if she does get away with this, a lot of people in Florida need to check themselves before they wreck themselves. If you know the song, because that means that if you trip, you gonna get your ass popped the fuck up and packed the fuck out.
yes.
So yeah.
I mean, me personally, I just look at it like this. I mean, the thing that I find to be the most interesting thing about it is people want to try to argue and throw around semantics and stuff like that. At the end of the day, man, somebody got a firearm. I don't know what person in their right mind would be walking up on a person with a firearm. I
That's
mean,
what I
like,
said too.
100.
I said the same thing. If somebody's pulling out something on me, I'm not gonna get closer because I'm shit. Respectfully, you might put a hole in my face. I'm probably gonna back up. I'm gonna face towards you to make sure you don't do no sneaky shit, and I'm gonna make a run for it when I see that you pulling it down or doing something. But I'm not gonna keep walking towards you because you might pop my ass and you gonna get a good shot because I'm close to you. So he was
right,
stupid for walking towards her, and she got a pew pew. So I'm just saying, it's just.
You gotta
Man,
know
people
when to
don't think.
walk. They let pride get in the way. You gotta know when to walk away. That's the problem.
Hmm. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's serious. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. And he's 60 years old too. Like, I mean,
You should be
damn.
smarter than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's been through a lot, just like me. I'm 65, been through a lot. He was, and you go and somebody pulls out a pew pew and you walk towards them, and you was in
yeah,
the
that's
in the
crazy.
war. Are you kidding me? You was
Yeah, I mean,
hiding when they were shooting, pew pews in the war. But when it comes out in the street, you go up against one. That don't make any sense. It's
yeah,
just,
that's
You
And,
know,
That's
honestly,
what I was
like
saying. He was military trained. I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
this.
host. I
No,
didn't mean to cut you
you're
off.
good. You're good, Shonuff. You're good. But I'm just saying, like, we're living in an evil world. The world is only getting eviler. Sometimes you gotta put your ego and pride away and just walk away. Leave people
yep.
the fuck alone. And stop looking at people, oh, they're a girl or oh, they're a man. No, anybody can put you in harm's way. It can be a fucking woman, not even putting a pew pew to you. She can beat your ass to unaliving. You know? So sometimes just leave shit alone. If you can walk away, just walk away. Like, just leave it alone.
It's better to walk away and tried by
Mhm.
12 than carried by 6 of your
but
family members.
But Micah, let's be real. You think if it was a black man, he would be walking
I'm
down
not
a black
even
man?
night. I'm not talking about her exactly. I'm talking about him. I'm saying he should
Yeah,
have walked like if you're coming towards her and she has a weapon, why were you doing that? You know what I'm saying? Yes, she could have did things differently
Entitled.
too, but all I'm saying for him, why are you getting closer to somebody with a weapon?
Hey, he
I
didn't
don't
think
think
he
she
didn't
could
think
have done
she had the
anything better,
nerve.
Micah. Come on. I don't think she could have done anything better.
And how do
But
you
that's my
know?
opinion.
How do you
She
know a
did
white girl would
everything
never got
that she could
arrested?
have done. I mean, like,
No,
hold up
Knight,
one
you're not
second.
listening to me. I'm literally telling you, if she has a weapon, why are you getting closer to her? Listen to me. You feel what I'm saying? If she
Okay.
has a weapon, why are you getting closer to her?
I'm
If he
saying
doesn't have a weapon, you don't have nothing to defend yourself, only your body. Why are you getting closer to her? Now, if he had a weapon, they would have had a pew pew out. But he did not have a weapon. Okay?
Oh,
Why
okay.
are you getting closer to
No,
her?
I totally get you. I totally get you. But I just was just saying she did everything right. I mean, like, she tell him to stop, and she did everything that she could have done.
absolutely. You know, I'd rather see her go to trial and get off for self-defense. Then
Why?
everything would be.
I'd rather see her not locked up at all.
No, I don't. I said go to trial. Just let me get locked up. But go to trial and find out that it is self-defense, and then it will change everybody's opinion in Florida. But if you just
That
leave it
wouldn't
alone
change
at this
my
point,
opinion. Just because somebody get found guilty, like I mean, this is going to trial is like the flip of a coin. It's people who out here free and was found not guilty of something and was completely guilty of it.
yeah,
So that won't determine if whether or not if what she did was justified. I mean, like from a realistic standpoint, I think yeah, absolutely, she did what she had to do. Like,
I'm
what is
just
the whole
saying.
point?
I didn't say
What
her
is the,
do
you said you
time.
carry. You said you carry,
I
right? You believe
carry
in the
one
Second
15
Amendment.
years,
Okay,
never
okay. So
pulled
with
it.
that being, well, good for you.
But I've used my fist and still had it.
Why y'all keep saying you want the woman to beat him up?
No, what I'm saying, you asked me, I carry 15 years. I've used my fist and had it on me and never pulled it. Ever.
Well, that's good.
Because I know
That's
the
good.
law. I'm not saying her go to jail, seeing her getting not convicted and going away free as self-defense.
Where do you live at, sir? Is there any
I live in
colored
Nevada.
people where you at?
Are you kidding
No,
me? I live in Nevada, Vegas.
Okay, is there any colored people where you at?
They're all over. What do you mean? Are you seriously asking me that?
Yeah, I am.
Nevada, Vegas has a lot of colored people in Vegas, yes.
Yeah, I got family that live in Vegas. I know.
So, I mean, it is what it is. I don't have any issues with it. Because I mind my own business.
Okay, now, let me ask you something. Do you got any racist friends or family members?
of course.
Really? No, I'm not
Okay,
racist.
at least you told the truth. Okay,
Yeah.
I was
I mean,
just
I
trying
got
to see.
family members that are black. I got family members. My wife's Filipina. I got Honduras, my brother's wives. I mean, we're not racist. We're not a racist family. I played football, baseball with all types.
Man, I know people that got biracial kids and racist. So
You
just because
ask
you
me. I'm
married,
not judging. See, the difference is I'm not judging somebody else. I'm telling you about me and my
yes, you
family.
are. You was judging Muslim people earlier.
Now, I'm judging them
Yeah.
because they need to be judged.
Right. That's
No,
what I'm
That's
saying.
no,
You be
different.
no.
contradicting
I know
yourself.
some good Muslims. I know
You
some
say
good black. Do you
contradicting.
know
You just
black
don't know the
Muslims?
truth. You haven't faced the truth yet.
Do you know black Muslims?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so you feel they need to go too?
There's two different types of Muslims. There's fanatical Muslims, right? Which did the 9/11, which is fanatical Muslims. They are here in
You
America.
know what's crazy, y'all? Faith is not lying. So the black Muslims, from my understanding, they don't eat certain foods, and they. Who was a Muslim? They're a rapper or something. I gotta think of who it is, but they were a Muslim. And then you
Mike
have other
Tyson was a
Muslim that are
Muslim.
like T groups. You know
Mike Tyson was a Muslim.
who?
Mike Tyson.
Okay, yeah, people
Shit,
like
you got
that. I
Christians
don't
that's
think he
T
talk about
groups.
those people.
You got Christians that's T groups. What you think the Triple K was consisted of?
They were Christian?
No, they weren't
Yeah,
Christian. No.
man, listen.
Man, now
If
you're
you the
just bringing
things
up
that was
stuff.
done,
They were not Christian.
man, you a damn lie, man. Yes, they was. They all
No,
Christian.
you just don't. You just bringing up bullshit. That's just bringing it up.
That's a fact.
Just because you
That's
like
a
Muslims, move to a Muslim country. How about that?
that's a fact. This is a Muslim country. Let you
No, it's
tell.
not. It's
You know
not.
what I'm saying?
It's
Oh,
not. It's American.
that means yes. You didn't like that, huh?
Hey,
Saudi
we don't
Arabia
have
is not
to.
American.
Hey, sir, we don't have to move nowhere. This is our country. We were here before y'all were.
It's. I just told you, blacks. BLK was the first Israelites. I just told you guys that. You didn't even know it.
How the fuck you
Keep
think
talking about the
how the fuck you think
Muslim.
you can educate us?
Because
Well,
obviously you're not
Chef, how
studying.
you feel about Iran then?
How do I feel about Iran?
No, I'm talking about Chef. How you feel about Iran?
They need to been
How I feel?
47 years we've been dealing with that crap.
Nah, I feel like what? I feel like Iran is doing what they have to do to defend themselves.
Okay, now I understand where she coming from because those Muslims, they were the first ones that introduced the slave trade. They actually the ones that taught the YT people how to do slaves.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So I understand that.
Yeah,
But
I
like
think
I
he's
said,
talking about those Muslims.
Those are fanatical Muslims in Iran. These
Mm.
unalived American troops in Iraq. So they need what they're getting. It's 47 years they're waiting.
no, because I mean, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Like my lady I'm with now, we've been together almost 14 years and shit. Her family is they're black and they're Muslims and shit. But like I said, like I fuck with them. Like
But that's a
they
different type
good
of
people.
Muslim, though.
Different
Black
type of
Muslims is
This
different.
dude that's talking faked. He one of them Christian nationalists. He a Trump supporter. I could tell by
I
the
am a
rhetoric
Trump
that he's
supporter,
spitting. I know
1,000%.
you are.
So wait,
I
hold
know
on.
you. He's
Chef, who
racist.
you support? You support Kamala?
Huh?
I ain't gonna lie. We voted for Trump here too. I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't gonna
Who?
lie. Kamala Harris,
I didn't
she's
want,
bullshit. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I didn't want her fucking collard green bathtub cooking ass in the office. I'm sorry.
That's true.
I'm not gonna lie, Chef. When it comes to politics, I'm independent, but I'm not stupid. Kamala Harris, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Y'all can bark at me, argue with me. She wasn't gonna do shit for us, respectfully. She wasn't. And Trump, let me tell y'all something. Both
She said it
sides.
with her whole chest. She
Let
wasn't
me
gonna
let
do
me
shit
tell
for
y'all
black
something
people.
about
My
politics,
bad.
right? Both sides are evil, but when it comes to my pockets, if I have to live in this world, I'm choosing the lesser evil. I don't give a fuck.
Yes, exactly. Who wouldn't?
Both of them are evil if you want to, get jiggy with it. But her
They
ass,
both
her
hurt.
ass is dumb as hell. Cause she always talking about white tea people this, and she getting piped down by that Peter Racker, her white tea man. Like, nah, she's not practicing what she preaching.
Nope. And she's Indian.
Yeah, I don't trust her. And she's
That she
Jamaican
is.
like me, half Jamaican. I don't trust her ass. Something about her ass. I don't trust her ass. Her ass is a liar.
That's because she laughs too
And my
much.
pockets is doing good, sir, in the comments. I'm
Yes.
doing good.
Oh
He's
my.
doing things good. The only thing about Trump is he abuses his power a little bit because when he first started deporting people, he
Yep.
was low-key doing too much about it. Like, if you're going to deport people, do it like Obama did it. Keep it on the low, but still, get the illegals the fuck out of here.
I
Well,
agree.
he
No,
needed his
that same
racist
thing with
support.
Chris.
He wanted to rile up his
Obama
racist.
deported the
He
most
wanted to.
people with.
He did, but sure enough, you know why people don't come at Obama? Because he did it sneaky. That's how
Yep.
you do it.
Yep.
But he want to rile up his racist base, so that's the reason why he used that as a talking point.
Okay.
Hey y'all, I just want y'all to hear this real quick.
Let's really be clear about that. So I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm gonna do something that's only gonna benefit black people. No.
Ooh.
Right. But I'm saying I would rather. How can
Was
you
Miss
do that?
Kamala herself?
But I'm saying, how can you do that? How can you? You can't single out one group of people.
She did.
Oh, guess what? But guess what? They did shit for the look. The Asians got a hate crime bill, and they only look. We are the number one targets of hate crimes year after fucking year. They went through shit for 1 year during COVID, and shit. And they got a hate crime bill, and we can't get one. So, like you said, they can't just do something for one group of people. They did shit for the immigrants. Look, they was giving them motherfuckers $15,000 and goddamn food stamps and everything else when they got here. And them
So,
people ain't paid a lick of taxes. Ain't
so
nobody trying to hear
for the
that. They can't
person
do
in the
shit for.
comments, respectfully, this is the problem with y'all. Y'all always worrying about shit that don't matter. I don't see, you know what's crazy? And that's why I say a lot of y'all are hypocrites. When it comes to the e-files, y'all don't ever talk about the Clinton family. And because man, let me tell you something. They were touching kids in Haiti. They were touching kids in other places. Y'all don't talk about them, but y'all always bring up Trump because y'all don't like him. Y'all didn't want him to be president. So y'all got to use some shit to bring up. But if we're going to bring people up, let's bring up everybody in the fucking files. Let's
What
bring
about
up
Oprah?
the
What about
Clinton
Oprah?
family. Let's bring up the
But I
celebrities,
mean,
the rappers. Y'all don't bring them up. Y'all
What
don't bring
about
up a
Oprah?
motherfucking thing.
Oprah did the same thing.
what's going on?
Y'all pick and choose who the fuck y'all want to bring up. And also, if I'm correct, Donald Trump was gonna snitch on Ep, but he didn't. I don't know why he didn't, but back in the day when didn't he used to be on a TV show or something? I think I
Yeah.
don't know what it was, but yeah, he was gonna snitch on him, but he didn't. And I guess he's convicted, but he hasn't been charged with anything. So no, like I don't got time for that shit. Let me tell y'all something. Everybody in the White House is connected to the 13 families. I don't trust any of them. But if I have to choose a president, I'm gonna make a good decision. I'm not gonna choose people based on my feelings.
What betters
Shit. Fuck that shit.
you're gonna choose what betters your family and yourself.
The community, yeah.
Hey,
Fuck
hey,
that.
y'all! Can I tell y'all something?
Hmm.
Hey, black people used to love Donald Trump until they were told not to. All the
Yes.
rappers back in the day, everybody said they were stacking paper like Trump. Everybody loved Donald Trump until the goddamn Democrats told them not to. The Democrats are the party of the KKK. They the
Oh, you can't say
fucking
that. Let me
dumb.
drop you or bring you back up.
I'm sorry, my bad.
I'm gonna bring you right back
Hey,
up.
hey,
Yeah,
drop
that's a
me.
lie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I gotta bring you
He's
right back up.
saying
He
he's
ain't
saying it's
lying.
I
nah,
thought
he
that was
lying.
a cereal.
No,
Okay,
he
request
lying.
back up. But yeah, I
He,
mean, but this is my thing, right? I don't have no problem with people, if you want to vote
yeah,
Democrat, that's up to you. I'm not a hateful ass person. I know a lot of people are unaliving people because they voted for Trump. But my thing is when y'all are voting, leave race. Well, you know what? You can put race in it, but don't let race make you make a dumb decision. Because a lot of people say, oh, well, Republicans, they're racist and they don't like black people. So that's why you choose to vote Democrat. You didn't look at the policies. You didn't look at your community. You just chose racism. There's levels to
yeah,
this shit.
but that's what a lot of people did that. Now he was just lying though. The Triple K was started by six Confederate soldiers. Six Confederate soldiers. When they keep trying to say, the Democratic Party is that's a lie. That is an absolute lie. There were six Confederate soldiers
Chef,
who
don't make me
started that.
source check you. Don't make me source check you
No,
now, cause
pull it up. It was six Confederate soldiers. Matter of fact, you can Google it. They was in what's in that part of Tennessee? I can't think of the name of the town off the back of my head, but it was some town in Tennessee, Pulaski, Tennessee. Six Confederate soldiers is the ones who started the Triple K.
Hey, brother, can I ask you something? What did Obama do for black folks while
Brother,
he was in
I'm not.
office?
I'm a free thinking man. I'm not a Democrat or a Republican.
Oh, same here. Cause like I said, he went on with Don Lemon on CNN. That's when Don Lemon worked for CNN, and Don Lemon asked him. He said, "How come you didn't do anything for the black community?" He said, "The U.S. government don't work that way." That was his exact words.
But I'm saying, like I
He
mean,
he
at the
did
end
he
of the
did
day,
stuff for Native he did stuff for Native Americans. He did stuff for LGBT, all that shit. He did nothing for us. That man was
so what
born.
is the point? What is the point of what is your
His
point?
his, his mother is YT, and he
I
was
think
born
the,
in
the the
Kenya.
point is a lot of okay, so if you notice when it comes to black people, a lot of black people have been bamboozled to choose a side to like coddle them, even though it's like kind of like this, chef. It's like me saying that I'm for you, I fuck with you, I support you, but behind your back, I'm doing shit to hurt you and your community. And I feel like that's low key the Democrats like, to be honest, some of them are like that. I feel like it. And the Republicans too, you got to be careful with them. But at the end of the day, I feel like
Exactly.
Republicans, it just fits better due to what's going on in this world. Look at California. Look at Gavin Newsom. What the fuck did he do for people in California? Not a fucking
Nothing.
thing.
Got
And
rich.
And
Like, look
and
at
he shot
just
down
notice the
reparations.
pattern.
Hey,
Just
but
notice the pattern.
Micah, I did fact
Hmm.
check him. He is correct.
Hmm.
Founded the KKK, founded December 24th,
Oh, you guys
1865.
gotta say triple K, guys. I'm about to drop you and bring you back
Triple.
up. You guys gotta use TikTok language. We already got a little restriction, but yeah, I mean, to be honest, you have to be smart about this shit. Mostly, if you talk to black people, they will say that they were taught to be Democrats. They will say that. So go ahead, Faith.
Yeah. He was right. The Triple K in December 24th, 1865, Pulaski, Tennessee. 6
right.
former Confederate soldiers
So
started it.
people keep lying when they say that, and they really, like, and keep in mind, like, just because somebody, let's just say, um, if a group of people, or let's say, for instance, what happened on 911, you can't just say that, you know what I'm saying, that was the Muslim community, that you wouldn't blame an entire community
Oh,
or
no.
an entire party for something that a couple rogue people decided to do.
Yeah, the fanaticals.
Right,
But brother, let's look at it like this. The 2024 DNC, right?
right.
They had a mobile unaliving lab for babies out sitting outside of their thing. Am I lying? And you know I'm telling the truth.
I don't know.
Oh, Google it right now. Yes, they had a mobile. Matter of fact, you ain't got to Google it. I got you. Echo.
Yeah, that's
The 2024 DNC, did they have a mobile Planned Parenthood lab sitting outside?
Yes. At the 2024 Democratic National Convention, Planned Parenthood set up a mobile clinic in Chicago's West Loop, about a mile from the United Center, offering free medication abortions and vasectomies.
Wow. But I mean, what's your point?
They're not for us. They're for illegal immigrants. They're for us unaliving our own children. And at the end of the day, like every time we
I don't think the Republicans are for us either.
Echo,
I think they
turn off.
two wings of the same bird.
Echo, turn on bathroom lights. No, but bro, they do not, like I said, the Democrats ain't for us, they never were. That's all I'm saying.
And you think the Republicans are?
a lot
I
more
don't
than
give a
Democrats.
hey, look, I don't give a damn. Long as they ass ain't in office, I will vote for Satan him goddamn self before I vote for
Then
them.
that don't make no sense. So you just I mean, you said you a free thinker. I practice free thought. I'm a vote in my best interest.
Yeah, my best interest is not they asses.
It's not.
You making a biased claim when you say that.
Did they not
Hey,
have
guess what? What the Republicans gonna do to us that they haven't been doing? So fuck them and no, y'all ain't getting in office. Y'all want to get back in office, y'all gonna give us something. That's what it is.
It'd be 16 years before they see it.
Yeah, I'm not disputing. I mean, I think they both two wings of the same bird. So I'm not swayed either way. I mean, I think they both
They're
neither one.
both equally evil, believe me.
Absolutely.
I agree on that 1,000%.
Yeah. Like some people who get too hung up on that, like they're not paying attention. You know, me personally, I exercise free thinking. And
I
I
think
can
the
use
government
critical
needs to
thinking.
stay out of our life. That's what they need to do. Stay out of our life, both of them. But they want
Right.
to get too involved. You know what I mean? We both, Republicans and Democrats, period.
Hey, bro, they was telling us we was gonna get deported. When it come to ICE, as far as that go, dude, we are American goddamn citizens. They can't do nothing to us. So as far as that goes, it's like shit.
You can't touch this. You can't touch this.
That's a perfect song.
Right.
But oh yeah, I agree. It's just they're evil. I don't care what side they are. The government's evil.
Right. Yeah, I don't understand why people get really so wrapped into it to the point where they can't even see that. Like at the end of the day, yeah, they are.
And they
There's
just
no
keep getting richer by the day. Why we, you know what I mean, do our best just to survive
right.
on
I
both
mean,
sides.
so what are y'all thoughts? I mean, because I just saw that Donald Trump just flew on that plane that Qatar gave him. What are y'all
Yeah,
thoughts about that?
I would have never accepted it.
Right. I just was like, man, I mean, I'm telling you, man, that shit look very suspect. You know what I'm saying? It seemed
Yep.
like it's got to be illegal. And he talked about Qatar. He had talked about how they
They,
was a T group.
yep. And that's
Yeah,
a
and then the time
$200 million plane.
right to fly around, and then when you leave, you gonna put it in a library.
That's crazy. I'd have
Man,
never
that's
accepted it.
crazy.
Yep, I agree. I would have never accepted it. Period. See, there's a lot of things
Right.
I don't like about him either. Trust me.
All right,
Yeah.
guys,
Nah. I
I'm
mean,
gonna end the live. If y'all want to come to the other one, I'm gonna restart this live in like 7 hours. So I'll see y'all later. I gotta go.
All right, y'all
Bye.
have a good one, man. Be
Have
safe.
a good one. Thank you.